Hey guys, welcome. It's Thursday, and we're so happy to have you join us here at DVL. We hope you're having a good Thursday morning. Tori is scarfing down some of the new Taco Bell fries over in the corner, but she will be with us soon. Tori, bring the fries with you.
Amazing.
She says they're amazing. So there's a lot going on today. And we invite you to be a part of the conversation as always. First up, we talked about this yesterday, but Murphy Brown is coming back, and everybody is super excited. Oh, hi!
Guys, we get to try the new Taco Bell fries.
This is also trending right now.
Huge!
Taco Bell has released new fries with a nacho kind of dusting going on, almost like a Dorito dusting. I like them.
What's not to like?
No, exactly. They taste like curly fries a little bit.
Yeah, and a little bit of a kick right at the end, but that cheese going down is fat to my belly.
That signature Taco Bell
Stomach ache.
cheese whiz
Put it in my mouth.
uses that extra kick.
That's crazy.
So, good on you, Taco Bell.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do fries, you might as well do them up.
Good call.
What else? Tor?
We just want to talk about fries. We have a very cool study. This is a third party coming in to get our fries.
I just like the nacho cheese.
A new study coming out in People, and it was interviewing Jackie Kennedy and her sister Lee Radswell, and they were saying, do you want to make a match for money? Does it matter how much your partner is making before you guys make a relationship? And in this story, Jackie's mother found out she was engaged to someone that made only $17,000. Now, nowadays, that would be $177,000. And she said to call it off because it wasn't enough, quote, money or power. Jackie's mother married an oil heir. Remember, Jackie went on to marry, of course, John F. Kennedy, and then, of course, Aristotle Onassis. So Oil tycoon. So they like tycoons in that family. And she said the key to a good, happy marriage is money and power. So we want to know what you guys think. I wanted to scoff at this as if it was so silly and we're above this, but you know what?
It's a complicated issue.
It is, and also, we asked people like Jeff and other people in the meeting, did you want to be financially secure before you married? And a lot of people said yeah. They said they waited, they halted, they slowed it down until they were out of debt so that they didn't have to be in debt with their partner. And I just was romantically, madly in love with my husband, didn't really think about it, but in Judaism, you have to meet with a rabbi 7 times before she agrees to marry you. And she gave us a financial lesson each time. And my gosh, did we learn a lot.
It was an eye-opener.
Eye-opener.
I think a lot of couples, a lot of times, don't know a whole lot about each other's finances or fiscal responsibilities or irresponsibilities until
it's too late sometimes.
Until they get into these discussions. I think it's sweet and romantic, and I think for sure, if you love someone, you can make it work no matter what. But I do think a lot of people in 2018 need to feel calm about their finances in order to be healthy in all aspects of their life.
It's a practical thing to think about.
It's when you have money issues, it affects every other part of your life. I feel like it can, at least. And who wants to go into? I mean, we were definitely concentrating on paying our debt down early on in the relationship as like our number one goal.
That was the goal.
If we're gonna move forward because.
What else are you going to do? It straps you down.
It's an anchor on the relationship, exactly.
And they said the 3 things that people fight most about are money, religion, and sex. And if you can't agree, not with you have the same amount of money or you're the same religion, but you both are on the same page about if you are frugal, the other person should be frugal.
Or if you're the frugal one and the other one is the careless one, you're okay balancing the relationship.
That's all right, exactly.
But as long as you're transparent and on the same page,
And it comes into the thing, I won't name names, but someone in my family had a pretty bad divorce, and they found out through not knowing or going through finances how awful and irregular those accounts were. So I highly suggest if you haven't gone through with your partner, make it as transparent as possible. It can be a big surprise, and it's not fun to find out.
No, and I gotta say, I've been in relationships in the past where it's like some of the most honest, forthright people have so much shame around their finances that they will keep it a secret.
That's right.
So somebody that you think is not very secretive could end up having that secret because it brings a lot of shame to people if they're in debt or
it is.
It's a tough.
But if you're open about it, it seems like you guys are going to be on the same page. Exactly. But I know a lot of people these days aren't even getting married. They're getting partnerships, just like in Europe, you're seeing more of those, or they're marrying later. Right. So maybe your debt will be, our student loans, let's say, will be paid off. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
although Obama paid his off at 40, him and Michelle, they were like, we just paid ours off.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are stuck with their student loans well into their 50s. It's kind of ridiculous. But when it comes to those finances, like Mr. Rogers always said, if it's mentionable, it's manageable. So talk about it.
Interesting.
And then you can handle it.
And David Axelrod always had on the desk at the White House, hard things are hard. So don't expect it to be easy, but know that it's hard, but it is a necessary step in a relationship.
I think, and that goes right to the point of this survey too, and if you're one of these people where you do need financial stability, then you maybe shouldn't marry somebody if that makes you uneasy. Maybe you should do the Jackie Onassis thing and wait.
Now, what's interesting is we always talk about deal breakers, right? When you're dating someone, oh, he has to be this tall, oh, he can't have a beard. Well, money should honestly be part of that.
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable with someone is that a deal breaker for you, or does it not matter to you?
I think it is a deal breaker for people, whether they admit it or not, or whether they say it out loud. I do think a lot of people weigh that into their decision.
And if you're not weighing it in because you think it's faux pas or taboo, I suggest otherwise. I think times have turned and practicality is more important right now because the economy kind of tanked about 2008. So it could happen again, and we don't want to lose what we had.
Also, I would want to know if my partner, if that's important to them. Like if they're not feeling that I'm making enough and that's hindering their decision to be with me, I would like to know that, wouldn't you? I would think. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Phil Cohen wanted to start off the day to say he's on a Greyhound bus going to Massachusetts right now to run the Blizzard Blast race.
Woo.
You are nuts, Phil Cohen.
Wait, what? So I assume. Thank you, Bubba.
What a Blizzard Blast? I don't know. What
I know Phil. I think Phil runs Mud Runners as well.
Oh,
so he's some kind of a racer within the weather system, which is very exciting.
So you only exercise when the weather conditions are horrible.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to go.
Fascinating. Now, the second topic we want to bring up is, why do you hook up with exes? Should we? Heidi Klum is caught hooking up with an ex who cheated on her. So, have you ever hooked up with an ex, specifically one that cheated on you? And in the meeting today, we were saying, why would you ever go back to someone that hurt you? And Jeff said, honestly, it's comfortable. It's comfortable. You know how it is with that person. It's like it's already a built-in audience.
But I'm gonna add another layer. Why do you hook up with the exes that all your friends thought were a loser?
You know why?
The bad boy?
Bad boy. And I'm not saying bad boy, it could be bad girl too. But there's something rebellious that you think you can tame, perhaps. I read a lot of romance novels when I was lonely in college, and I mean like a lot. But a lot of those were Taming the Wild Rebel. He was a rake.
On the cover of a lot of them?
Fabio was on every cover. And I don't think that he's that attractive. But he was on every cover, the bodice rippers, they called it.
The white flowy pirate shirts.
And I walk into Barnes & Noble in Ann Arbor, the original Barnes & Noble of all, and they go, hi, Tori. Hey, Tori. Back for the romance novels? It was
Harlequin romances are over there, Tori.
It was bad. It got really bad. So, but there is a sense of danger or... a rebel, I can tame this untamable beast.
You want to hear about a rebel, Heidi Klum's ex, who she was fooling around with.
Yes.
Apparently, such a bad boy, he was caught at Burning Man with psychedelic mushrooms.
Oh, c'est vrai?
Can you imagine at Burning Man, mushrooms?
Right. Drugs at Burning Man?
I'm shocked. He must have been the only person in the desert dressed in face paint that had psychedelic mushrooms.
It's crazy. So Heidi Klum secretly reunited with her ex Vito Schnabel. I think I'm saying that right, or Schnabel, but Schnabel. Her friends say Heidi can't stay away from this loser. Now, there's something, friends think the loser, but there's something, again, rebellious about those that have sort of hurt you in the past. You can win them back. You can get them back. The grass is always greener. But it's not good for you.
Heidi Klum just maybe wants to ride a big-wheeled bicycle through the desert. Maybe that's her goal.
That's a good point.
And he would be the guy to do it.
He went to Burning Man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Burning Man?
Never, but Burning Man turned into something very, very alternative to now. It's very sort of mainstream, isn't it?
Well, much like Coachella or any other festivals in the past, everything becomes mainstream eventually, much quicker than it used to.
It's like Beyonce and Lady Gaga.
Like, Oprah and Gail are at Burning Man.
Totally.
Right?
Totally.
Oh, I would pay to see that episode of Oprah.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be amazing.
So
the two of them tripping out on
psychedelic mushrooms. She'd run for president for sure.
Oh my God. Let's make that happen.
You guys, this is our new plan.
I'm going to start a change.org petition.
Oprah and Gail, Burning Man with mushrooms. So guys, our two topics we want you to comment on are, Does money and power enter in your thought process when picking a relationship? And have you ever hooked up with an ex who cheated on you, and why? And I want you to be honest here, because we're super transparent. You are DBL Nation. You let us know how things are happening. So has money and power ever entered into your mind? Have you been on a great date and realized, oh, this guy or this girl has nothing and it's not going to last? Or does that not even cross your mind?
Well, they're calling in. Anna Gibson McCaffrey on Facebook says, yes, it matters how much your mate makes. You should be equals. That's a good point.
That's a good point.
It's the thing. It's like, I wouldn't call someone shallow if they did say it was important to them, and I wouldn't call someone careless if they said it wasn't important to them. It's
right.
Totally a respectable thing in 2018 to be concerned about.
And it wasn't in 1950s, let's say, right? Like, it wasn't even until the 80s and 90s, but these days, it's practical.
Well, yeah, and both partners, no matter what sex, you guys have to be independently okay financially. I think that's very important to the balance of the relationship.
And I think women also weren't taught to sort of look into the finances, which is what happened to my family member. When she eventually looked, it was years and years, and this person is a math person. So don't think as a woman you can't be looking into the finances. Certainly not.
Certainly not. And if you're older, make sure you know where everything is and have everything in store.
It's true.
Have everything lined up so when something does happen, God forbid, and you're not even in the right state of mind to deal with that stuff, you kind of know what
put away for you, exactly.
Judy Millsaps on Facebook concerning Oprah is okay as a TV person, but not as a president of the United States. She can't keep her own house straight. How's she going to keep the country straight?
But I think that was a mudslide, so let's not blame Oprah for that.
I don't know if that's what she's talking about. Her own house straight. I think she might just mean like
cleaning and stuff.
Well, probably her weight gain, yo-yoing.
Oh, I feel you. Okay, I got you.
Probably all kinds of things. I mean, she's certainly not perfect. I mean,
and that's what we love about Oprah. Now, Oprah said Gail calls her every time someone stops her in the airport to say, is Oprah gonna run? Is Oprah gonna run? And what does Gail say? I just read it right now. She says, it would not be good for you, Oprah, but it would be good for everybody else. Well, and that's true.
And this is what we're talking about, because in an InStyle magazine, we're gonna talk about this more in the show. She says it's not in her, quote, DNA to run for president.
Can I just say something, though? I'm a DC kid, so I learned to read through the lines. That is not a no.
What does it mean then?
When it's not in my DNA, it can get into your DNA. You can learn to change.
Really?
If she had wanted to say no, she would have said flat out never. It's not in my DNA. It's somewhat.
It's a dodge.
It's a dodge.
All right.
I'm gonna just give you that. A little bit of a dodge.
Time buyer.
I might be hoping for this, but it's a little bit of a dodge.
I think you might be hoping for it, but we'll see.
So.
I mean, I don't know. I think she's also a smart woman and weighs her options carefully. Cecilia Zavaleta on Facebook says, enjoy your show. I try as much as possible to watch live while at work.
Cecilia! We love. Oh, Cecilia. She's watching at work. That's all I can pay for.
Can't pay for
Can't
that.
do any more than that.
But Cecilia, we appreciate you watching at work, and we hope your boss also likes the show, because we wouldn't want you to get in trouble.
But that's so great that you took the time to write in. We love hearing that from you guys.
Send us a picture with you and your coworkers.
Watching it. That'd be adorable.
We'll put it on.
Here's the thing. When you first read that article in People, we're discussing it, guys, in the fifth host. You are our fifth host at DBL. It said Jackie's mother, Jackie Onassis, Jackie Kennedy, but then Onassis. Her mother said, money and power are the keys to happiness. And I thought, how shallow. But I've got to admit, if there are some mothers out there or fathers out there, do you wish you could say that to your kid? You know
I've heard some motherly advice about love that is harsh, but very. I heard another mother, I can't remember who told me, but a friend of mine's mother once told them, in the relationship, be the one who is admired the most out of the two.
Oh, wow.
In every relationship, someone is admired more than the other. You need to always be the one who's admired the most.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's like harsh.
I was gonna say, but it's right to the
cold,
point, but pretty straight on.
If you think about it, it's interesting.
And maybe during that relationship, they can go up and down. Someone's more admired. I know in my relationship, let's be honest, with my husband. So he has 2 Emmy nominations, and I am staying at home and crying into my ice cream. Now I'm on DBL, and he's taking care of the house. So we sort of go up and down. But the idea is that our money we were super duper honest with each other.
Right.
Super honest with each other. If you don't have the honesty and you want to make it a romantic Romeo and Juliet, I feel like it's going to end in disaster. So in that sense, I don't argue with what Jackie's mother told her.
Exactly.
I think they were a bit over the moon about it. I mean, they married oil tycoons and presidents. We're not talking that way, but...
You guys are right, and so we want to get right back to talking. Alex Smith on Twitter said, had a friend rush into marriage and is struggling miserably now as a result.
Yeah.
Stacey Lynn on Facebook is saying, money doesn't matter to me at all. Cami K, Aaron Elizabeth Porsche on Facebook. Yes, money matters. It's one of the most problematic issues in relationships, so it must be discussed, and how we can balance the problem. Yeah, I mean, it is the #1 cause for fights and arguments is finances. It's the #1 stressor in relationships, as most of us know.
And I would say, just to include that, sorry, I'm getting lint rolled by Hannah Moon, who's wonderful. I would say money, religion, and sex. And again, my mother always taught me, you don't have to agree on both. I married an Irish Catholic, I'm a Jew, but we agree on the traditions we want to continue. We had to discuss it before marriage with my rabbi. So have that talk. I can hear you.
Yeah.
The idea is discussing.
Put it all out on the table before you walk down the aisle.
Exactly. It really makes a difference, guys.
Oh, Stacey Lynn, you guys are the best. Can't get enough. 3 heart emojis. We love you, Stacey
Sorber.
Lynn.
Love you, Sorber.
That is so great.
And I'll be on the show, guys. There's some really funny things coming up. Oprah, we got a retro party game.
Thursday party games, which is super fun.
Exciting. See you soon.
That's a surprise.
I'm gonna take one more fry.
Olivia G. Bright on Facebook. I love Oprah. She has my vote. Ellis Walker on YouTube. Money and power. It should be equal. I agree with you there. Else. Anna Gibson says, an ex tried to hook up with me and I was excited until he asked to borrow money. Well, it's sad when they come back around and then they've got their hand out. It's like, was it a booty call? I'm wondering. I mean, it's exciting when you think, oh, someone's interested again, but then when they're asking for money, that's kind of a pain. KBK Aaron Elizabeth also says, from they are X, they stay X. If they don't change, then they may not change if you get back together. It's a very good point. You broke up with them for a reason, correct? That's why they're an X. So it's probably best to keep that in mind if you run into them at the supermarket. You did break up with them for a reason. Judy Duncan on Facebook, love Oprah, but the job is awful. Stress. Is she sure? Needs to really think it over. Well, Judy, she's a smart woman, and I'm sure she thinks everything through to the nth degree, and running for president is definitely stressful. I agree. And I just don't know if she wants to put herself through that. I mean, it is a nasty, nasty game these days to run for office. So I don't know why someone would want to do it, to be honest with you. Phil Cohen is glad he's single so he can be frugal and non-frugal at the same time. Woohoo! That's right. It's like if it's your money and you splurge one day and then want to be fiscally conservative the next, that's your right, which is a beautiful thing. David Goldston on Facebook, Oprah 2020. Well, we'll see. She said it's not in her DNA.
1 minute, guys.
In Style magazine. We're going to be talking about it. So Tori is optimistically saying that's not a hard no. I don't know. It seems like a pretty definitive statement to me, but we want to know what you think. I think she's going to think long and hard before she makes any decisions about running or not running for president. She's got a lot going on. She's got bread. She loves bread. She's in an intimate relationship with bread. Now she's got a muddy yard she's got to take care of. She's a very busy woman. After I start that petition to get her and Gail to Burning Man, that's going to be another whole thing she's going to be planning for. So she may not have time to run for president. What else? Who else? Olivia G. Bright, I love Oprah. We love Oprah too. Wait, Olivia, I don't think we've ever heard from you before, so we appreciate it. Monique Belton, Twitter, on Partners in Money. No, it's called a partner for a reason. We have each other's back. Monique, I agree with the sentiment of that wholeheartedly, but it certainly might be a tougher path if one of you are, deep in debt, and then you get married, and then you're saddled with that partner's debt. It could be an issue, but I do appreciate your sentiment that we should have each other's backs. I agree wholeheartedly.
Blast Live, it's Thursday, January 25th, and we are the only live show covering what you're talking about right now. Like Oprah! She answers the question, will she or won't she run for president? Plus, The Voice just announced next season's judges, so get excited. Your favorite might be on the panel. And Helen Mirren making a big comeback to TV. The timing has a lot of people talking. So let's get this kicked off with the top 5 trending topics you need to know with our girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. We are live. I'm here with pop culture guru Tori Shulman and for Ebony Steele. Woo! Everybody's favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder, rocking a little gingham today. I like it.
I look very dad today.
You look very cute.
You do look dad.
Very cute dad. Comedian Al Jackson, we're coordinating.
Yeah,
I'm
like
Sam
it.
Shocker.
What's up, Sam?
Hey. We are a trending news and entertainment show that is live, and we cover what is happening right now. Check out our entire DBL team. They are in our studio, ready to cover news the moment it breaks. And top trending news right now. Tori.
Oprah!
Tori, everybody. Tori. She's on the cover of InStyle. Here she is at the photo shoot. And she is addressing if she's going to run for president in 2020, saying, quote, I've always felt very secure and confident with myself and knowing what I could do and what I could not. And so it's not something that interests me. I don't have it. I don't have the DNA for it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. There's still hope. Here's what I have to say about this. As a DC kid who grew up reading between the lines, that is not a no.
So is it self-deprecating, maybe?
That, my friend, is what we call a dodge. That is a dodge that leaves a tiny room open. She might not have the DNA now. Things can change. She didn't say never. She didn't say it's absolutely a no. She said it doesn't interest me. That is a specific wording she's using.
But your DNA never changes.
I agree with that, but she as
you don't have to agree with it. It's a fact.
Yeah. You can morph. You can morph.
That's interesting. Though. You're right.
Yeah.
It's not a no.
It's not a hard no is all I'm saying. It's a soft no.
Right. She's wanting the people to do it for her.
Right. And what Gail said is that it wouldn't be good for you, Oprah, but it would be good for the rest of us.
Yep. Okay. But Oprah's still got humor. Check this out.
I love this coat so much. I just want to say, everybody gets a coat. You get a coat. You get a coat. You get a coat.
Amazing. That'll be our button. I know I don't pronounce my T's. Sorry.
I was just saying it like we talk.
Making fun of me.
That was nice. That's our nice.
We are live, and The Voice has some news happening right now. Let's go right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva. Raquel.
Well, that's right, Sam. This is trending right now because it was just announced 2 big music stars are coming to this season of The Voice. Singer Shawn Mendes is joining Alicia Keys' team as a celebrity advisor, and at 19, he's the youngest music star filling the role. And country superstar Trace Atkins will help Blake Shelton's team prep for the competition as their celebrity advisor. Season 14 of The Voice premieres February 26th. Back to you.
Wow. Exciting.
Who would be your dream judge? Let's go around the horn real quick. Dream judge on The Voice.
Lady Gaga.
I love Jason Mraz. I know he's not that exciting, but I love him.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Definitely. That's good. That's a good one.
Backing on that, or Beyonce. I'm going to say Beyonce.
That's good.
Actually, I'm going to change mine to Kanye. That would be interesting. That'd be fun,
yeah. All right. Also, let us know, DBL Nation, who would your dream judge be? We want to know. Also trending right now, the Grammys. Sunday is the 60th annual event, and executives have asked artists to wear white roses in support of the Time's Up movement. And we, of course, saw that with the award season, the Golden Globes, and the SAG Awards to some degree with their pins. What do we think about the white roses and the Grammys?
I kind of like the white roses because it's like it symbolizes what's going on, but also you can express yourself, you know, with your fashion. So it's not all black. I wasn't really feeling that, but I like the white roses.
I just want to come up with something kind of like, you know, a symbol like an AIDS ribbon, like that. Just a symbol that's universal that people could wear to everything without jeopardizing their fashion or something. Just like a little pin that everyone could wear, something like that.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. This just keeps changing, and like it's kind of losing its importance if you keep changing what you wear for it. White, just so you guys know, is the color of the suffragettes, the women who wanted to vote. So that's why they chose it. And rose is a very practical and classic.
See, I think it's incredible because it's just going to create dialogue on the red carpet. Because when someone's asking them, "Oh, talk about the rose," or "I see that you're wearing a white rose today," it's going to push that movement and the momentum even more forward, in my opinion. And Twitter is weighing in. I am invisible tweets. Why can't these awards shows just focus on the awards and leave the politics and other shenanigans out? And Norma Jean tweets, maybe putting their money towards charities to help women would be more appropriate. Wow. That's a good point. And I know that
and also
a lot
good use of the word shenanigans.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm sure they do put their money towards the support.
Good point.
Absolutely.
Yep. And speaking of the Grammys, there's been a lot of speculation. Will Beyonce perform this Sunday at the Grammy Awards? Let's hope. What do we think? What do we think?
I say no.
You don't think so?
I don't think
yes.
so.
I think she will.
I think she'll show up, but I don't think she's looking for dresses right now. Apparently, I did a little digging, but I don't think she'll perform.
I have a feeling she's going to perform.
Wow.
And more on Beyonce. It's been nearly a year since she posted this incredible pregnancy announcement on Instagram. I reposted that on Instagram. Hollywood Life reports Queen Bee has baby fever and wants another baby before 40, leaving her 4 more years. Wow. And we had our babies right within a couple days of one another. Yeah. I remember being pregnant with her, and like I felt very close to her.
Is that you?
I did.
That's great, though.
I was hoping we would be like at Cedars-Sinai together, even though there's still rumors whether it was at Cedars or whether it was at UCLA. No one's confirmed. But yeah, I wanted to like somehow be.
You want to be BFFs with Beyonce?
A connection to Beyonce?
Well, my baby Ford was born at Cedars-Sinai. You didn't feel connected to him?
It wasn't at the same time.
All right, that's
What, she has baby fever. Do you?
No. I can't wait to have another kid, but I literally am just still recovering.
So are you one and done or two and through?
I want two.
Two.
For
okay.
sure.
All right,
Yeah.
that's the way to go.
All right. Also trending right now, it's only 10 days, you guys. 10 days,
Yeah.
everybody. Super Bowl 52. And all the advertisers are coming out with teasers for their big ads, like this one for M&M's.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
A teaser for a commercial?
Yeah.
Well, you're paying $5 million for 30-second ad, so yeah, tease it.
Yeah.
It's
like a low-budget movie.
I know.
That's true.
All right. And this Doritos versus Mountain Dew teaser has some major heavy hitters. Oh, yeah. That you may not expect, though. Watch.
Piper pick them peppers.
How much wood? Get it together.
Peter Piper pick them peppers.
Come on, man.
A little bit louder. I need conviction. I need to feel it.
That's good.
That's going to be a good one.
That'll be great. That'll be great.
See, I live for the commercials. So someone like me that's not interested in football, I can't wait for the commercials in the halftime show. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Busta Rhymes and Peter Dinklage. How great is that?
I know. What a combo.
What a great duo.
I never would expect.
I know.
And do you think this year's ads will stack up to one of our all-time favorites? Like the Snickers Betty White one?
Oh, I love that.
Remember? That was so good.
Yeah, Snickers
that was in
did
2010.
Yeah.
That was 7 years ago.
I know it doesn't seem like that.
What's good about that is that Snickers paired in your mind when you don't feel yourself and you're hungry, you reach for Snickers, and they did so well. But the second you get hungry, you're like, I could use a Snickers.
Remember when Danny Trejo in the Snickers commercial
Yes.
with Marsha Brady? It was hilarious. Okay, a lot of you have been asking Amazon's Alexa who she's cheering for, and her answers are trending right now. Let's get right to Fitness Pro Jen Wiederstrom. She has the story coming in hot.
Yeah, I'm going to show you why, guys. That's trending this week. A Newsweek article says Alexa is pretty opinionated about the Super Bowl. Who knew? She's been kind of talking back to us, so we had some questions for her. Let's take a look.
Alexa, what are your Super Bowl predictions?
I'm flying with the Eagles on this one because of their relentless defense and the momentum they've been riding off their underdog status.
Good answer.
What's your favorite Super Bowl food?
My favorite is definitely chicken wings.
Are you going to the Super Bowl?
I'll definitely be watching the game.
Do you have eyes?
I don't have a body.
Who's performing at the Super Bowl?
American singer-songwriter Justin Timberlake will headline the Super Bowl 52 halftime show.
What is the worst team in the NFL?
There are two worst football teams by conference rank, the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns at 16.
Do you know who Jeff Schroeder from Big Brother is?
Jeffrey Kim Jeff Schroeder is an American rock musician.
I'll take it.
We also asked her if she likes Tom Brady. She said she had no opinion, but I know Jeff does.
Ooh,
yeah.
Tom Brady.
Everyone likes Tom Brady, but let me just put a little context to that story. I asked Alexa, do you know who Tori is? Tori Shulman?
Yeah.
No reply.
And Alexa knows everything.
She knows, not me.
In your defense, she didn't know me either.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Jeff Schroeder is the guitarist for the Smashing Pumpkins. Why'd you look at me like that?
You already told me this. You remember?
Well, they don't know.
Remember when you Googled yourself and you were disappointed that he came up first?
Yeah, but everyone thinks I was born in February of '74. I'm not that old. It's always that, Jeff Schroeder. Yeah.
It's It's an age thing. Daily Buzz Live is all about top trending news and entertainment. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Way to offend everyone born before 74, Jeff. Talk about a throwback Thursday. Murphy Brown is back. Coming up, Candice Bergen's return to television 3 decades after the show premiered. But the big question today, will you watch? And speaking of power women, Helen Mirren's new role as one of history's greatest leaders. The new challenge she's taking on. And you, the viewer, are our 5th host. Next, we share your comments live on air about a story getting a lot of buzz online.
Glad, Olivia. We're glad you're watching. So Olivia is a first-time watcher, and she wrote in today.
Olivia!
That's what I'd like to see.
Hi, sweetheart. We love seeing new people join.
Joel Jackson on YouTube says, women make a lot more money now than they used to, so I think it doesn't matter how much your partner makes.
Or the ideals have changed. I think that's what things have changed.
Yeah.
Women are making much more money. You're absolutely right. That's a great point,
Yeah,
Joel.
Heather Hassenstaub on Facebook says, yes, I've discussed money before a relationship, a real one, not just a fun one. Well, exactly. I think that's really the line, right? When you're getting serious with somebody, you want to be transparent about all the big stuff.
Let me ask you a quick question, Jeff. At what point in a relationship would you start discussing money, right? It has to be somewhat serious for you to be like, how is your background in your finance? Do you have debt? Where is that for you?
It's definitely 6 months to a year.
I think you're right, too. I think it's right in that 8-month area.
Yeah. Would you think it's weird if someone asked you about your finances on the second date?
Oh, yeah.
But I think that millennials are getting to the point now.
I do think some people do, but I would be a little weirded out.
It'd be a turnoff for me.
But how about this? Well, maybe it's just for me. I wouldn't be weirded out if someone I was dating made a lot more money than me. That doesn't offend me at all.
Oh, no. I don't think a discrepancy in how much each other gets paid. I think it's if someone's in debt, crippling debt.
That actually, yeah, that's more the point.
That's really the problem.
See, look, I'm half full guy.
Well, I know, and that's I mean.
But that's a big one. You know what? It would turn me off if someone was in debt. You know, because I've been in debt before. It's tough to get out of there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Stressful. So, it stresses me out.
Right, which means it's going to be stressful on your relationship.
Exactly. Well, let us know, guys. Keep the comments coming. We'll talk during the next break, and we'll comment more.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live, no matter where you're watching. And we are listening to you, so it's time for Fifth Host, where your comments are part of the discussion. Take it away, Sam Shocker.
Thank you so much, Erica. A tell-all book about Jackie O that is hitting stores this week is trending, revealing details that her mother told Jackie to drop her stockbroker fiance when she found out he was only making $17,000 a year. Well, this got us thinking, should how much a person makes be a factor in dating or marrying them? We asked your take during our YouTube and Facebook Live pre-show, and you... Well, you had a lot to say.
Yeah.
Let's begin with Ellis Walker. Ellis says money and power should be equal. Al?
You know what? I think it should. I think it makes it, because let's take the love out of it. Let's say we're going to bring a roommate in. Wouldn't you ask them how much money they make? Because that's going to affect what's going on in the household. It's going to affect the rent. It's like, look, love is wonderful and all, but we got bills to pay. And if you don't think they can match up, you might have to wait. Get a second job.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Love triumphs and trumps all.
That's great for a greeting card.
I just got a boot. Phil commented, I'm single, so I can be frugal and non-frugal at the same time. Woohoo! Tori.
Yeah, I mean, when you're single, you can kind of do whatever you want. But what's important I just want to speak out to the women out there. It was not in our background to always look at finances. And we didn't make as much money back then. So really, women, if you're getting into a relationship, take a look, ask those difficult questions, because it makes a difference in the long run.
Ask about student debt.
Ask about debt. Ask about it. Find out the resources and get there.
Right.
Okay. All right. Joel Jackson says women make a lot more money now than they used to, so I think it doesn't matter how much your partner makes.
That's great, but I just want to go back to, I don't think it's how much you make a year, it's how much in debt you are. So I think that would be a big factor. Right. So we were just talking about that to you guys at home, actually. And if someone's in huge amounts of debt, that would really affect my relationship, because it's stressful, and it's going to be stressful on the relationship.
Totally disagree. I think you can meet someone when they're at their absolute worst part of their life. I think it's all about communication. And if that person is in debt and they say, listen, I'm in debt and I need to get out of it, maybe you can help me, or this is what I'm doing to get out of it.
That wouldn't turn you off if someone said that to you?
No,
if someone's like, could you help me get out of debt? I would be totally turned off.
It doesn't mean that I'm giving you the money. It just means, listen, these are the things that I'm doing. Please believe in me. I'm at
if you got debt collectors calling your house, you are giving them the money.
Yeah, but sometimes you're at your lowest of your low when you find that person
call me
in your
when
life.
you fix yourself.
Totally disagree.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the worst.
Okay.
That's the worst greeting card I've ever heard.
CBL Nation, please continue your thoughts. We love hearing what you have to say, and we want to thank you for being our fifth host. Make sure that you join us before and during the show on Facebook and YouTube Live. All right, we are live, so let's go to digital producer Brett Forrest. Brett has news at this moment.
Panera is calling out its competitors for their so-called eggs. Panera says it uses real eggs while many competitors don't. So now Panera wants the Food and Drug Administration to update its definition of egg to exclude processed egg products used in a lot of our favorite fast food sandwiches. So whether or not the FDA actually changes anything, a Panera spokesman says they're just happy they brought attention to this issue. Back to you guys.
All right.
Shots fired.
Brett Forrest.
I think McDonald's going to have to just put eggs, but quotes around it.
Air quote eggs.
Okay. Daily Blast Live is all about news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Well, have you ever lied on your resume, Sam? Meet the 24-year-old who reportedly fudged his way into the White House. Plus, check out this caught-on-camera fail. The DBL Nation has a lot to say about Drew Carey going down on The Price is Right. And a candlelight visual like no other. You'll never guess what they're mourning. But comedian Al Jackson will definitely sound off on this next.
I don't eat egg. I don't eat egg in my breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
You do?
Yes. Now, here's my problem with, and I want to ask
sausage cheese McMuffins are hugely popular. We were all just eating sausage cheese McMuffins today.
Well, I will
generously donated by Al.
Al did buy us all McDonald's breakfast, so thank you, Al. And Ebony has delivered lunch, so I'm taken care of.
Yeah.
But I did want to ask the egg situation. Whenever I eat eggs, and I want to ask the DBL Nation this, it keeps me full until like dinner. And I thought that was good because I'm not eating. But Jen said if you find a food that doesn't keep you hungry every 2 hours, it's not the right food for you.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm trying, right, Jen?
Interesting.
So, right?
But eggs is such a good form of protein. But
I know.
Maybe eggs just isn't right for your body top.
Yeah, tell me what you were talking about this with eggs. I said it keeps me full, but that's
certainly
not necessarily
not good not to eat all day.
Basically, I made up this thing called body talk, and it's basically that your body is smarter than you and will talk to you. So Tori specifically, when she has eggs, she's like, it's great because I'm not hungry for hours.
For real.
For me, it signals a concern because it's like her body's taking quite a while to break down it. So
I didn't think about that.
Ideally, and it could be a metabolism, but you've been working really hard, you've been active, you've been eating better, so your metabolism should have responded by now.
I see.
And so if you're eating anything and you're like, and you're hungry after an hour or two, like starting to feel it, keep eating that food.
That food is good for you.
But like for me, if I go through chicken wings, for instance, I'm not hungry for a long time, so I usually stay away from them. I mean, I usually steal one of hers.
She did last night.
But I don't really eat them. So Tori, I recommend.
They were gross.
I want her to be able to be hungry again to get more fuel in. So
yeah.
Yes, Cecilia's agreeing with you. So 6 small meals a day. That's what she's saying.
Oh, that's
well, and there's a lot of. I mean, it depends. Again, your body is different than mine. I don't care how you get it in. 3 meals, 6 meals. Get in your calories, get in fuel, and keep challenging your metabolism.
Are eggs good for you? Not good for you?
They're great for you, but it's person to person.
Yeah.
I've had clients that I have clients that I have
like
like 70% carbohydrates and 30% like of protein, and they're lean and perfect. And if I gave that to myself, I'd be like the blueberry.
She'd be like me, hiding my fat like this.
Sensitive. Everybody's
Listen to
sensitive.
your body.
Yes, love.
Absolutely.
Let me hear your body talk. Body talk. There you go. Yeah.
Hashtag body talk.
All right, guys. Listen. Everyone, Cheryl Lowe loves Erica's outfit. We're going to ask Hannah where they got that in the next break.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live daytime show that covers trending stories live as they happen. It's time for Al Sounds Off, when comedian Al Jackson scours the internet for crazy things that he can laugh with Jeff Schroeder about. That's about it. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. That's right. Happy Thursday. It's about to get happier.
I call Thursday almost Friday.
Yeah, I
almost
like it.
Friday.
Well, it's about to get better, Al, because it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Al Sounds Off with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
What's up, man?
All right, Al, let's do this. A Taco Bell in Alabama burned down.
Yeah.
And dozens of patrons gathered for a candlelight vigil. This is real. Enjoy.
Jeff, I love this. A vigil at a Taco Bell. It's the fastest way to find out who in your town smokes weed. It's like a funeral for your dignity. I mean, look at this parking lot. There's more zeros out there than Warren Buffett's checking account. Listen, Taco Bell parking lots are used for one thing: fighting rival high schools. Let's go to the next one.
Arnold Schwarzenegger met with the president of Austria about global warming, but it's the handshake that has social media heating up.
All right, first of all, what's up with the chairs? So they're having a musical chairs event after this? Now, this handshake gets really awkward. I just want to tell everybody, this is what happens when black guys aren't involved. They get very awkward. You send us your ambassadors, we send you retired Terminators. Let's go to the third one.
All right, you know what? This next one is near and dear to your heart, isn't it?
You know how I feel about this one.
I know you love it.
This is my restaurant right here. All right, let's just run the tape. I love this one. That's right, Jeff.
What's going on here?
Valentine's Day's coming up. Why not give your girl some White Castle? You know? I'm like, you know.
They're now taking orders.
What reservation? What better way to show the one that you love that you're going to be living in your car in a year? Usually rose petals lead to the bedroom. These lead to the bathroom. But I will say this, you know, it's a great way if you want to break up with somebody and you're too lazy to cheat. So that's Al Sounds Off for today.
All right, everybody, that's Al Jackson. Good job, buddy. TV personality Sam Shocker with the new fashion trends from the Paris runway.
That's right. Today's the last day of Couture Fashion Week in Paris. We have high fashion trends that you can rock in your own wardrobe. At Valentino, hats took center stage. Different sizes, textures, and colors are trending. Get your hats out of storage or invest in a statement piece. Also from Valentino, jewel tones. Look for separates and bright and vibrant colors for spring. Next up, Elie Saab, the trend from this 1920s inspired collection. Feathers at your shoulder, along the hem, even on accessories, feathers are everything. Also, giant bows. The Saab runway was a fairy tale dream that makes us want to pop the champagne and bring back the bow. Finally, our favorite moment from Paris Fashion Week comes from the Jean-Paul Gaultier show. Supermodel Coco Rocha walked the runway with her 2-year-old mini supermodel daughter, Ione Conran. They both rocked the runway in matching glitter gowns and towering ponytails. So maybe I can start having little Sophie as my co-host. Why not? Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sam. Wow, you crushed that. Good job. Mega movie star Tom Cruise has finally joined the 21st century. Get online and keep up with him. The social media platform he just joined. That's coming up.
Can you guess what Taco Bell dropped today? Nacho fries? We put them to the test next.
Guys, so people were talking about the Dream Judges earlier. You guys were talking about Dream Judges.
What do you guys think?
Tammy Gibson thinks Carrie Underwood would be her Dream Judge. I like Carrie
That'd be
Underwood.
great. And she's been in a reality show, so she understands.
Yeah, exactly.
Going from no notoriety to being instantly famous.
Heather Hassenstaub, Facebook says Madonna.
That would be
Amazing.
unbelievable.
You guys, I said almost Madonna, but then I went with Gaga because I would be scared to be in a room with Madonna. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know if I could be
Stacey Lynn
myself.
Sorber says Cher. Cher would be more less intimidating.
Cher would be great. I feel like Gaga Gaga has been a judge on RuPaul's Drag Race.
And so you think you can dance?
So I have a feeling if they asked her, maybe she would do it.
Right, I think definitely.
Yeah.
I think definitely.
I think
She
that's a really
believed in
great
the
one.
show.
What else do we have?
Dream ones. Tom Cruise 2020. Oh, instead of Oprah, I assume. Well, that's good, Trevor Terrence Fletcher. We will, maybe there'll be a Tom Cruise Oprah split ticket.
Tom Cruise would be an interesting choice because Scientology.
Yeah.
Right.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Yep.
moving on.
Let's not combine religion and state.
That's exactly. Well, what else here? Sierra McKenzie says on YouTube, why is there a giant twister spinner in the DBL office? Or am I dreaming? You are not.
Wait, what?
There is a giant twister
retro
spinner
plate
here,
game?
but we're going to show you a bit later. It's a surprise.
Stay
Sierra.
tuned. Ooh,
And,
Tori.
Ebony brought it.
Oh,
Yes.
Thank you, Ebony.
so stay tuned, guys. We're going to show you what the big twister
I just
thing's
wrote you.
all
Thank
about.
you, Eb.
And
After the
Tori,
Can I go get one
Tori
of those?
was a bit of a champ when it comes to that.
Yeah, so we did a retro throwback, and I hosted it and had the best time.
Stay tuned. We're going to show
Stay
you guys.
tuned, guys. Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We cover trending topics live no matter where you're watching. Time for DBL Likes, social media stories that are making us smile today. Here we see model Bella Hadid behind stage, and we're actually getting to see what happens because she's so thin, folks, she can't support her own head. And now it's time for my favorite moment, paparazzi. This dog has a celebrity doppelganger, and I would like for you at home to guess who it is. I'll give you 3 clues. Number 1, she just joined the Star Wars clan as Vice Admiral Holdo. Number 2, she was Ellen DeGeneres' girlfriend on the Coming Out episode. And number 3, she nailed it in Jurassic Park. It's none other than Laura Dern! This is Multi-Poo Kimchi, and he is the Kim cheese to my bread. And now for my favorite little gymnast who could, Aly Raisman. We want to focus on not the trial, but the triumph. Look at the words that have inspired others. Aly Raisman, the DBL judge gives you a perfect 10. This has been DBL Likes. I'm Tori Shulman. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Tori. Some major movie stars are joining social media, so let's get right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva. She has a new name that is growing on the list.
Yes, just hours ago, a Hollywood A-lister joined Instagram. That's right, you can now follow Tom Cruise. But he's not here to post selfies. The action star appears to be promoting his latest action film. Here he is hanging off the side of a helicopter, proving he knows how to humble brag with the best of us online. I guess getting Tom Cruise to join social media wasn't a mission impossible after all. Back to you.
Raquel, guys, that was amazing, Raquel. I'm rubbing off on you. Guys, breaking news. Snoop Dogg, that was a weird intro. Snoop Dogg is going to be using a new gospel album.
Really?
Snoop Dogg will be presenting the Bible of Love, and they will get the first taste of the album when he performs at the 19th annual Super Bowl Gospel Celebration this Friday.
He keeps evolving. We all know Snoop from rap. Then it was Snoop Lion with reggae, and now it's gospel.
It is gospel, so that's very exciting.
Is there a new name accompanying gospel?
Well,
Snoop?
Dog and God are backwards, so maybe it's Snoop God.
Or maybe it's Snoop Dogma.
Oh, Dogma.
More
That's very
trending
good.
stories in our next half hour of Daily Blast Live. A 24-year-old scores a high-level job in the Trump White House. Why you should hold the applause until after our story. And Helen Mirren's starring role. Next in Trending Topics, the scoop on her new period piece for HBO. All that and more. Stay tuned.
I was just like literally just reading your comments and not thinking of talking to you. So this is, someone said, Phil Cohen says Barbra Streisand would be amazing as a coach if you were on The Voice. Babs would be amazing. Obviously, no one would top that, but I would honestly be I'd be scared to be in the same room as her, so that's why I'd be nervous. I love Erica's outfit. She looks great today, Hannah. Erica does look like she's on some kind of cruise line, and she's leading the resort topic. So this is one of my favorites. Kay Van Ninja 1. She writes this. We're talking about money. How much should a partner make? Should that enter into your equation of when you get a partner? Kay Van Ninja 1 says, when you have a partner who loves and supports you, likely wealth will follow. I know. And Al, I just wanted to get your opinion on this because it's a good sentiment. I'm going to come to you.
Okay.
She's saying that when you find someone that loves you and trusts you and supports you, wealth will follow. Is that a good enough thing to hang your hat on?
Yeah, but I think there has to be some kind of financial plan. You know, it's
something more concrete.
Planning isn't fun. Everybody wants to fly by the seat of their pants and, you know, just do everything on a whim. But that's great for a rom-com and that's great for a movie. But when you're talking about real life, years after years, decade, you need a plan. So
yeah,
plan in place.
It's true, and it might not be. It's not sexy. It's not romantic.
Yes.
But we've seen people learn the hard way. So, but you're right. When you do have support, wealth will hopefully follow.
Yes.
All right.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios where our team is busy tracking trending topics and breaking news. Let's get right to Tori Shulman, Al Jackson, Jeff Schroeder, and Sam Shocker with all your top trending stories.
Thank you so much, Erica. And trending right now, HBO is adding even more star power to its arsenal. Dame Helen Mirren, folks. That's right. She signed on to play Catherine the Great in a 4-part miniseries. Dame Mirren is no stranger to playing Monarch. She won an Oscar for her role in The Queen. And this news comes on the heels of the announcement that Meryl Streep, we talked about this yesterday, will join the cast of HBO's Big Little Lies. This is huge.
This is like an arms race. Like HBO is just like loading up with all this talent. I'm like, I don't know where they must have infinite amounts of wealth because they're just paying people whatever they want.
If I had to get rid of all my cable, I would keep HBO. I think I could watch HBO just all the time. Like all the great shows they made in the past.
Yeah, I
Me
do too. I cut my cable, kept HBO, and I do Amazon and Netflix, and it saved me. I don't watch the millions of channels that are on there. I want to see the strong documentaries. I want to see the movies, and I want to see the series.
And I can't wait to see her portrayal of Catherine the Great. Catherine the Great changed Russia. She completely revitalized it, made it such a strong country, and really a power player. So I can't wait to see someone like Helen Mirren
crush that role.
Oh my God.
And she came up with the idea to do it. She's always wanted to play the Russian Empress, so she said, I want to do this. HBO said, absolutely.
There you go.
Oh.
Did you say that she's going to be on our show?
Yeah.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
We're interviewing.
Helen Mirren?
Yes.
Oh my God.
All right, yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, we're gonna. Jeff and I are gonna have to take over.
All right, is it April Fool's Day? Is it April
This is great.
Fool's Day?
Yes. So she will.
I don't know if we're ready for her. Apparently.
We are on live TV. We were just told by our senior EP, and Al Jackson confirmed it. We will be interviewing Helen Mirren, everybody.
Yes. We can clap for that.
Wow.
Amazing. Yes.
All right.
Very amazing.
Okay, exhale. Even more TV news is trending
Tori,
right
take
now.
a drink.
I know.
It's looking like another hit show from the 90s is getting a reboot. That's right, CBS just made this big announcement. They are bringing back Murphy Brown.
Yay!
Yes.
The network says the hit show will return in the fall with 13 episodes. And yes, of course, Candace Bergen will return in the title role. And the show's creator, Diane English, will be back as writer and executive producer. Tori, I know you're so excited about this.
Yeah, my instead of what we said yesterday, instead of Aerosmith, I had Murphy Brown as a poster in my room. And it's the idea of a feminist journalist taking on. What's interesting, it was interesting in the 80s, but now to think about in the Me Too movement, in the political climate, in fake news, cable news,
how are they
this is going to be fascinating. It couldn't come at a better time. Although someone tweeted, we should just go back to 1994 because it's the same reboots over and over and over again. Yes. But I am excited for Murphy Brown.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question? I want to put you on the spot. Who do you think was the first female feminist that was on TV?
Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would echo that 100%.
Yeah.
Ever considered, this is a terrible segue, ever considered exaggerating on your resume?
Yes.
Let this next trending story be a lesson to you. 24-year-old Taylor Wayaneth was the deputy chief of staff in the Office of National Drug Control Policy until a Washington Post investigation discovered that Wayaneth had lied on 3 resumes. He claimed to have received a master's degree. That's crazy. From Fordham University, which was false. He listed a law firm as previous experience. Oh, guess what? The law firm confirmed he was employed by them, but fired because he, quote, just didn't show up to work.
That'll do it.
Nice, nice.
Wayneth was not fired by given a lower level position. However, or he was given a lower level position, not fired. However, he has since given his resignation.
I mean,
this is a bit much.
How do you not dig in? This guy works for our government, or he did work for our government. How do you not dig into this guy's past and make sure that he went to the university he says he did?
It's called proper vetting. It's called proper vetting, and I'm telling you, it happens a lot of the time. But it's interesting to see they didn't fire him. To have him move down, why are you trusting this individual to be in your administration?
I wonder if there's nepotism in play. I'm just curious, but then I don't know.
But you know what bothered me most is like the picture we showed leading into this. He was shaking hands with the president.
Right.
That means somebody that lied on their resume, got past Secret Service,
Exactly.
face to face with our president. You don't know what. Obviously, this person's capable of lying. They're capable of doing anything.
That's right.
So, I mean, how do you not vet anybody that's getting to?
Let's be honest here. Okay, let's pretend that the TV cameras aren't here.
Oh, gosh.
I'm like when we got to the Helen Mirren news?
Like when we got to Helen Mirren news, have we ever lied on a resume? I'm going to start with you.
Yes, my name is not Al Jack. No.
He's like, I'm Tom Cruise.
Yes, well, you lie, but it's like you dress up something. Like if you're a waiter, you say you worked in public service. You know, it's like you gave people things. You know, so it's like you kind of make whatever you did, you elevate it a little bit, but you just
don't lie about a master's degree.
You have a
don't
master's.
lie. That's the point.
Well, like in Hollywood and acting, like when I used to audition for things, there's this things called special skills section.
What did you lie about?
Everything. Everything. I mean, could you ride a horse? Of course. You know?
I'll deal with it later.
Yeah, I even got a call back for a Pink commercial when I was riding a BMX bike. I had no idea even how to ride a bike. And I'm like, yeah, I know how. And I got the call back. I'm like, I don't know how.
Waste of time. I definitely lied about waitressing. But before my first waitressing job, I was like, sure, I waitressed in Santa Cruz, California.
Yeah.
I never did.
I also lied as my first makeup. I was a makeup artist in my first job, and I said an extensive background. It was doing my sister's makeup. And then, that was
But
it.
you did it a lot.
I did it a lot.
It's also not a government job. Right? I think there's a difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference. All right, trending right now, shotgun weddings have always been a thing, and now you can undo your nuptials that easy. That's crazy. A new website, it's overeasy.com, allows couples to DIY DIY divorces. It was created by a prominent divorce attorney, Laura Wasser, and the site is user-friendly and much cheaper than hiring a divorce attorney. I think this is fantastic, even though it's getting a lot of criticism on social media for making divorce too easy.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
You don't want to go bankrupt over it. That's
right.
what divorce attorneys do.
You haven't, and I really want to ask you, because you worked closely with Drew, and he did a documentary about divorce. But why is divorce such an arduous process? Like, why does it have to take years? It drags on. It makes you hate each other.
You can clap all you want. I'm going to kind of disagree with you guys on this one. The idea of divorce being hard is because the state or the government wants marriages to continue. It's better for the state. It's better for the economy. So to have divorce be such a quick and easy thing, like you can rent it on Netflix, makes me a little bit worried, because I'd like to have a little bit more lag time, maybe someone with a little bit more the background and experience. This should not be ordering Postmates.
They drain you. If you watch this documentary, it shows attorneys, all of the attorneys under the sun, they literally will find out how much money is in your bank account, and they'll say, okay, so she's got $60K in her bank account. Let's drag this out until her $60K is gone. I don't think anybody's divorce, just because you decide not to be married to that person anymore, should cost you your entire life savings.
But I don't think you should do it on your own. You wouldn't fix the kitchen. You wouldn't fix the kitchen sink if you weren't a plumber.
All the time on YouTube. It's called How To.
How about this? I came up with an app during our break. This is going to help everybody out.
Wait, you came up with an app during our break.
It's called Separated. There it is. Separated, make divorce simple.
How does it work?
It's easy. So I just undercut the market. It's $7.50 to get divorced on the website. It's only $3.99 on my website. And you know what? To make things more, convenient and not so argumentative. That's the right word. Yeah. And the spelling, you just communicate through emojis. That's it. Just emojis.
I love this.
So okay, so I would just communicate through my emojis, and that would make the divorce.
Would it be like sad face?
So like happy face, money, and then that's it. Then you pay me on the app. It's simple.
So you would put a house emoji if, like, I'm going to get the house?
Yeah, and then cat, dog, and then that's it. That's not real.
Appreneur.
What?
You're an appreneur now. That's what they call it.
Oh, really?
Proud of you. Yeah.
I'm going to put that on my resume.
All right, trending everywhere. The Price is Right is notorious for its enthusiastic contestants. Well, one contestant was a little too excited, and host Drew Carey was not ready for it. Take a look.
Everybody.
Nice recovery. Nice recovery. All right. Do you love French fries? There's another good segue. There you go. We'll get excited because a popular fast food chain just added them to their menu. That's right. Fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom has a story, and it is coming in French fry hot.
Hey, everybody. The wait is over. Taco Bell nacho fries are finally here today. They are crispy with a Mexican seasoning that is served with a side of warm nacho cheese. Plus, they are just $1. But how do they taste? We had to try them out here. Check it out.
Ooh, this is like college. It doesn't sound right.
That's good. It has like a little south of the border feel.
These taste like I hate myself.
Worth it.
Pretty good.
Really good. Come on! Oh, this is a little hot. It's hot. Mmm. It's good. You want to know what I think about them?
Amazing. My favorite was Raquel. Worth it. But let's face it, this room will eat anything. Back to you guys.
Except sushi. Let's not forget that, okay? Now it's time for our top feel-good stories of the day. Erica Cobb, you have all the videos that's making TBL Nation smile.
That's right, Sam. A dying father of 5 now has another chance at life after his plea for help went viral. Rob Leibowitz printed a plea for a kidney donor on the back of his t-shirt. And guess what? He found a match in a man from Fort Wayne, Indiana. After a successful surgery this week, now Rob has exactly what he was worried about missing: more time to spend with his family. And trending right now, the video for Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton's duet, Say Something, was just released, so let's take a listen. One, two, three. I think they might have a hit on their hands. What do you think? They think so too. Coming up on Daily Blast Live, a hilarious Throwback Thursday. You got to stick around for retro games from your childhood. It is Throwback Thursday, and we hula hoop our way to hilarity. Don't miss it. And Lowe's just made a major announcement. It may make you want to switch jobs. All the details on that next.
Jen, about just how bad those fries are for you.
I didn't taste one.
But I did, so am I going to be in
So
trouble
before
later?
we talk about how good or bad they are, we have to first discuss that should Taco Bell be making French fries? No is the answer. I think that you should stick to the category of cuisine and nail it, and they're nailing fast food.
But they sell cinnamon twists.
That's just that's a non-category. It is like a churro.
It's like a churro, and that's Taco Bell.
Okay.
By the way, Lex is taking my place in the panel hour too. That's funny, but it feels funny. I mean,
could I eat the fries without the cheese?
I would just skip them, and I would skip them. But I will tell you, fries that are excellent are like In-N-Out because they use real potatoes.
That's true.
Now, they're not my favorite fry because after like a few minutes of cooling off, they're not as good.
They're dead fries to me.
They're dead.
They're like stringy
Whereas,
dead fries.
Unfortunately, McDonald's are good till tomorrow.
I don't know how they keep
You have to eat McDonald's in the car when you get out of the
steaming
traffic.
hot.
Yes,
nobody
in
waits till the next day.
What about Burger King? I'm a big Burger King fries.
You're not. No one likes Burger King
Wait.
fries. You
I'm not saying I
psychopath.
don't like them. I'm not saying I don't enjoy. But if you had a choice between McDonald's or Burger King or In-N-Out, which would you choose?
You're right, McDonald's.
So
You're
it's not-
absolutely
what are we
right.
talking
She's right.
about?
What are we
It's
talking
not
about
even
here?
arguing.
Get out of
No one
here.
takes Burger King over McDonald's. Like,
I
it's
take the
never happened.
burger at Burger King over McDonald's burger.
You know who makes
Whopper.
a great burger? Wendy's, never frozen.
Wendy's burgers are really good,
I know.
and
This
their
is
spicy
interesting.
chicken sandwiches.
Spicy chicken
When
sandwich.
I was very depressed at college, and I've been very open about this at University of Michigan, there was a Wendy's in the Union, and it was a place where it wasn't cold and I could hide, and I ate a lot of Wendy's crying.
A lot of sad
A lot of
Wendy's.
crying Wendy's.
Did you ever get into the, not to diminish your feelings.
Thank you, Jen.
Did you ever
But
use,
moving on from that story.
or daytime here, did you ever do the fries in the Frosty?
I did. I
No.
like dipping it in the Frosty.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable for me.
Do you guys like dipping your fries in? What do you like dipping them in? Darren is saying yes. Darren, what do you like to dip your fries in?
Ranch.
Ranch.
Always
ranch.
ranch.
That's a good
I
one.
will tell you, I was good until my sophomore year of college at KU, Rock Chalk Jayhawk, and I don't know why I did that because it's not Hawaiian. And I didn't
It's
know
our
about
most
I didn't know about
non-Hawaiian
the.
state.
I gotta go.
Well, here.
You're watching Daily Blast Live. We are all about trending topics, and on this Throwback Thursday, keeping it fun because it's time to play What Retro Party Game. I am here with my co-hosts Al Jackson and Erica Cobb, and we are ready to party old school style. Erica's birthday is coming up, so we need some fun ideas. First off, let's take a look at how cute Erica was back in the day.
Cobb.
Now,
You're
adorable. Our giant 8-ball says the outlook is good to try 3 retro party games everyone will love. So let's get started. First up, we have paddleball.
Yes.
Yes, they will only cost you a couple bucks, but they're addictive and challenging. So let's see who can get the most hits.
All right.
On 3.
I'm gonna beat you
Music,
guys.
please. 3. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm winning. I can't get past 1. I'm winning.
Oh, look at this.
Killing it. I got 4. Okay, you're hitting me now. That's it. 4.
All right, that's enough. All right.
Erica won. Next up. It is the Fab Fad from the 1950s. That's all trending right now. It is what? Hula hoop.
Yes.
Oh my hair. We got these sweet rings from our friends at ColoradoHulaHoops.com, so let's give them a whirl. Who can hoop the longest? Music, please. All right, we're doing great. I'm so low. Whoa. This is a workout. Okay, I'm exhausted. Okay. We all won that one. All right, finally, I nominate Erica to be our official spinner lady, and Al and I will duke it out on the floor as we play the one, the only Twister.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Music, please. All right.
All right.
Right foot, green. Oh, gosh. Right foot, red. This is easy. Much easier than I thought.
Right hand blue. Oh boy, hello, Al.
Hello.
Hello. Left foot red.
Okay, we're getting closer than ever. We're bonding, people.
Right hand red.
Right hand red. I've never been this close to Al in my life. I love it.
Right foot red.
We're already on it. All right.
Left hand red.
Oh my God, it's all red.
I like this.
Are you ready for
And
this?
one more. Right hand blue.
Al's the winner because he looks ridiculous.
That
was awesome. Thanks for playing, guys. Now, we want to know and hear from you, DBL Nation. Send us your favorite retro party games, and we'll share them on the show. We are live. Let's go to digital producer Brett Forrest with news at this moment.
Awesome segment, guys. And what else is awesome is that home improvement store Lowe's just announced they are hiring more than 53,000 workers. That's full-time, part-time, and seasonal employees across the country. Spring and summer are the busiest times for the store, so they're looking for everything. Cashiers, customer service reps, managers, you name it. Full and part-time employees get health and retirement benefits. If you want to apply, just head over to their website or your local store. Should I apply to Lowe's? As I see it, yes. No. Back to you guys.
Why does Brett keeps wanting to leave?
What's going on, Brett?
Stop it, Brett.
You and I need to have a talk.
Yeah.
All right.
He's scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. All right, Daily Blast Live loves to spotlight people doing great things for their communities. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Brett, I'm just going to tell you it's hard out there, so just stay here. A man's GoFundMe campaign has caught fire. The goal to raise enough money to send kids from Harlem to the new movie Black Panther. Next in our Extra Shot interview, the inspiration behind his small movement and how Hollywood is responding. And we want to give a DBL shout out to Nolan Sear of Maine. Nolan is officially cancer-free. While fighting his own sickness, Nolan created warrior packs so other kids with cancer could have a few comforts of home. Congratulations, Nolan.
Hey, hello. Hello. Would love Jeff and Erica to interview Helen Mirren. They are so great at interviews and chats. That is 56. It's me. Thank you for nominating me because I would love to do that. No, I'm just kidding. Erica and Jeff are fantastic together, and I love their interviews. Beth Johnson Adkins asks, but are you going to be able to get ketchup packets at Taco Bell? Are you not able to get ketchup?
I don't think they have ketchup at Taco Bell. Why would they?
Does anyone know if you can get ketchup at Taco Bell?
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Oh.
So I'm wondering now, well, that's probably their solution was the cheese. You know,
Yeah,
that's why
that's
they give you cheese sauce to dip them in because they don't do ketchup.
Right, what if they just said they have mild and spicy sauce?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't think they're gonna adopt the ketchup because they got the cheese.
Right, I think that's how they stand out.
Yeah.
I think that's absolutely right. SM writes nacho fries. Sounds like bad decisions are being made.
They were really good.
They were excellent. And someone said, Katrina Wright says, I used to dip my fries in my milkshake all the time, which brings all the boys to the yard, obviously. But since my taste buds changed, now it's just ranch. Yes. Interesting.
Your taste buds do change. I like my fries in mustard. That's what I typically dip my fries in.
I see that.
Yeah. I like a sweet and sour. Anyone else?
Oh, no.
I like a good old sweet and sour. Honey mustard? Brooke? All right, let's go around. Raquel? Let's find out. Raquel, what do you dip your fries in? Speak up because we want to get
just ketchup.
Oh!
I say honey mustard or like a barbecue ranch.
Ranch!
I gotta change it up.
Ranch.
Ranch. A frosty.
Yeah. Oh! That's very good. All right.
It's not
Stu,
good. It's disgusting.
we're gonna go over to Stu. What would you like to dip your fries in? It's hard journalism here.
Oh, it's clearly ranch. And then you have hot sauce on the other side. And if you really want to get into it, you do hot sauce first, then the ranch, then the fry.
Oh!
It's science.
Wow!
It's science.
I didn't realize it was so layered, so complex.
My husband does gravy. Fries and gravy, which I guess is really popular in Canada.
It's like a poutine.
He has family in Canada, and they do gravy and fries all the time.
Wow. Well, that's gravy.
What do you guys like?
Yes.
What do you enjoy?
What do you
your
guys
fries?
enjoy? That's exactly
I
right.
used to get McDonald's fish sandwiches and dip it into the tartar.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, Daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Trending now, Marvel's new movie, Black Panther. It hits theaters next month, and a New York man is determined to help kids see the first black comic book hero come to life.
Marvel's Black Panther is one of the most anticipated movies of the year, featuring the first black superhero on the big screen. And one man is on a mission to make sure kids of color get to see it. Frederick Joseph launched a GoFundMe in early January. His goal was simple: raise enough money to send the 300 kids from the Boys and Girls Club of Harlem to see the movie. In just 2 weeks, the campaign raised twice its goal, and it got the attention of big names like J.J. Abrams, Snoop Dogg, and Chelsea Clinton. Now it's raised $42,000 and still growing. The movement has expanded from one neighborhood to the entire nation.
Well, real-life superhero Frederick Joseph joins us live from New York.
Hey, how's it going?
So let's just jump right into it. I want to know how it became so important to you for children of color to see this movie.
Well, for me, representation's always been extremely important. From the time I was a young child, you know, that was really, it was an emphasis placed on that by my mother and grandmother, that kids not only of color, but young girls, people from various diverse communities see themselves in films, read about themselves in books, so on and so forth, so that they felt as if they can become those characters and do the things that they're seeing other people do, and it becomes normalized.
Tell me, because I really don't know, what is the Black Panther Challenge? I know it's going on nationwide.
So the Black Panther Challenge is basically, after I hit my goal of $10,000, I decided, hey, why don't I challenge the nation to go out there and do the same thing? So now people are creating their own campaigns. We're in now over 30 different cities, 90 campaigns as of this morning, and over $100,000. So kids around the nation are going to have the opportunity to see a film who otherwise might not have seen the film.
And have you heard from the stars or any of the people that are in the movie?
I've had amazing outpour of support from people like Snoop Dogg, Chelsea Clinton, Jamil Hill, even people retweeting and sharing. So, yeah, it's been phenomenal. And as far as meeting anyone from the film, I actually had the privilege of meeting T'Challa himself.
Thank you so much for joining us, Frederick. And please come back and let us know how the kids like it,
Yes.
okay? This movie does premiere February 16th,
sure.
and everyone should go out and see it.
I'll be there.
All right. Have a good one.
Pop culture guru Tori Shulman with a new trending story coming in hot.
Trending right now, character cruises. They just announced some new cruises and the internet is going cray-cray. So first up, a Marvel adventure for the superhero lovers. Leo, meet your favorite heroes with all-day entertainment and interactions. This adventure goes through the first week of March. Next up, may the Force be with you on this ship. Star Wars is hitting the deep blue sea. Sail with Wookiees, droids, stormtroopers, and more. Sail through the beginning of March. And finally, a Harry Potter magic cruise. It departs from London and takes you to magical locations where the Harry Potter movies were filmed. It sets sail the first 2 weeks of August, and head to bargeladycruises.com for more info. Quick note, that was my nickname in high school. All aboard!
Yes!
Wait, your nickname was All Aboard?
No, it was bargelady.com. I was just joking.
And who says cray cray?
I do.
That's so 2015.
Oh,
jeez.
Grumpy.
You told me to say it.
You told me to tell you to say it. Maybe that's your fault. On this Throwback Thursday, we're taking you back 5 years to
All aboard show.
the Benjamin Malloy Performing Arts Academy in Maryland. Back then, these honor students called themselves 4.0. Today, they are all freshmen in college. Wow, real life boys to men, they are. We'll be right back.
We have a question for you. Leo is our, resident superhero person. John Stevens just wrote in and says, what about Hancock, Storm from X-Men? This isn't the first black superhero. Talk to us.
Very true. This isn't the first one we've seen cinematically. We have seen Hancock. We have seen Storm from X-Men.
That's Halle Berry, am I right?
Yes, that's Halle Berry. We've also seen
Chris
Blade.
also, all right.
We've also seen Blade, which was in the 90s. And we got Spawn, which was the very first. That came out in, I want to say, 96. So this isn't the first.
So what makes this one different? Why is this standing out so much? Is it he's the protagonist, the lead?
It's the ensemble cast. This is the first black superhero in comics. Now, in comics, this is our first black superhero. So this
you guys
is why
mean comic books?
Yes, comic books.
I'm so old.
This is the first black superhero. So that's why it's revolutionary, because they're bringing the first black superhero on the screen with an ensemble of
and it's an all-black cast,
yes,
am I right? So
mostly
black cast,
yes.
right?
Yes,
95%.
Wow. And the name of Black Panther is Chiwetel?
T'Challa.
And from the country of...
Got it.
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Fictional
I'm so lame.
It's a fictional country. It's a fictional country, and it's one of the most technologically advanced countries in the Marvel universe.
And what in Marvel, what is his superpower?
Black Panther, he just has advanced reflexes, advanced strength. He gets a little bit more sorcery later, but there's a lot of different powers that he has when he gets his suit on.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So John Stevens will keep writing us back. Let us know what you thought about what Leo just said, and we'll get back to you soon. Thanks, guys.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We've got a special little treat for you. Our very own Jen Wiederstrom doing some sort of hula hoop extravaganza.
Here we go.
Yay!
That's ridiculous. Yes. Very good.
Stories never stop.
That was amazing.
We don't either does Jen Wiederstrom. Thank you. Keep the conversation going.
That was amazing.
That was great.
I kept going. I kept.
Guys, it's Kelly in the Digital Lounge. So we've been talking about the Super Bowl on the show all day, and there's a really interesting article coming from Time and CNN Money. How much does it really cost to attend the Super Bowl? Now they charted the least expensive and the most expensive to kind of see the range that you could be looking at. So let's run through this article. So they're saying that for the budget-minded people, the least expensive Super Bowl ticket would be $3,000. And then other costs that they weigh in is food, drinks, water, pre-gaming.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, January 25th, and we're the only live show talking about what you're talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Like Oprah! She answers the question, will she or won't she run for president? Plus, The Voice just announced next season's judges, so get excited. Maybe your favorites on the panel. And Helen Mirren makes a big announcement. She's coming back to TV. But the timing has a lot of people talking. Let's get this kicked off with the top 5 trending topics you need to know with my girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. We are live. I'm here with pop culture guru Tori Shulman in for Ebony Steele. Ebony's sick. We hope you feel better, Ebony.
We miss you, Eb.
Everyone's favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker.
What's up, Sammy?
Hey, Al. We're a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Our entire DBL team, check them out. They're in our studio ready to cover news the moment it breaks. And speaking of which, top trending news everybody's speaking about as we speak. Oprah! Yeah! She's on the cover of In Style. Here she is at the photo shoot. Look at her. Oh, she's just glorious. And she addresses if she's running for president in 2020, saying, quote, I've always felt very secure and confident with myself and knowing what I could do and what I could not. And so it's not something that interests me. I don't have the DNA for it. Okay, Miss Washington, D.C., you grew up in it, you know politics.
Yeah.
What do you see here?
Well, it might be because I also am hoping so much that she runs, to be honest. But in D.C., when you're asked if you're going to run, you either dodge the question, you say a straight no, a hard no, or a soft no. This was somewhat to me of a soft no and a dodge. She said she's not interested in it. She said she doesn't have the DNA, but that could always change. She could have said, I will never, ever run and put it to rest. She didn't.
So you're saying there's
a chance.
Okay. But Oprah, of course, still has some humor. Let's see.
I love this coat so much, I just want to say everybody gets a coat. You get a coat. You get a coat. You get a coat.
She pointed at me. I get a coat.
I thought you was pointing at me.
I want a coat.
You have a coat.
That's true.
We are live, and The Voice has some news happening right now. Let's get right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva.
Well, this is trending right now because it was just announced 2 big music stars are coming to this season of The Voice. Singer Shawn Mendes is joining Alicia Keys' team as a celebrity advisor. At 19, he's the youngest music star filling the role. And country superstar Trace Atkins will help Blake Shelton's team prep for the competition as their celebrity advisor. Season 14 of The Voice premieres February 26th. Back to you.
I'm not feeling that. 19 years old.
I don't get it at all.
You're too young to be a judge.
I think so, too. Like, what are you advising? What's a celebrity advisor anyway? It sounds like a fake role to just get more celebrities on the show, which is fine.
That's exactly what they're doing.
What are you advising somebody on?
Well, if you're a celebrity, obviously there's going to be things that you need to learn and how to pivot and how do you deal with
media training. I mean, there's a lot of mentorships, but at 19, do you know what I was doing? I was writing poems to Indigo Girls.
Yeah,
what was I doing?
But I mean, he's in the business. He got there, obviously, so he knows more than everyone else on the show.
Know.
All right.
Okay, sure.
I didn't know you were his agent.
Got yelled at. I'm just trying to take the other side. It's a rough day to take the other side.
Jeez, I learned that earlier. Also trending right now, the Grammys. Sunday is the 60th annual event, and executives have asked artists to wear white roses in support of the Time's Up movement. I think this is great. I know that social media is saying, okay, enough already, we get it, and why the white rose, but I think anytime that they can push dialogue on the red carpet, I think that's a good thing.
I think it's gimmicky. I think it's gimmicky, and it doesn't really make me think of Time's Up at all. The white is for the suffragette movement. I get it, but I think this is gimmicky in my opinion.
I think they need to come up with a universal like pin or symbol, kind of like the AIDS.
They have a pin.
That Time's Up, or maybe just like a symbol so it doesn't say that, so everyone knows what that means. Kind of like the AIDS ribbon. You know, everyone knows what that means. They need one for something like this so they don't have to change their style. Because a lot of these people tune into these award shows strictly for the style. They don't care about the person.
The white rose is not going to offset their entire style.
Yeah, but it was all black. Now it's roses. Next week it's circus hats.
What do you think?
Right.
Circus hats for Time's Up. It makes no sense.
It's getting crazy.
I mean, this is the first year for it, so right now it kind of stands out. But like, look how many years is the pink ribbon for breast cancer? It takes a while for you to get used to it, and now it's just a part of every time it's breast cancer month. So maybe as the years go on, we'll get used to seeing the white roses, and we'll know what it means.
I love it. All right, Twitter is weighing in, of course. I'm Invisible Tweets. Why can't these award shows just focus on the awards and leave the politics and other shenanigans out? Interesting. Norma Jean tweets, maybe putting their money towards charities to help women would be more appropriate. And I'm sure a lot of them do.
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
of
sure they all do.
celebrities. I mean, look what we've seen in Puerto Rico. The celebrities drove that whole change there. So
and there's $13 million going to the Legal Defense Fund for that new group that Reese Witherspoon started. So they are putting their money. But I do see it as
it has to be consistent. If it's black, if it's white rose, it's got to be that pink breast cancer. It's
Right. I want to support it, but I don't want to keep chasing the trends.
Exactly.
You know?
I just don't really like calling the Time's Up movement shenanigans. Like, that was a little...
Yeah, it's a good point.
I was a little out of line with the clown hat, too, so I'll take it back.
And speaking of the Grammys, there's been a ton of speculation. Will Beyonce perform this Sunday at the Grammy Awards? Everyone's wondering, what do we think here at DBL? Let's do a round of applause if we think she's going to perform. And a round of applause if she's not going to perform. I think that's a 50-50 there.
No way. She's definitely not going to perform.
Just because you clap louder, you
I did clap louder. I clapped louder.
And more on Beyonce. It's been nearly a year since she posted this pregnancy announcement on Instagram. We all remember it. Where is it with all the flowers? Where's the
and that
announcement?
green?
It's
beautiful.
Stunning. We're getting it. We got to look at it.
There it is.
Worth the wait.
Gotta look at it.
Well worth the wait. That is everything. Hollywood Life reports Queen Bee has baby fever and wants another baby before 40, leaving her for more years because she's 36 years old. I mean, go Queen Bee. Just don't rent out another floor. She rented out the whole 4th floor in New York at the Lenox Hill Hospital.
Can you rent out a hospital?
When you're Beyonce,
What is it, a party
you can.
center?
To be honest, she did it for security, but also because hospitals have a way of leaking information, and they were worried they'd leak about the twins.
Oh, hell no, Tori, because you know what? Beyonce was about to give birth to her twins the same time Miss Sophie, and I didn't know if they were going to give birth at Cedars or not. It still is not confirmed if they did get birth at Cedars the second time around with the twins. What would have happened if she
That's what I'm
rented
saying.
out
Do they
the
kick
floor?
you, like, if you're in labor but you're not famous, do they kick you out like, hey, you got to go?
Like Sam Shocker.
Try and push one more time, and then you got to go. Like, it's weird. How does that?
It is weird.
Do that?
I'm not for it.
No.
Why can't we share the ward?
But if there's Cedars-Sinai in Hollywood, there's enough rooms for. I feel like there's celebrity. I know this sounds weird.
There's private rooms.
Yeah.
There's 37. I looked
Sam.
into it for the private rooms. They're $3,700 a night, but you get your own private chef.
I think I know why.
You get your own private chef.
Oh, I think I know why. Because she doesn't want people like, you know, certain people next to her, you know?
Hey, Beyonce, I just had a baby too.
Twins,
also
cool.
trending right now. It's only 10 days, everybody, until Super Bowl 52, and all the advertisers are coming out with teasers for their big ads, like this one for M&M's.
Super Bowl.
I don't think that's funny.
I don't
I
get it.
can't unsee that now. That's just in my head.
I kind of liked it. Danny DeVito, I love him.
I know, but you're putting out a $5 million, you said it earlier, Super Bowl
for
commercial.
30 seconds.
So you don't think they can't come up with something better than that?
The one that's really sticks in my mind is that E-Trade where they had the monkey and he says, we've wasted $5 million, don't do this with your money. And I still remember because it was simple. So
there you go. And this Doritos versus Mountain Dew teaser has some major heavy hitters, and you're not gonna expect who it is.
Piper picked them peppers. How much wood? Get it together. Peter Piper picked the peppers. Come on, man. A little bit louder. I need conviction. I need to feel it.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
And Missy Elliott's always involved in the Super Bowl.
I was just thinking that.
Always. Who does she know? I mean, Missy's great. I love her, but she's always involved at the Super Bowl.
Well, she crosses over at like every genre, like, you know, different age groups. And everybody
check.
loves
That's a
Missy.
good point. Yeah.
And so I think she's a great face for the campaign.
Can you do the, I don't know how to say the word.
What's happening?
What?
I think Sam ran out of words.
No,
Oh, when it goes back, yeah. No. Okay.
What is going
You
on?
think this
Stay
year's
with us,
ads will
folks.
stand up to one of
Please
our
don't change the
all-time
channel.
favorites, like this one. Hey, Jen, can you help us out? Help me out.
Oh, what's that?
Thank you. Do it again. One more time.
The wheels are falling off
Coffee today. Huh? Can you do the Missy thing I'm thinking of? Go cheap. No. Somebody.
Why don't we
help
prep
me
better?
out.
Guys, live TV, please don't turn out. Don't tune out. Thanks.
All right, keep it moving. Daily Blast Live is all about top trending news and entertainment. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
We'll talk about a throwback Thursday. Murphy Brown is back. Coming up, Candice Bergen's return to television 3 decades after the show premiered. But the big question today is, will you watch? And speaking of power women, Helen Mirren's new role as one of history's greatest leaders, the new challenge she's taking on. And you, the viewer, are our 5th host. Next, we share your comments live on air about a story getting a lot of buzz online.
What's up, DBL Nation? Leo Rydell here with a trending story on Huffington Post. Gal Gadot responded powerfully to the Wonder Woman Oscar snub. She said, and quote, "I was very moved and touched by the feedback of all the people that were disappointed that Wonder Woman wasn't nominated. But we certainly never did the movie for that." She is being so legit, guys. She is saying, we made this movie for one purpose, to release a lot of female superheroes and to put them on the big screen. I mean, can we get a woohoo from Raquel? Woohoo! Yeah, we need more female superheroes on screen, and that's the purpose for this film. So, DBL Nation, let us know. What'd you think of Wonder Woman? Did it need to be snubbed? Brooke, I think you had a story. What you got going on over there?
Yeah, so, you know, Lady Gaga, she's my girl. I'm wearing the shirt today from the concert I went to with Raquel. It was amazing and life-changing. Anyway, if you're a fan too, you probably heard the news. Lady Gaga just released, well, she teased a video for Joanne. It's the song after her late aunt Joanne, who actually passed away from lupus. And she said, she posted this on Twitter saying she would like people, if they can, to make a donation towards fighting lupus. And it's really cool. I mean, she's got her signature hat on. She's in a field of daisies. I mean, it's just a really cool and touching video. It's a tribute to Joanne, basically. So, go Lady Gaga. We love you so much. Angelica, what's going on?
Yes, okay, so this story is trending right now on foodandwine.com. Apparently Starbucks has been selling a millennial pink latte this entire time, and people are just finding out about it. But the catch is, it's only in Japan. So let me show you on this Instagram right here. This is the millennial pink latte that's available in Japan, and people are just getting word of it. That's why it's trending. Basically, it's just a hot tea and steamed milk. It's a jasmine tea, which is why the color is pink. But pretty cool. Let us know what you think. Would you try it out? I feel like I would, and I think we need it here. Bye.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live, no matter where you're watching. And we are listening to you. It's time for Fifth Host, where your comments are part of the discussion. Take it away, Sam Shocker.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. A tell-all book about Jackie O that is hitting stores this week. Wow, it is trending, revealing details that her mother told Jackie to drop her stockbroker fiance when she found out he was only making $17,000 a year. And that got us thinking, should how much a person makes be a factor in dating or marrying them? We asked you and your take during our YouTube and Facebook Live pre-shows, and, well, you had a lot to say. So let's start with Cynthia Monroe. She emailed us and wrote, money definitely helps, but it's not everything. You can't put a price tag on love. Tori?
Gosh, I'm going to sound like the Grinch here. Sometimes you can. And I hate saying this. I know I'm going to take an awful opinion here, but money can ruin a relationship. It can ruin it. It's practical. And if you don't think practical, it's not Romeo and Juliet all the time. It's not, look what happened to Romeo and Juliet. So all I'm saying is it does matter. It does matter.
Okay. Jimmy Stevenson commented, starting out broke, letting love get you through sounds like fun, but I'd rather experience the finer things in life. Al?
Yeah, I agree with this man. Yeah, like, look, let's get together and have fun. Let's not struggle every day together. Like, I kind of like, I think having money in place, we use money every day. Like you said, we have to get rid of the romance and be adults about this. Money is important. We use it every day, and it affects your life. And if your life is not going how you want because you're broke, it's going to affect your relationship.
But many times when you find your love, you know, I found Mark when I was in my early 20s, you are flat broke. You are at your absolute worst. And I think I don't think that if I would have said, oh my God, he's broke or I'm broke, I wouldn't have Sophie's father and my husband today. So I totally disagree.
Okay.
All right, Della Street wrote, if you aren't there for me while I'm hustling check to check, then don't expect a seat on my private jet. Now that is a lyric. Della, I love ya. That is a great lyric. What do you think about that?
I'm going to take your side with this one, Sam, because when me and Jordan moved to LA, we didn't have anything. You know what I mean? We had a couple bucks in our pocket. But I remember, like, our tiny little apartment there. I'll never forget that. That's where Lawson was born, and it's like, so love can conquer. And luckily now I'm doing more, a little more successful, and it works. It works. So if your love is strong enough, you can make anything work. And I love that.
Would you still feel the same way if you guys were still in that apartment?
I love that apartment.
We want to thank you, the viewer, for being our fifth host. Be sure to join us before and during the show on Facebook and YouTube Live to share your comments. We love, love, love hearing what you have to say. We are live. Let's go to digital producer Brett Forrest. Brett has news at this moment. Brett.
Panera is calling out its competitors for their so-called eggs. Panera says it uses real eggs while many competitors don't. So now Panera wants the Food and Drug Administration to update its definition of egg to exclude processed egg products used in a lot of our favorite fast food sandwiches. Whether or not the FDA changes anything, a Panera spokesman says they're happy they at least brought attention to the issue. Back to you guys.
Thank you. I think that's important. Good for them.
Can we just tell Panera that we all know they're not real eggs and we're fine with it? Yeah, thanks. Breaking news.
Breaking news. We eat McDonald's and we know what chicken nuggets are.
Okay.
Okay.
Daily Plus Live is all about news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
We are not fine with it, Al. Eggs should not have a snap when you bite it, all right? Ever lie on a resume? Meet the 24-year-old who reportedly fudged his way into the White House. Plus, check out this caught-on-camera fail. Eee! The DBL Nation has a lot to say about Drew Carey going down on The Price is Right. And a candlelight visual like no other. You'll never guess what they're mourning. But comedian Al Jackson will definitely sound off on this next.
Thanks for joining us on the break. I'm here with Jeff and Jeff's pal, Alex Portland. I don't know if you remember Alex was the winner of Amazing Race 2, right?
Season 2.
Wow. Crazy.
We got a celebrity in the house today.
It's like the reality chance here. It's crazy. So Alex is in town for a competition?
Yeah, well, the Inspiration Awards for Outdoor Retail. I'm hosting that event. It's an awesome show. So
very cool.
Yeah, from
very
RER, JanSport, all those cool outdoor brands.
We were just talking about your company, which is
Dream Jobbing, which is it's like the coolest career development platform for students, and we help them connect with mentors. But we also launch like killer once-in-a-lifetime experiences, and that's what maybe we'll do here at Daily Blast Live.
You never know, we might have
one
coming. Talking about looking for some city influencers for the DBL Nation all over the country. Some young people who want to send in video messages about all the trending stories. So we're probably going to start a search fairly soon. So keep an eye out for that, and keep an eye out for Alex in the near future. And
Alex is actually the one who gave me my start after my hosting start. After Big Brother, I got a call from Alex, and he's the producer, did season 1 of Around the World for free.
Oh, right.
So he actually contacted me through a friend of his at CBS, and like, you got to look at this guy, Jeff Schroeder. I didn't know who Alex was. I went back to my telemarketing job. Alex called me, and I was like,
Jeff almost hung the phone up on me.
I was like, hey, this isn't true. This isn't real. I'm like,
get out of here.
Yeah. So I was like, he's like, hey man, you want to travel around the world for free, and we're gonna film it? I was like,
yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah, that sounds okay.
So he's actually the one that gave me my start, and then after that, I did Around the World for free. I think I did Amazing Race before that, or before that.
Can't remember.
We did Big Brother, then I did Amazing Race,
This
and I only made it halfway around the world.
Well, he's hooked up. Yeah,
he helped me make it all the way around the world.
He seems to hook a lot of people up with some dream jobs, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And if you don't know what Around the World for Free is, it's basically exactly what it sounds. I started in New York City and had to make my way around the globe with no money in my pocket in 100 days, and it was successful.
Amazing.
With the help of the audience.
So meeting people all over the world that were helpful and
yes, and I mean, completely changed my life. That my outlook at life. I talk about it all the time.
You can't go through that experience and not change the human.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
It's made with like real people and from monks in Thailand to whomever in India. I mean,
it was
a crazy
crazy. It was the best.
Very cool.
Well, it's good to be here. This is awesome.
Well, thanks, man. Yeah,
Everything.
we're so glad you guys swung by, and I'm sure we'll be dream jobbing very soon, and we'll tell you guys more about that later on. Bye.
Cheers.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live daytime show that covers trending stories live as they happen. It's time for Al Sounds Off, when comedian Al Jackson scours the internet for crazy things that he can laugh with Jeff Schroeder about. That's about it. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. That's right. Happy Thursday. It's about to get happier.
I call Thursday almost Friday.
Yeah, I
almost
like it.
Friday.
Well,
all
it's
right.
about to get better, Al, because it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Al Sounds Off with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
What's up, man?
All right, Al, let's do this. A Taco Bell in Alabama burned down.
Yeah.
And dozens of patrons gathered for a candlelight vigil. This is real. Enjoy.
Jeff, I love this. A visual at a Taco Bell. It's the fastest way to find out who in your town smokes weed. It's like a funeral for your dignity. I mean, look at this parking lot. There's more zeros out there than Warren Buffett's checking account. Listen, Taco Bell parking lots are used for one thing: fighting rival high schools. Let's go to the next one.
Arnold Schwarzenegger met with the president of Austria about global warming, but it's the handshake that has social media heating up.
All right, first of all, what's up with the chairs? Are they having a musical chairs event after this? Now this handshake gets really awkward. I just want to tell everybody, this is what happens when black guys aren't involved. They get very awkward. You send us your ambassadors, we send you retired Terminators. Let's go to the third one.
All right, you know what? This next one is near and dear to your heart, isn't it?
You know how I feel about this one.
I know you love it.
This is my restaurant right here. All right, let's just run the tape. I love this one. That's right, Jeff.
What's going on here?
Valentine's Day's coming up. Why not give your girl some White Castle? You know? I'm like, you know.
They're now taking orders.
What reservations? What better way to show the one that you love that you're going to be living in your car in a year? Usually rose petals lead to the bedroom. These lead to the bathroom. But I will say this, you know, it's a great way if you want to break up with somebody and you're too lazy to cheat. So that's Al Sounds Off for today.
All right, everybody, that's Al Jackson. Good job, buddy. Our countdown to Super Bowl continues. A lot of you have been asking Amazon's Alexa, is she cheering for? Fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom has the story coming in hot.
Let's face it, we ask her a lot of questions, but this week, Newsweek has an article saying Alexa is pretty opinionated about the Super Bowl. We had to ask her some of our own questions. Take a look.
Alexa, what are your Super Bowl predictions?
I'm flying with the Eagles on this one because of their relentless defense and the momentum they've been riding off their underdog status.
Good answer.
What's your favorite Super Bowl food?
My favorite is definitely chicken wings.
Are you going to the Super Bowl?
I'll definitely be watching the game.
Do you have eyes?
I don't have a body.
Who's performing at the Super Bowl?
American singer-songwriter Justin Timberlake will headline the Super Bowl 52 halftime show.
What is the worst team in the NFL?
There are two worst football teams by conference rank, the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns at 16.
Do you know who Jeff Schroeder from Big Brother is?
Jeffrey Kim Jeff Schroeder is an American rock musician.
I'll take it.
Heck, I'd take anything. If she recognized the name Jen, I'd be like, she knows me. So we also had to ask if she likes Tom Brady, but mysteriously, she had no opinion.
Ooh.
Jeff, what do you think about that?
Switzerland.
I think she's playing coy. Everybody loves Tom Brady.
I got some breaking news, folks.
Oh, drum roll!
This is actually really interesting. This is live. This just in. Casey Affleck has withdrawn from this year's Oscars ceremony where he was set to present the award for Best Actress. That's a smart move on his part because you know there would have been a lot of backlash on social media with his current those two allegations.
And to be honest, it would have distracted from the winner. It would have. And I don't think it's fair. So he did the right thing in this part. Get yourself out of there.
Or it was self-interest because he didn't want to be talked about.
It's a win-win then. Yeah, exactly.
All right, and it's Throwback Thursday, so let's kick it old school, shall we? And have a great one for you today. We have a great one for you today. Remember Twister? You have to watch Tori and Al battle it out. Don't go anywhere.
That's a really... Can you guess what Taco Bell dropped today? Nacho fries? We put them to the test next.
Promotional consider.
I like it.
What's up?
Thank you.
Tori, go. Hello again. Let's read what they. So, Jeff, we got a lot of comments about your friend Alex.
Right. Okay.
People are saying, amazing race winner in the DBL building. Hey, Alex. Singing Mary says, hey, Alex, how great with your buddy at work. Tammy Gibson, I think I see Lisa there too.
Lisa Hennessy's
Lisa
here,
is here
right.
too. And nice to see you, Alex, says Cheryl O. So, amazing race. Alex won.
He won season 2. And oddly enough, you met my buddy Brennan, who came in here. He won season 1 of Amazing Race.
Again, luckiest guy I know.
I'm not lucky. I haven't won
Tell
anything.
me, because I have never seen The Amazing Race, so tell me, when I know that he would have gone, or the contestants, they go around the world like in a scavenger hunt?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
and then
what happens when you win?
Each week, someone gets eliminated. So if you're
How
the
do they
last
get
team,
eliminated?
if you're the last team to the finish line for that leg of the race, you're eliminated. So it starts with maybe 10 teams, I want to say.
And does it involve, is it more strategy, smarts, like?
It's physical, it's smart.
Okay.
So you kind of have a little of everything, you know?
And
so
what do you get when you win?
$1 million. So a team of 2, you get $500,000 for yourself, yeah.
Now, The Amazing Race has gone on for like 18,000 seasons. How long has it gone on?
It's season 104.
Is it really?
No. I don't know what it's on right now. I was on season 16, and that was 8 years,
You were on
7 years ago.
season 16.
Yeah.
Did you
Wait,
yeah, I know you didn't know he was on The Amazing Race.
What do you mean cycles?
Well, they do some years.
Me and Jordan were
Oh,
on.
themes.
Yeah.
I changed the DBL.
We made it halfway around the world.
So what happens when you go halfway? Do you get a prize for that?
So we won the first leg of the race. So we won a trip to Vancouver, and then you get a little prize money. Yeah. So we did
Was it
that.
fun?
It was
Great job.
super
Or is it
fun,
is it
but it was
scary?
right when we got out of the Big Brother house, so we were just kind of getting to know each other. So I'm from all like brothers, so I'm like, what are you doing, stupid? It's this way. And she's like, why you call me stupid? I'm like, I didn't mean to call you stupid.
DBL likes social media stories that are making us smile today. Here we see model Bella Hadid behind stage, and we're actually getting to see what happens because she's so thin, folks, she can't support her own head. Murphy Brown is coming back. Here we have Candice Bergen with Ally McGraw. What has she been doing for the past 20 years? Well, she's been doodling on very expensive handbags. You've heard of Looney Tunes. Well, these are Louis Tunes. And now it's time for my favorite moment, paparazzi. This dog has a celebrity doppelganger, and I would like for you at home to guess who it is. I'll give you 3 clues. Number 1, she just joined the Star Wars clan as Vice Admiral Holdo. Number 2, she was Ellen DeGeneres' girlfriend on the Coming Out episode. And number 3, she nailed it in Jurassic Park. It's none other than Laura Dern! This is Multi-Poo Kimchi, and he is the Kim Cheese to my bread. This has been DBL Likes. I'm Tori Shulman. Back to you guys.
Yes, Tori, and some happy news to report on our little furry friend that was here yesterday. That's right, yesterday, right here in DBL, we introduced you to Tuffy the puppy. It was Annual Change an Animal's Life Day, and, well, we are happy to share with you that one of our producers, Elise, adopted Tuffy! Tuffy enjoying his first snow that is beyond precious. Hope this inspires you to adopt an animal of your own.
Oh. Elise, where are you?
Elise, where are you?
Yes. As you can see, he's doing well, but I'm missing his first puppy snow steps. So, but he's having fun with his cousins. And my sister at home today, so but he slept all through the night too. He's the best. Sorry, I got him before everyone else.
Do you have any names, Elise, that you're thinking?
Yes. I like Miles. I like Davis. Oddly, not together. And I don't know. He really liked Al. Maybe I should just name him after Al.
DBL Nation, let us know. Do you like Miles, DBL Nation? Do you like Davis, or do you like Al?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
Great job, Elise.
I wanted to adopt Tuffy.
Everybody was just thinking like, yeah.
I know.
You gotta name him like
DBL
Blast
Nation,
or
do you think it
something.
should be Miles? Well, she wants Miles, Davis, or Al. So those are her choices.
She's
her dog.
She also said he's from Texas, the dog, and I said Tex is cute.
But she wants
No,
Miles,
you're right. You're right.
Davis, or Al.
Yeah, Al. Al the dog.
That would be pretty cool.
Al the dog. I do like it when they name pets regular names, like this is my cat Steve. Like I like when they do that, right? Like Gary the dog.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, just a good dog named
Al
Chris.
came really close to adopting Tuffy
I was
also.
really, really, really close. I'm missing my dog Layla. She's in LA, and I'm dying without her. Like,
We have a 100% record here.
yeah. So
That's hard, Al. You can always snuggle my dog Baby, or Tori's got 2 dogs.
I've got Josie Rose and Barnaby, but there is something about coming home after a long day of work, and Al has this great apartment, but then not having this furry friend. I think we go Al, adopt,
Al, adopt.
That didn't go as well as we
No, I mean, I'm really thinking about it. Tuffy, like, definitely inched me way closer. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm on the. We need one more cute dog that's gonna push me over the
What kind
edge.
of dog would you most want to adopt? Are you a big dog person, a little dog person?
Little dog that doesn't bark that much.
Okay.
I don't like barking dogs. I don't like yapping.
But you like little dogs. Interesting.
Yeah, not like teacup dogs, but just kind of 25 pounds, 30 pounds.
Nice mutt.
Right.
How big is Layla?
That's true.
Layla's like 36, 32, 36, 38.
Remember, guys, if you rescue a dog, they will rescue you right back. And I include this with cats and bunnies and pigs and whatever you have. They will rescue you right back. It is the most grateful thing to go through to see them. So
Bye, guys. Nice to meet
See
you.
you later.
that's Alex and Lisa, winners of Amazing Race. Bye, guys. Nice meeting you. Yeah. What is this?
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios where our team is busy tracking trending topics and breaking news. Let's get right to Tori Schulman, Al Jackson, Jeff Schroeder, and Sam Shocker with all of your top trending stories.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. Trending right now, HBO is adding even more star power to its arsenal. Dame Helen Mirren, that's right, has signed on to play Catherine the Great in a 4-part miniseries. Dame Mirren is no stranger to playing Monarch. If you remember, she won an Oscar for her role in The Queen. And this news comes on the heels, we talked about this yesterday, of the announcement that Meryl Streep will join the cast of HBO's Big Little Lies.
I mean, are there two bigger names in the business?
But that's what we're seeing here. You remember a decade ago where it was stigmatized for a TV actor. They were very separate, right? You got the TV actors over here, the film actors over here. You would never see a Meryl Streep be on a TV show. And now it's with Netflix and HBO, and it's completely blurred lines.
I remember when Glenn Close joined Damages, and I was like, what is she doing? And I was like, this show is great. Yeah, TV's in its golden age, and I think more people are watching than streaming than going to the movies.
Right. Well, I think when you look at these TV shows, I mean, they're able to tell a complete story. In a movie, you have at the most 2.5 hours to tell a story. With a TV show, not only do you, even if it's like an 8-part series and it's over after that, you really have 8 hours to tell the story and get into the characters. And I think people are drawn to that. Like, look how you guys talk about Big Little Lies. Like, you guys are into those characters.
And I like doing it on your own time, too, right? Like a little hour here, a little hour there.
Or if it's Peaky Blinders for you, 10,000 hours in a row.
I wish. As a new mom, I can't binge watch anymore, Tori. I got to do 1 hour a night.
Oh.
I know. Even more TV news is trending right now. It's looking like another hit show from the 90s. Tori's very excited about this. Well, this show's getting a reboot. CBS just made the big announcement. They are bringing back Murphy Brown.
Yay!
The network says the hit show will return in the fall with 13 episodes. And yes, Candice Bergen will return in the title role, and the show's creator, Diane English, will be back as writer and executive producer.
I hope they're bringing back those shoulder pads. Wow, it looked like they're playing in the Super Bowl this weekend.
And just to give you guys a little indication of a huge Murphy Brown fan Tori is. Tori, what did you have hanging in your bedroom, Mom?
A little poster of Murphy. Yeah,
that's great.
Well, to me, it's the idea in my family of having a strong woman leading her way. And back in the 80s, this was huge. I mean, a lot of millennials, you guys are watching What's the Big Deal? This was a big deal. She was a single mother on that show, and Dan Quayle, the vice president at the time, got involved. Yep. Can you imagine that happening? So there you see.
They called it out.
They called it out. So pop culture and entertainment goes way back, but she's an inspiring character, much like Mary Tyler Moore for me.
Yep, and if she called it out then, you better believe they're going to call it out
and
now.
what an interesting time for this show to come back.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Good call.
Perfect. We are live. Let's get right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
Well, this tweet is trending high right now. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is reaching out to a deputy shot while on duty. Here's what he had to say.
Setbacks are just a setup for an even bigger comeback. I'm sure in your line of work you've heard a lot of those. So anyway, I just want to share that with you, man, and have a great recovery.
Jeff Pelly is recovering from a shooting in Colorado on New Year's Eve. A fellow deputy was killed and several others injured. Pelly says the video message made his day, and The Rock says he's excited to meet the deputy one day. Back to you.
Wow. The Rock.
I love The Rock, man.
Me too.
Just take a little time out of his day to change someone's life. You know what I mean?
Someone else who's a hero.
I know.
Right,
Yeah,
remember
it's
he
so
did that
great.
for that kid maybe about a month and a half ago? The kid that he brought to the movie set? What a great guy.
Find me one person that dislikes The Rock.
Yes,
I can't.
don't
You
trust
can't.
him. That's like somebody not liking pizza.
Agreed.
It's weird.
Tyrese.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ever considered exaggerating on a resume? Well, let this next trending story be a lesson to you. 24-year-old Taylor Wayaneth was the deputy chief of staff in the Office of National Drug Control Policy until a Washington Post investigation discovered that Wayaneth had lied on 3 resumes. He claimed to have received a master's degree from Fordham University, which was false. He listed a law firm as previous experience. Well, the firm confirmed he was employed by them, but fired because, quote, he just didn't show up.
Getting fired is an experience.
Wayneth was not fired, but given a lower level position. Interesting. However, he has since given his resignation, so he's no longer there.
This scares me a little bit. You know what I mean?
It should.
Yeah, because
it should.
How are people getting, I mean, he's shaking hands with the president there. How are people getting this close in our government circle and they're lying? Yeah, they're lying on their resume.
And it doesn't seem like it was like this intricate lie. It seems like you could just call the law firm and be like, oh, the guy that wouldn't show up. Like, it's,
yeah, I mean, call Ford and be like, did this guy really graduate here? Like, You didn't even do your due diligence when you're hiring someone that's going to be around the president every day?
Too. It's to say that you've had that much education when you didn't.
Yeah, I think people always said that Sarah Palin was never vetted enough, and that's sort of the word that became more of a...
McCain said it himself.
McCain said it himself. So that's sort of what you're hearing is vetting. The government, and you think especially the White House getting so close, like Jeff said, if they can get this sloppy with vetting, what else are they being sloppy about? That's what worries me.
All right, and trending right now, shotgun weddings have always been a thing, and now you can undo your nuptials just as easily. Interesting. A new website, it's overeasy.com, allows couples to DIY divorce. It was created by a prominent divorce attorney, Laura Wasser. The site is user-friendly and much cheaper than hiring a divorce attorney. Well, you know what? I know social media, a lot of people are saying, you know, it's making divorce too easy, and it shouldn't be. We should
What's wrong with things being easy?
Well,
you can do your taxes online.
Cater to the public. You know what I mean? 50% of marriages end in divorce. So why do you have to go through this long?
Let's not bankrupt them in the process.
However, the government wants marriages to last. It's better for the whole nation. It's better for having babies and child mortality. I mean, it's better. So to make it so easy isn't really in the government's best interest. They want to make it difficult because they don't want so many people divorcing.
It is for this website.
It is. I'm just saying I don't necessarily love this website. I think it's making it very, very quick and easy, and it's something that should be taken much more seriously.
I think it's great because I can't imagine if you're stuck in a marriage and you do not have the money to go through a divorce or to hire a divorce attorney, then that means you have to be stuck. Perhaps it's an abusive marriage. To give people without the resources another way to handle their divorce and perhaps separate from a very toxic situation, I think it's a positive.
But what if there are kids involved? I mean, divorce is complicated.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a good way to drop a hint, too. You just put it under your favorites.
Yep. And trending everywhere, The Price is Right is notorious for its enthusiastic contestants. We all know that. Well, one contestant was a little too excited. And host Drew Carey, well, just take a look.
Everybody.
Oh, see, that just makes him even more endearing.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know why? Because he's from Cleveland. He's a great guy. Oh. Representing Drew Carey.
Oh, and didn't you guys both go on Price is Right? Both of you?
I was on The Price is Right just because it was like a Big Brother special, and I got to play with some. There I am with Drew.
Whoa,
Yeah,
wow.
that's great.
Did you win?
No, we didn't win. So
Look at you at
I
the
was playing
wheel.
with a woman, and luckily we got to go up on stage. So we picked the right thing to go up on stage, but then she didn't make it to the showcase showdown.
Oh, bummer. So that was you play touching the wheel. You actually didn't get to pull the wheel.
Yeah, well, I mean, I used to work there, so not there, but in the same building, so I'd spin it all the time and bring my friends in there.
Sam, and just a note.
Dude, that's the best.
When Jeff was on the show and I was sitting in the audience, come to me first. I can't follow his story with you. I
You were
sat
just
there.
in the audience?
Oh, excuse me, I didn't get called up. I tried.
Did you keep your name?
I did. I got my tag.
All right.
Oh, there he is.
That's me. We all spelled out Drew.
What did it say?
It says Drew.
Oh,
Drew Carey.
try- kiss-
Yeah. And the really cool
kiss
story
me
with the guy that's the W in that, he's from the Dominican Republic, and he taught himself how to speak English by watching The Price is Right.
That is really cool.
And so when he moved to this country, he's like, I have to go. So we all got together and did that.
See, you did beat my story.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He did, actually.
Shout out to
All right.
Orlando
I'm the one who said it first. Let's relax.
Do you guys love French fries? We all love French fries, right?
Yes.
Who loves French fries? Well, get excited because a popular fast food chain just added them to their menu. Let's get right to fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom. She has a story, and it's coming in hot.
Oh.
Jen, are you okay?
Oh my gosh.
Hi, everybody.
Yay!
That one got me. The wait is over. Taco Bell's nacho fries are finally here today. Yep, we've been waiting for this, guys. They are crispy with Mexican seasoning, served with a side of warm nacho cheese. Plus, they're just $1. But how do they taste? Well, we had to put them to the test here at DBL. Check it out.
Ooh, this is like college. It doesn't sound right. That's good. It has like a little south of the border feel.
These taste like I hate myself.
Worth it.
Pretty good.
Really good.
Come on. This is a little hot.
It's hot. Mmm. It's good.
You want to know what I think about them?
Amazing. Leo, that was very Yoda of you. Honestly, this room will eat anything. They're actually not so bad, huh? Back to you guys. What do you think?
They're really good. I like how crunchy they are.
I like them.
I just wish they weren't below 0. I don't know what we have to do to get.
Yeah, they're a little tricky.
I do regret my
warm up our fries. Come on, bro. All right.
What about the nacho cheese stories? The nacho
Well, I
cheese
regret the face I made, and I regret drinking that cheese.
Was it
So
good?
let's just say that.
Was
yeah,
it
it was
worth
good.
it?
Live your life with
It
no
was not worth
regrets.
it. It was not worth it.
It wasn't the move.
Don't, what do they call shotgun cheese?
Yeah,
no?
there you go.
Now it's time for our top feel-good stories of the day. Erica, come please save me.
I will gladly, Sam. Here you go. Well, a dying father of 5 now has another chance at life. After his plea for help went viral, Rob Leibowitz printed a plea for a kidney donor on the back of his t-shirt. And guess what? He found a match in a man from Fort Wayne, Indiana. After a successful surgery this week, now Rob has exactly what he was worried about missing: more time to spend with his family. And trending right now, the video for Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton's duet, Say Something, was just released. Take a listen. One, two, three. I think the guys have a hit on their hands. What do you guys think? All right, well, coming up on Daily Blast Live, a hilarious Throwback Thursday. You got to stick around for retro games from your childhood. And we hula hoop our way to hilarity, and you don't want to miss it. And Lowe's just made a major announcement. It may make you want to switch jobs. All the details on that next.
Shot. That was not good. A lot of you were saying you would not vote for Oprah, so good to know. People are saying Nopra, which is very good. Now the other side is saying Hopra, so there's lots to be played there. Sam, where did you think of shotgun cheese? Where did
I have no idea. Don't people say when you do something, you shotgun it?
You shotgun a beer.
So I thought, yeah, shotgun a cheese.
It did work.
No, just because you say it doesn't make it a thing. It's not a French. Yeah, like we've all grown up with shotgunning cheese.
I was gonna give you the cheese, but it's become hard over the past.
Don't give it
It's like you act like this is a problem we can't solve.
The cold cheese. I will take the formaggio. The fries are great, guys. If you guys can see it, I know this is a little gross, but it does have a little, like a Dorito paprika, something with a little kick to it.
Yeah, a little kick.
And so you're getting a whole nacho experience, I guess is what you're saying?
Yeah, because you don't need the cheese. Technically, I don't eat cheese. I ate the fry and I enjoyed it quite well. There's plenty of seasoning on it.
Can you eat goat cheese or no?
No, I don't eat goat cheese
Can I ask
either.
a question though? Did
Yes.
you shotgun the fries?
I did not shotgun the fry. Do act it out for me, Tori, what you did earlier?
This is, basically we came up with this. Cheese! That was my brilliant.
Did you really drink the cheese?
Yes, she shotgunned the cheese.
There's something about hot, warm queso that is just very good. Perfect.
Maureen, can you please tell Tori to stop shotgunning cheese?
I want some queso.
Not good look. It wasn't a good look.
Why would you bring up queso? I want queso now. She called me over like she had something like a note for me. She's like, you look like Urkel.
Were you nervous to find out her note? Were you nervous to find it out?
Well, she just called me. I was like, oh,
uh-oh.
It's either really good or really bad.
Yeah.
And it was just
And you look
just
like
hurtful.
Urkel.
And Sam,
Yes.
when we get back from the bread hit, it's gonna go right up to Erica. Okay. A little heavy right now.
Are you guys gonna watch the Murphy Brown reboot?
For sure.
I am. Can't wait.
I'm going to as long as she wears the same kind of outfits
Yeah.
as I do.
Hannah, tell us about the outfits. This is Hannah Moon, our stylist.
Hannah, how old were you when Murphy Brown was out?
I don't even know still. I mean, I know that's a show, but I've never seen it before.
You're young and we hate you for it.
I was wearing wide leg trousers one day and a blouse and like a long necklace, and he was like, "You look like Murphy Law or whatever."
Murphy Brown, Hannah. Jeez. And what did you say?
I looked amazing.
But what did you say? Who is that?
Who is that?
You're watching Daily Blast Live. We are all about trending topics, and on this Throwback Thursday, keeping it fun because it's time to play What Retro Party Game. I am here with my co-hosts Al Jackson and Erica Cobb, and we are ready to party old school style. Erica's birthday is coming up, so we need some fun ideas. First off, let's take a look at how cute Erica was back in the day.
Cobb.
Now,
You're adorable.
Adorable. Our giant 8 ball says the outlook is good to try 3 retro party games everyone will love. So let's get started. First up, we have paddleball.
Yes.
Yes, they will only cost you a couple bucks, but they're addictive and challenging. So let's see who can get the most hits. On 3.
I'm gonna beat you
Music,
guys.
please. 3. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm winning. I'm winning. I can't get past 1. I'm winning.
Oh, look at
Killing it. I got 4. Okay, you're hitting me now. That's it. 4.
All right, that's enough. All right.
Erica won. Next up. It is the fad from the 1950s. That's all trending right now. It is what? Hula hoop.
Yes.
Oh my God. We got these sweet rings from our friends at ColoradoHulaHoops.com. So let's give them a whirl. Who can hoop the longest? Music, please. All right, we're doing great. I'm so low. Whoa. This is a workout. Okay, I'm exhausted. Okay, we all won that one. All right, finally I nominate Erica to be our official spinner lady, and Al and I will duke it out on the floor as we play the one, the only Twister.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Music, please.
All right.
All right.
Right foot, green.
Oh gosh.
Right foot, red.
This is easy, much easier than I thought.
Right hand, blue.
Oh boy, hello, Al.
Hello.
Hello. Left foot, red.
Okay, we're getting closer than ever. We're bonding, people.
Right hand, red.
Right hand, red. I've never been this close to Al in my life. I love it.
Right foot, red.
We're already on it. All right.
Left hand, red.
Oh my God, it's all red.
I like this.
Are you ready for
And
this?
one more. Right hand, blue.
Al's the winner because he looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Thanks for playing, guys. Now, we want to know and hear from you, DBL Nation. Send us your favorite retro party games, and we'll share them on the show. We are live. Let's go to digital producer Brett Forbes with news at this moment.
Thanks, Tori. Lowe's just announced they are hiring more than 53,000 workers. They're looking for cashiers, customer service reps, managers, you name it. Full and part-time employees get health and retirement benefits. If you want to apply, just head over to their website or your local store. Now, will I get a girlfriend? Oh, never mind. Back to you guys.
What's the answer? First of all, he can't play. He looks like a model. He can't be like, I can't find a girl.
Really, he's like the brawny paper towel guy. Come on.
Look at him.
You made him all embarrassed.
I'm sad. Back to you guys.
We need a Taylor Swift. Hey, T Swift.
Get on it.
Yeah.
Is Taylor Swift gonna call you?
Outlook not good.
Outlook not so good.
Daily Blast Live loves to spotlight people doing great things for their communities. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
A man's GoFundMe campaign has caught fire. The goal to raise enough money to send kids from Harlan to the new Black Panther movie. Next in our Extra Shot interview, the inspiration behind his small movement and how Hollywood is responding.
So, favorite retro, guys. Phil Cohen says, we used to blow up balloons to put a fortune inside, and we tie-dyed shirts. I do love tie-dyed shirts. Heather Hassenstubb, yeah. The tie-dyeing is amazing. Heather Hassenstubb said, loving that you shot cheese with your Taco Bell new fries. My stomach is not happy about that, Heather, but I appreciate your wondering. Guys, I gotta be honest, it's good queso. It's good queso. Now, a lot of people are writing into me that they would never vote for Oprah. And I know that this is gonna be a little controversial, but I just wanna know why. And this isn't because I love Oprah or you love Oprah. I just wanna know, instead of saying I would never vote for her.
Don't you wanna hear her policies first?
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's a great point. I also just think as an optimistic, successful entrepreneur, and she's very positive, and she brings in a lot of female rights issues, LGBT issues. She's always been spoken for the person who doesn't have a voice. To me, that is very endearing, but you're absolutely right. I should probably wait. But I guess, why are you so against voting for Oprah already without knowing anything about her is my question.
I mean, you don't know her running mate. You don't know.
Yeah, why is it so clear to you guys? And we want a discourse, so this isn't to call you guys out. This is, like, I want to first say, for instance, Carol Hall, no one would not vote for her. Cameron Keith would not vote for her. Bob Tavares, Linda Norris, absolutely not. Several exclamation points, all in caps. Fascinating discussion to me. I just want to know why she's so polarizing to you guys and why she put you off.
With any other candidate that they've ever voted for.
That's right. Have you ever thought
been
of that?
Absolutely not John McCain. I mean, it's
without knowing his policies.
Yeah,
that's right.
You know, John McCain's had points, and so did Mitt Romney. Like, the politicians all have, you know, things that you like and you don't like about them.
And sometimes
she's not even running, and people are like, no.
That's true, but to be super honest with you, likability is an enormous factor when it comes to the day of voting.
Oh, yeah.
They say name recognition and likability is really what it comes down to. Do you feel like you could hang out with that person? And for me, I definitely feel like I could hang out with Oprah. Yeah. Call me. But why? I want to know the other side, because we want to have discourse on Daily Blast Live. What is it that upsets you about Oprah, I guess? Right. Why is she so polarizing to you guys?
Right.
So, Bob Tavares is saying, pin the tail on the donkey. You guys are talking about your retro great games.
Oh, yeah.
Blowing up balloons and putting a fortune inside.
Can I just say this? Yeah. I've been to a lot of... Do we have to go? Oh, all right. I'll tell you after.
Come back?
Yes.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, Daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Trending now, Marvel's new movie, Black Panther. It hits theaters next month, and a New York man is determined to help kids see the first black comic book hero come to life.
Marvel's Black Panther is one of the most anticipated movies of the year, featuring the first black superhero on the big screen. And one man is on a mission to make sure kids of color get to see it. Frederick Joseph launched a GoFundMe in early January. His goal was simple: raise enough money to send the 300 kids from the Boys and Girls Club of Harlem to see the movie. In just 2 weeks, the campaign raised twice its goal, and it got the attention of big names like J.J. Abrams, Snoop Dogg, and Chelsea Clinton. Now it's raised $42,000 and still growing. The movement has expanded from one neighborhood to the entire nation.
Well, real-life superhero Frederick Joseph joins us live from New York.
Hey, how's it going?
So let's just jump right into it. I want to know how it became so important to you for children of color to see this movie.
Well, for me, representation's always been extremely important. From the time I was a young child, you know, that was really, it was an emphasis placed on that by my mother and grandmother, that kids not only of color, but young girls, people from various diverse communities see themselves in films, read about themselves in books, so on and so forth, so that they felt as if they can become those characters and do the things that they're seeing other people do, and it becomes normalized.
Tell me, because I really don't know, what is the Black Panther Challenge? I know it's going on nationwide.
So the Black Panther Challenge is basically, after I hit my goal of $10,000, I decided, hey, why don't I challenge the nation to go out there and do the same thing? So now people are creating their own campaigns. We're in now over 30 different cities, 90 campaigns as of this morning, and over $100,000. So kids around the nation are going to have the opportunity to see a film who otherwise might not have seen the film.
And have you heard from the stars or any of the people that are in the movie?
I've had amazing outpour of support from people like Snoop Dogg, Chelsea Clinton, Jamil Hill, even people retweeting and sharing. So, yeah, it's been phenomenal. And as far as meeting anyone from the film, I actually had the privilege of meeting T'Challa himself.
Thank you so much for joining us, Frederick. And please come back and let us know how the kids like it, okay? This movie does premiere February 16th, and everyone should go out and see it.
I'll be there.
All right. Have a good one.
Pop culture guru Tori Shulman with a new trending story. She's coming in hot, guys.
Yeah, I love this idea. Trending right now are character cruises. So they just announced some new cruises, and the internet is going cray-cray. Yes, I believe in that word, cray-cray. First, a Marvel adventure for the superhero lovers. Meet your favorite heroes with all-day entertainment and interactions. The adventure goes through the first week of March. May the Force be with you on this ship. Star Wars is hitting the deep blue sea. Sail with Wookiees, droids, stormtroopers, and more. Sail through the beginning of of March. And finally, a Harry Potter magic cruise. It departs from London and it takes you to magical locations where the Harry Potter movies were filmed. It set sail the first 2 weeks of August. All aboard!
Ooh.
That got weird.
I was just about to compliment you, and
I was like, I am nailing this.
On this Throwback Thursday, we're taking you back 5 years to the Benjamin Falloy Performing Arts Academy in Maryland. Back then, these honor students called themselves 4.0. Today, they are all freshmen in college, and they can sing, Tori Shulman. They can sing.
Ouch.
They are real-life boys to men. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Rise, high as the listening skies.
Promotional consideration.
Self
There's
online.
no T. There's no T.
Oh, gosh.
Go ahead.
Or D. No D.
All aboard!
Do
Duh,
D.
Do you need some more cheese?
Yeah, I need to shoot
Shotgun
more
some
cheese.
cheese.
Oh man, shotgun some
Can I
cheese.
help you throw?
Would you guys ever go on a cruise that's themed?
No.
Why?
Because the whole point of theme parks is you get to leave. I don't want to be surrounded by
I would
Disney
go
for 7 days.
on a Peaky Blinders.
Oh my gosh. Sam just came up with the best idea. If you haven't watched Peaky Blinders, I highly recommend it. Jeff has seen all 4 seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Sam's loving it. I've seen all 4. Peaky Blinders cruise ship would just be you drinking whiskey and being unhealthy and shooting up people.
You'd have to smoke a lot of cigarettes. There'd be a lot of people thrown overboard, a lot of fights, a lot of whiskey.
But you have to dress the part. That's the
That's the best.
Good.
So
Now,
Peaky Blinders.
Sam, could you tell Sam?
Dude, it's a 19.
Can you
it's
tell
roaring
the people
20s,
about
so-
Mark's new haircut?
Oh, my husband got a
Okay.
Peaky Blinders haircut, and it's
It
working.
looks good.
1 minute to back. We got 35.
Hi-oh.
It is working. He looks darling. So Mark, if you're watching,
5.
he buzzed the sides.
Okay, good.
Kind of floppy, cool, like mohawky front. You know, Stu, come here for a second.
This is mini Peaky.
Is this mini peaky? You know what Brooks called it? Sneak peeky. Sneak peeky blinders.
Little Peaky. It's not so hard.
So what it is the shade on the side and then the nice fluff on the top.
Peaky They go
higher.
They go higher, and they go
They
like
don't have a fade.
almost. It's like almost like skin right here.
Yeah, they don't have a fade. It's just
30
like.
seconds. Yeah, it's super
Clippers
tight.
aren't going to be invented for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either hair or no hair.
So guys, what are you guys binging? We somehow it all starts with one person, then we all start watching it. What are you guys binging right now on Netflix or Amazon that you cannot stop
Yeah, 'cause
watching?
Share with
we
us,
need a new
please.
show.
Yeah, we all need a new
Yeah.
show.
Yes.
I'm watching, what's it called on HBO right now? I just started
Crashing.
season 1, Crashing. I just started that, so I'm 2 episodes in.
It's a good one.
Pretty funny. Pretty funny.
I like Manhunt about the Unabomber with Paul Bettany. Really love it. Excellent.
Welcome back to DBL. Well, guess what, DBL Nation? We have quite the treat for you. We got our very own Jen Wiederstrom doing a hula hoop.
Yes, yeah.
I messed up.
Yeah, Jen, the stories never stop. We don't either. Clearly, we're live on YouTube. just the tube.
Well, I have things to do, Tori. So what's going on? So we're just talking about what? New shows that we're watching? So I was just watching Crashing. What are we watching now? I don't know why. I love Vanderpump Rules. It's like after being here all day and getting the news, I just kind of want to shut off my brain. And for some reason, Vanderpump Rules just does it for me. I don't have to think about anything. I can just watch and judge people. And I like it. And I'm watching a challenge now.
Yes, the challenge.
Do you watch it?
I love Tommy Bananas. Johnny Bananas?
Yeah, so
Johnny
there's 2 people from Big Brother on this season of Challenge, which is why I'm watching it. And one of them, I think, is hooking up with Johnny Bananas. So and then once you start getting into a show like that, you gotta see what happens, you know. So.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch it until the end. You hate it, but you love it.
Yeah, you hate yourself, but you love it. But like I said, it's just kind of no nonsense TV. You don't have to think about anything, you know, and just watch and enjoy and relax, you know. It's better than watching Madagascar 3 times in a row because that's what I do, or Madagascar 2 3 times in a row because that's what I do when I get home with Lawson all the time. So.
Oh, it's true. Oh my God.
Oh my God,
I like them
Madagascar.
big. I like them round.
When the hippo
big
comes out, I think I know every line. And my poor wife, oh my God, she watches that movie like 20 times a day.
Boston's great.
He won't put it, as soon as you put something on, he won't watch it because he knows it's not Madagascar.
Oh.
I like how I brought this whole story around to myself.
Does he like the zoo?
Yeah, he loves it.
So he's an animal kid.
We got passes.
20 seconds, guys. Let's take a seat.
All right,
We're
take
good.
it, Jen.
Oh, no. We're just,
you like the zoo?
This is what happens when you hula hoop.
15 seconds,
Guys, I was practicing
I
in
like
back
the
and I
zoo.
nailed it. So I'm really
You want to see a
sorry.
pre-show ritual? Okay, this is what we do.
Yo, thank you.
Now we're going to crush it.
Crush it.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, January 25th, and we're the only live show that covers what you're talking about right now, like Oprah. That's right. She answers the question, will she or won't she run for president? Plus, breaking Oscar news, we just learned who won't be attending this year. And Helen Mirren makes a big announcement. She's coming back to TV. That's right. So let's get started with the top 5 trending stories happening right now. I'm going to toss it down to my boy, Jeff Schroeder. Jeff, take it away.
Thank you, Sam. Shocker. Looking beautiful today. I love it. That's right, guys. We are live, and I'm here with radio girl Erica Cobb, Biggest Loser trainer Jen Wiederstrom, and pop culture guru Tori Shulman. I'm Jeff Schroeder, and we're a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Our entire DBL team is in our studio this Thursday, ready to cover news the moment it breaks. And we begin this hour with breaking news. Just in, actor Casey Affleck has withdrawn from presenting at this year's Oscars ceremony. He says he doesn't want his involvement to distract from the women who are nominated. If you recall, Casey was previously accused of sexual misconduct on the set of I'm Still Here. He was supposed to present Best Actress Award, and now he's not. Think this is the right move?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing but a distraction. And the idea that it was even set up that way just seems a little bizarre.
Well, it's not bizarre. I mean, this is a tradition. The best actor from the previous year always presents to Best Actress, and vice versa, Best Actress to the nominated Best Actor.
Right.
So it's not uncommon.
Well, no, but I'm just saying in terms of being consistent. You know, like, I understand that a lot of people have voluntarily just chosen not to show up places, but in the interest of consistency, I would think that they would have made an exception.
I mean, I think this is the right move, exactly for the reasons why he's not doing. He shouldn't be distracting. I think it would have been a moment giving that award to the Best Actress, because that's, like you said, they cross it, and I think it would have been an awkward moment there.
Yeah, and what would we have seen? All it would have been is a camera zooming in on his face, not the actress. So let the actress have her moment.
There you go.
All right, top trending news right now.
Oprah!
She's on the cover of In Style. Here she is at the photo shoot, and she dresses if she's running for president in 2020. Saying, quote, I've always felt very secure and confident with myself in knowing what I could do and what I could not. And so it's not something that interests me. I don't have the DNA for it, which is very interesting. So I mean, for me, I know we talked about this earlier, but if you don't have the DNA for it, that means it's just not in her blood to do it. I'm thinking she's not going to run.
No, but I thought it was kind of a passive strategic answer. She didn't say no. She could have just said no, but she did not.
Yeah, to me, this was like, and from a DC point of view, this is a soft no, but I agree with you saying it's not in my DNA. But remember what Gail said, as you know on the Oprah show, everything can change. So I know DNA can't change, but I do feel like this is, she's giving herself out saying, it doesn't interest me. Well, it could interest you later. I'm just telling you, this is more of a soft dodge no than a hard pass.
You know, when the idea was first presented, I thought maybe she would run just because maybe she needs a new challenge, like she's conquered so many things. But then I thought about it, Oprah hasn't worked for anyone in a very long time, so to work for the entire country and not have the freedom to do what she wants to do and what makes her her best self, I just don't think that she's interested.
Yeah, doesn't she have more power not as president? I mean, as it is now? She kind of has an unbridled freedom of what she likes and dislikes. As a president, you're under the microscope.
Yeah, and as Gail said, it would be bad for you, but good for the rest of us. So I feel like you're right.
But Oprah still has humor. Check this out.
I love this coat so much, I just want to say everybody gets a coat. You get a coat. You get a coat. You get a coat.
Hey, there was only 3 coats. We need one more, Oprah.
Well, they're ladies' coats, so we get coats.
Moving on.
Good catch.
Also trending right now, the Grammys. Sunday is the 60th annual event, and executives have asked artists to wear white roses in support of the Time's Up movement. So just jumping right in here, I think we need to make like a universal pin, some kind of symbol that you could just wear on your lapel, or women could just put it on their dress, where you don't have to take away from the women's outfits or the style at some of these award shows.
But isn't that kind of the point? You know, I was thinking about this too, because they switched from the black dresses to now the white roses. But you know, I wouldn't look back at last year's red carpet, and even one of the Best Actress nominees, Ruth Negga, she was Best Actress nominated for the movie Loving, and she has this beautiful red gown, and the ACLU pin was right there, or ribbon. A complete distraction to the gown, but it's meant to be a conversation starter. It's meant to be kind of awkward because I think that's her opportunity to make a statement.
Well, you're saying that's distracting. Aren't white roses everywhere distracting?
That's what I'm saying. They're doing it on purpose. That's the whole point.
It's a conversation starter, and I agree with it. I just think we're getting a little gimmicky. The conversation now is about the white roses and the color black. It should be about Time's Up movement, and if you just kept the pin on,
so
we'd be talking about
it. You just want the pin.
Yeah, it's gimmicky to me.
Or, you know, maybe we change the dynamics or how things are actually positioned that evening. I just have a hard time with all the symbolism. There's so many symbolic things are happening, and how much action is being taken.
Right.
And I do understand that a lot of money, they've raised a lot of money for Time's Up, and that's great. And I want that to continue, but can we have more of a dialogue and less symbols?
Yeah, but it's really tough because as actors, you're playing a role of someone else with somebody else's words. This is their opportunity on that red carpet to use their own.
That's a good point. It's a fair point.
All right, we are live. Digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
That's right, Jeff. New video just in. We have a sneak peek of Justin Timberlake prepping for the Super Bowl halftime show.
Unity. That's all we're going to try to do. I don't worry about if things go wrong because perfection is the death of greatness. It's going to go by quick. Like...
Timberlake's halftime set is 13 minutes long, and a lot of work is going into it right now, but I didn't see Janet Jackson in any of the footage, but we'll have to wait to see the full performance February 4th. Back to you.
Thanks, Raquel. I still am confident that Janet Jackson's going to be in that show.
I do too.
I agree.
All of us?
Okay,
yeah, I know. I mean,
we've all agreed.
It's so brainless not to have her in there. You know what I mean? Like, it's a perfect opportunity.
And Justin, is Time's Up movement to be giving her that spot?
I don't buy it.
What if she doesn't come and she just does one of her songs? Is it?
That's even worse.
Yeah,
Let her sing her own song.
She's got to be there.
Yeah.
If we have anything to say, JT, bring her in.
They should bring. Everyone bets on the Super Bowl. Bet on that.
Yeah, we prop bets at home. We do prop bets on that.
All right, we're doing that one.
All right,
and speaking of the Super Bowl, advertisers are coming out with teasers for their big ad, like this one for M&M's.
Super Bowl.
Ew.
$5 million for 30 seconds, well spent, if you ask me, M&M's.
No, that's true.
And this Doritos versus Mountain Dew teaser has some major heavy hitters in there you probably wouldn't expect together. Check this out.
Piper picked them peppers.
How much wood? Chuck. Get it together.
Peter Piper picked them peppers.
Come on, man.
A little bit louder. I need conviction. I need to feel it.
Now that's a good one.
That looks so good.
That popped up in my Instagram feed because I follow Missy Elliott, and I literally, there's 1 million views, half of those are mine. I just kept repeating.
How do you guys feel about doing teasers just for the commercials?
Well, I mean, listen, it's so much money spent in such a small amount of time, so you want to get your money's worth. But I'm like, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is the amount of money spent on the commercial actually turn into an actionable consumer that buys Doritos or Mountain Dew?
What did you just say? You watch that commercial over and over and over again.
But
if you're in the grocery store, I promise you subliminally and subconsciously, that will come to your head.
See,
I swear.
I don't know, because Jeff and I were talking about Super Bowl commercials earlier. We could think of all of these different things, like, oh, you remember when Betty White, or remember when the thing with the thing, what was the product again?
Exactly,
and you know, and in terms of like teasing it, I think that that's genius because we know what the product is, and then when we see it, then we actually will remember it.
It's a two-step process.
When you're at a Super Bowl party, you know, we're watching, but are you really paying attention?
Well, not when you're cocktailing.
Exactly.
Hello.
Jen, I remember one. You remember what's up?
What's up?
You want to try it?
Yeah. What's up?
No.
Okay.
What's up?
Come on, Cobb, you got to do one.
One.
I'm not good at these things. Can I do one?
Our countdown to Super Bowl continues. A lot of you have been, I can't believe I just did that, have been asking Amazon's Alexa who she's cheering for. Comedian Al Jackson, please do it for us, Al.
I hope this story is got the juice that's worth the squeeze. I've never heard a saying like that in my life. It's unbelievable. Love you, Jen. That's right. Trending, a Newsweek article this week says Alexa's pretty opinionated about the Super Bowl. And of course, we hear DBL had some questions for her, so let's take a look.
Alexa, what are your Super Bowl predictions?
I'm flying with the Eagles on this one because of their relentless defense and the momentum they've been riding off their underdog status.
Good answer.
What's your favorite Super Bowl food?
My favorite is definitely chicken wings.
Are you going to the Super Bowl?
I'll definitely be watching the game.
Do you have eyes?
I don't have a body.
Who's performing at the Super Bowl?
American singer-songwriter Justin Timberlake will headline a Super Bowl 52 halftime show.
What is the worst team in the NFL?
There are two worst football teams by conference rank, the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns at 16.
Do you know who Jeff Schroeder from Big Brother is?
Jeffrey Kim Jeff Schroeder is an American rock musician.
I'll take it.
Now, we also asked her if she likes Tom Brady, but she said, I don't have an opinion. And I'm like, me either, Alexa. Jeff, do you have an opinion?
Yeah, I think she's playing, she's jealous. That's what I think.
Hi, Lanta.
Daily Blast Live is all about top trending news and entertainment. Sam Shocker, what's coming up?
She's jealous. Talk about a throwback Thursday. Murphy Brown's back. Coming up, Candice Bergen's return to television 3 decades after the show premiered. But the big question today, will you watch? And speaking of power women, Helen Mirren's new role as one of history's greatest leaders. The new challenge she's taking on. And you, the viewer, are our 5th host. Next, we share your comments live on air about a story getting a lot of buzz. Should money matter when it comes to love and marriage? Your comments next.
Show, we wrote in and we wanted to find out.
Tori, what's it like doing 3 shows a day?
So because Ebony's sick, we miss you, Eb. I am doing the same amount of shows that Jeff is doing that he does every single day, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm exhausted. But it is fun. I love being with you guys and learning more. But I give you, and I don't like to give him props, but I give you a lot of props for it. Honestly, it was really.
Be nice to Big Jeff.
Yeah, be nice to Big Jeff. That's a hard thing to do. Thanks, Darren.
Gotcha.
Irene Hernandez says this, guys. I want to hear what your opinion is. This is an award show. Keep it an award show. How do you guys feel about that? I know we've talked about this before, but the platform.
I'm going to go back to the last thing I said on broadcast. They are in roles specifically that are maybe not representative of them. Their words written by somebody else, and they're directed by somebody else. This is their opportunity to represent their thoughts and feelings individually. And if they want to wear a pin or have especially the movement that's been going on, I think they deserve the right to share it.
I think
and if you don't want to hear it, then skip the red carpet.
Right. Well, I think that they have the right to do it, but also we as the audience have the right not to watch. And I think that that's really what's happening now. People are coming to you for something very specific, and when they don't get it, then they bail. It's like if someone's following you on Instagram because you were the best basketball player, and then you decide that you want to be a comedian. Well, that's not why they were following you. That's not the brand of what they were expecting to get. Yeah. So anytime you switch the dialogue like that, you risk losing people.
Sorry, I'm just fixing because I'm a little monkey and I groom.
Also, do you have any ones that you like here?
Oh, pardon.
I guess I'll talk. What are we talking about?
Perhaps.
The first one's really weird.
Tori, you read the first one.
Okay.
This is how we.
That is weird.
So we have 3 of your guys' viewer questions here, so we're going to read them on air, and we're just picking out
I'll
who
take
which
Moon.
one.
I'll take Hannah Moon's comment.
Okay, so you're 1.
Chris
you want to do
Gallagher,
2, I guess? Erica, and you're 3.
Okay.
And I'll stumble through the intro, and we're going to do this.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live no matter where you're watching. And we are listening to you. It's time for 5th host, where your comments are part of the discussion. Take it away, Jeff Schroeder.
Thank you so much, Sam Shocker. A tell-all book about Jackie O that is hitting stores this week is trending, revealing details that her mother told Jackie to drop her stockbroker fiance when she found out he was only making $17,000 a year. And that got us thinking, should how much a person makes be a factor in dating or marrying them? We asked your take during the YouTube and Facebook Live pre-shows, and you guys had a lot to say.
Yeah, Chris Gallagher says, quote, money matters. It's all fun and games till you're in debt and eating dog food for dinner. I'm worried about you, Chris. What's going on? Can I send you a check or something?
That's rock bottom.
That's rock bottom. But my philosophy is this: money, religion, and sex. You don't have to have the same amount of anything. You don't have to be the same religion. You have to have the same theory on each thing. If you're frugal, be with someone who's frugal. If you're, you know, super religious, be with someone who's super religious. Other than that, it's going to get you in trouble every time.
Well, Robin Beatty wrote, as long as you have love in your heart, you can get through the darkest of storms. Well, Robin, I agree. Love doesn't cost a thing, but keeping a roof over your head does. And one thing that I remember when I was getting divorced from my ex is we sat down and we had a really candid conversation. And I remember it's very clearly us both saying, like, I still have love for you.
Wow.
But we don't need to destroy each other, and this is the way that we're going to do this.
Wow.
So it was out of love that we decided to get divorced.
You can separate through love too.
Sure.
That's good. Wow.
Also, we have Hannah Moon that wrote in, when picking a partner, you need to think of the entire package. Financial situation is definitely important. You know, so Hannah, I agree. I think people getting stuck on money. I think about money. I think about intelligence level. I think there's got to be certain matches between the two people if you're going to be able to go forward harmoniously. I'm not saying he has to always make as much as me or me for him, but if someone's always dragging, like doing all the legwork, or someone's always leading the conversation, you're going to find other discrepancies in the relationship, and you're going to ultimately have an issue.
Well, I hope that helped you, our wardrobe Hannah Moon stylist.
Yes.
She's in a new relationship. Oh, maybe I shouldn't spill the beans. I didn't say anything.
Like a sieve.
Chatty Cathy.
I didn't say anything. That was bad. We got to move on. We want to thank you guys. Hannah's going to be mad at me, the viewer, for being our fifth host. Be sure to join us before and during the show on Facebook and YouTube Live to share your comments. I'm in trouble with the ladies over here. Help me out at the break, guys. We are live. Let's go to digital producer Brett Forrest with news at the moment.
Panera is calling out its competitors for their so-called eggs. Panera says it uses real eggs while many competitors don't. So now Panera wants the Food and Drug Administration to update its definition of egg to exclude processed egg products used in a lot of fast food sandwiches. Whether or not the FDA changes anything, a Panera spokesman says they're happy they at least brought attention to the issue. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Brett. And Hannah's not here, so nobody tell her.
Nobody say anything.
Nobody tell her. Daily Lights Live is all about news as it's happening. Sam Shocker, what's coming up?
I might say something. Yes, I may. I rely on a resume. Meet the 24-year-old who reportedly fudged his way into the White House. That's right. Plus, check out this caught on camera fail. The DBL Nation has a lot to say about Drew Carey going down on The Price is Right. And a candlelight vigil like no other. You'll never guess what they're mourning. But comedian Al Jackson will sound off next.
Um, 22 Mappy, a little sassy guy here, says, been married longer than any of you have been breathing. Life was easier then. Today, I would say yes, money matters. Do you guys think there's a difference?
Well, yeah.
Yes. I think women make more money, and therefore there is a difference.
I don't even think it has to do with women making it, because you were saying like male, female, as if that actually matters. I don't think that matters at all. I think when it really comes down to it, we are in a situation where we're able to, like, there was a time where one person would stay at home, it was generally the woman.
Right.
Now you have situations where both people have to work.
Right.
Because of that, you get into these ebb and flows where maybe one person is a little bit higher than the other person, and then you flow. My biggest thing is you need to be able to ebb when the other person is flowing and vice versa. Yep. It's when you get into that role that this is the person who's supposed to take care of everything for the rest of our lives.
You want it more fluid and less stuck.
Right, and so it's not like I'm the provider and then you just wait until I provide for the rest of our lives.
Exactly.
I think that
and that's
you should
what becomes
have
a
each
problem.
other's back.
I agree.
You
but I
pretty
would
much
say I've had
summed up my relationship.
I've had
yeah, me too, to be honest.
Yeah, but
well, I mean, it's different when you have a child as well. I'm not saying anything about your relationship, but when you have a child, someone's got to look after the child. So if Jordan chooses to work, her money or the money that she makes working is going to go right to daycare. So it's a choice that we made as parents. Like, I'd rather have Jordan, and Jordan said she'd rather be with the baby. So that's a choice parents have to make. They could put their kid in daycare and definitely succeed, but
also,
we've chose
but
that.
let's say in 3 years from now, she gets offered this great show. It's like she's the host and she's making this money.
Oh,
it's
I'll
like,
watch Lost.
I'll stay home and watch Lost.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. So that ebb and flow is what you're talking about. But I mean, I will tell you, I've had the start of dating some great guys and some great relationships, but because I was financially stable and they weren't in a place that like intimidated them, they weren't comfortable, and it created weird disruptions. And I'm like, if you're not in a place in your life where you're feeling secure financially or emotionally, then it's okay. You should.
That's a blessing to you, because there are a lot of people who would look at you and say, well, she's got it together, so I'm going to hitch my wagon train to her.
That's right. Yeah.
And so then all of a sudden it's like you have, all of this responsibility, and then it's your expectation. It's the expectation that you're going to continue to provide.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
That's not right.
Thanks, guys.
That was good.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live daytime show that covers trending stories live as they happen. It's time for Al Sounds Off, when comedian Al Jackson scours the internet for crazy things that he can laugh with Jeff Schroeder about. That's about it. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. That's right. Happy Thursday. It's about to get happier.
I call Thursday almost Friday.
Yeah, I
Almost
like it.
Friday.
Well, it's about to get better, Al, because
That's
it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Al Sounds Off with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
What's up, man?
All right, Al, let's do this. A Taco Bell in Alabama burned down.
Yeah.
And dozens of patrons gathered for a candlelight vigil. This is real. Enjoy.
Jeff, I love this. A vigil at a Taco Bell. It's the fastest way to find out who in your town smokes weed. It's like a funeral for your dignity. I mean, look at this parking lot. There's more zeros out there than Warren Buffett's checking account. Listen, Taco Bell parking lots are used for one thing: fighting rival high schools. Let's go to the next one.
Arnold Schwarzenegger met with the president of Austria about global warming, but it's the handshake that has social media heating up.
All right, first of all, what's up with the chairs? Are they having a musical chairs event after this? Now, this handshake gets really awkward. I just want to tell everybody, this is what happens when black guys aren't involved. They get very awkward. You send us your ambassadors, we send you retired Terminators. Let's go to the third one.
All right, you know what? This next one is near and dear to your heart, isn't it?
You know how I feel about this one.
I know you love it.
This is my restaurant right here. All right, let's just run the tape. I love this one. That's right, Jeff.
What's going on here?
Valentine's Day's coming up. Why not give your girl some White Castle? You know? I'm like,
they're now taking orders.
What?
Reservations.
What better way to show the one that you love that you're going to be living in your car in a year? Usually rose petals lead to the bedroom. These lead to the bathroom. But I will say this, it's a great way if you want to break up with somebody and you're too lazy to cheat. So that's Al Sounds Off for today.
All right, everybody, that's Al Jackson. Good job, buddy. TV personality Sam Shocker with all the new fashion trends from the Paris runway.
That's right. Today's the last day of Couture Fashion Week in Paris. We have high fashion trends that you can rock in your own wardrobe. That's right. At Valentino, hats took center stage. Different sizes, textures, and colors are trending. Get your hats out of storage or invest in a statement piece. Also from Valentino, jewel tones. Look for separates in bright and vibrant colors for spring. Next up, Elisab, the trend from the 1920s inspired collection, feathers at your shoulder. That's right, along your hem, even on accessories. Feathers are everything. Also, big, giant bows. The Saab runway was a fairy tale dream that makes us want to pop the champagne. Bring back the bow. Finally, our favorite moment from Paris Fashion Week comes from Jean-Paul Gaultier, and that is supermodel Coco Rocha walking the runway with her 2-year-old mini model daughter Ione Conran. They both rock the runway in matching glitter gowns and towering ponytails. And look I'm rocking all the fashion, CBL Nation. I got my hat, I got my feather, and I got my big giant bow. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much. All right, it's Throwback Thursday, so let's kick it old school, and we have a great one for you today.
Remember Twister? You have to watch me and Al battle it out. Don't go anywhere.
Can you guess what Taco Bell dropped today? Nacho fries. We put them to the test next.
So I was going to say it on air, but we had to run. This is Hannah Moon, everybody.
Hi, everybody. She's our wardrobe stylist.
And she's in a relationship.
Yay! Hi, Ryan. Please don't break up with me.
So
My bad. I
I
let it
do.
slip.
If you don't mind, I'd like to tell the viewers how you guys found. It's an interesting story how you guys met.
It is actually
cute.
funny. It's
Yes,
just,
Rena?
you know, modern day romance. We met on
Yeah.
2 dating apps on a phone a year ago.
She's turning red. Look at
I
her.
know. Stop. I'm embarrassed. And then we finally got together because,
Okay, cool.
oh, actually, this is a good story. His
Okay, is
cousin's
this
wife
right off the top,
was
or-
following me
oh,
on
the first it's the
Instagram
game and then do it.
showed him my picture and said, this girl's really cute. And
Gotcha.
he said, I matched with her twice on 2 different dating
2
apps.
years ago?
Yeah, a year ago. So then he messaged me to see if we would still meet, since technology clearly wanted us to be together.
Yeah, social media seems to have been the matchmaker in this
Yeah,
relationship.
it's true.
What are the 2 things that you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What made you want to use the apps? I've never used online dating or social media.
Actually, that's a really good question. I think it's just hard to meet people organically sometimes, especially whenever you're with a lot of people like this in a room every day, all day. I tend to like go home after work. I'm so boring. And then I never would want to meet someone at a bar. And I know that happens a lot, but that's not my thing.
Does this make you want to meet someone through an app? Does it make you more interested?
Absolutely not.
Got
It
it.
does make you pay attention because
still too
if it's
afraid.
supposed to happen, it will find a way to happen. Trust me.
It freaks me out.
I know.
And
what
I
you
know a lot of
mean.
people have gotten married through people they met through online dating. Like, it's amazing. It doesn't, I don't know, I'm freaked out by it. Maybe one day.
That 3-time thing.
Right? I know.
It knocks 3 times.
Yep.
Oh, you're
Nah,
sorry.
I'm going to be single after this. So. Bye.
I think that. Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We cover trending topics live no matter where you're watching. Time for DBL Likes, social media stories that are making us smile today. Here we see model Bella Hadid behind stage, and we're actually getting to see what happens because she's so thin, folks, she can't support her own head. Murphy Brown is coming back. Here we have Candice Bergen with Ally McGraw. What has she been doing for the past 20 years? Well, she's been doodling on very expensive handbags. You've heard of Looney Tunes. Well, these are Louis Tunes. And now it's time for my favorite moment, Paparazzi. This dog has a celebrity doppelganger, and I would like for you at home to guess who it is. I'll give you 3 clues. Number 1, she just joined the Star Wars clan as Vice Admiral Holdo. Number 2, she was Ellen DeGeneres' girlfriend on the Coming Out episode. And number 3, she nailed it in Jurassic Park. It's none other than Laura Dern! This is Multi-Poo Kimchi, and he is the Kim Cheese to my bread. This has been DBL Likes. I'm Tori Shulman. Back to you guys.
All right, some happy news to report on a little furry friend. Yesterday, right here on Daily Blast Live, we introduced you to Tuffy the puppy. It was annual Change in Animals Life Day. Well, we're happy to share with you that one of our producers, Elise, adopted Tuffy. Way to go! And check this out, Tuffy enjoying his first snow.
Oh my goodness!
Hope this inspires you to adopt an animal of your own. Elise, what did you name him? Is it still Tuffy?
It's not. I don't know yet what it's gonna be though, but it can't be Tuffy. He's gonna be a big, strong man. You know. I mean, look at him. He's no Tuffy. So sorry, but
what are you choosing? What names are you deciding between?
Okay, I like Davis. He has a soft spot for Al, so we're thinking maybe Al. Shane says Jax, and I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think we should get the DBL Nation to
help me out. Help me out.
Absolutely. We adopted the dog here as well.
Absolutely.
So we want to hear from you guys. What do you think we should name that dog? All right, more trending stories in our next half hour of Daily Blast Live.
A 24-year-old scores a high-level jump in the Trump White House. Why you should hold your applause until after our story. And Helen Mirren's starring role next in Trending Topics, the scoop on our new period piece for HBO.
I bet you that guy's
I
got a
nailed
job
it.
with like the FBI or something.
Thanks, Rena. Guys, we do have some breaking news. David Copperfield, I just want to talk about this, has been accused of faces sexual abuse claims, and our own Sam Shocker is going to comment on this because she did see David Copperfield live, and we'll talk about that later in the show. So just breaking news for you guys to discuss. And there's also a great picture on the Vanity Fair cover where it looks like Reese Witherspoon has not 1, not 2, but 3 legs.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm going to show you guys right here.
Is it on set?
It's oh, here it is. Okay. So
I gotcha.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to
hold on,
zoom
let me
in.
see.
Okay, let's show the viewers because this
I
is
know.
weird. Okay, can you guys see? That's Reese on the cover of Vanity Fair. And there does seem to be an extra limb.
If you let me see it for a second.
Well, I have Facebook Live and YouTube Live. People are waiting to see. So do you guys see that? It's a little fuzzy about that.
2 and 3 cards for you.
So interesting. That is interesting, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay.
So this is it, though, HBO and then David Copperfield. Where's Reese's leg? Oh, okay.
What do you think about this? Do you see anything weird about Reese Witherspoon? Look low. How many legs does she have?
It's the back of her dress.
Or a box she's sitting on.
No, you can see it's the back. It's the shading in the dress.
Okay.
Look at the shadow. Of
Okay,
the
now
of the dress
Jen's saying
her.
that is the interior of the dress. The riffle of the dress. I like that. But funny enough to mention it. Very interesting.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
I mean,
let
it's
us
made
know.
our top stories.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so this is interesting. I asked. Well, we'll talk later.
5 seconds.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We're live in the DBL studios where our team is busy tracking trending topics and breaking news. Let's get right to Erica Cobb, Jen Wiederstrom, Tori Schulman, and Jeff Schroeder with all your top trending stories.
All right, thank you so much, Sam Shocker. I have to say that slowly, you know what I mean?
Sam Shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trending right now, HBO is adding even more star power to its arsenal. Dame Helen Mirren has signed on to play Catherine the Great in a 4-part miniseries. Dame Mirren is no stranger to playing Monarch. She won an Oscar, if you guys remember, for her role in The Queen. The news comes on the heels of the announcement that Meryl Streep will join the cast of HBO's Big Little Lies Season 2. And speaking of 2, I don't think there's 2 more powerful women in this business, and now they're both with HBO.
Being that they're kind of from the same generational time, do you feel like this was like the advancement of Helen Mirren's kind of release on this series was because Meryl's was released yesterday?
Oh, you mean the timing of the press release?
Yeah, the timing. I mean, like these are competitive women. I mean, obviously respected in all of our eyes, but I wonder if you should
ask her yourself when she comes on Daily Blast Live.
Whoa! We are interviewing Dame Helen Mirren. Is that right?
That's correct.
Wow.
So we'll ask her that very same question.
Did she ask for me personally?
I think she did. It's what I'm hearing in my ear. She asked for you personally.
She wants some fitness tips to get into the role.
And the role of the Queen.
But why do you think the move from movie, you know, these are movie stars we're talking about, to move to roles in television?
I think it might have to do with what's trending, what's hot right now. I know we know that box office numbers were down. I'm wondering if projects in development are down. There's a lot of stuff going on in Hollywood. I've been hearing it's like the wild, wild west, so people might be just trying to get in where they fit.
But it also presents way more normalcy in a schedule as well. Actors that I know work with, they're like, TV, it's just so much better for life.
It makes sense.
I agree. Get it? We're on TV.
Oh.
We are live, and the internet is freaking out over the Vanity Fair, or this Vanity Fair cover. Can you see why? I'll give you guys a minute. Any guesses why here? If you're with us on Facebook Live, you would know why. But here's why. It looks like Reese Witherspoon has 3 legs. The internet, of course, has an opinion. Check out this tweet.
I'm trying to figure out how many legs Reese Witherspoon's gotten here. It's been bothering me for the last 5 minutes.
No,
Do you see that?
I do.
It's the way her hip is, and she's kind of twisted, and I think because there's a little kind of ripple in the back of the dress, it looks like a 3rd leg.
Can we see that?
I really need a laser pointer. No. That left leg goes down and under.
What if she does?
Jen, I'm just going to disagree with you because I feel like I see 3 legs.
Why not? It's Thursday.
I see 3 legs. There's definitely 3 legs.
Yeah.
Man, what a smart move by Vanity Fair to put 3 legs on her.
Well, we're all talking about it, aren't we?
Yeah.
There you go.
And still.
Yeah.
Even more TV news is trending right now. Looks like another hit show from the 90s is getting a reboot. CBS just made the big announcement. They're bringing back Murphy Brown.
Yeah.
That's right. The network says the hit show will return in the fall with 13 episodes. And yes, Candice Bergen will return in the title role, and the show's creator, Diane English, will be back as writer and executive producer.
Wow.
This is so exciting.
I don't think I would have cared as much if the same EP and writer and Candice weren't back working together.
I agree. The magic that's there is between the two of them, and it's going to come back today. I love Murphy Brown. To me, she was my Mary Tyler Moore. And I really think that I'd like her, Murphy Brown's experience, and also I want her opinion on today's media. I mean, I really do. As a journalist, it's going to be fascinating.
I feel like we're a little hypocritical with the reboots. It's like, do you want reboots? No. But if it's this, then I want the reboot. So it's like, it just depends on what's coming back.
It's true. Like, I really am excited for Roseanne, because I think Roseanne will be interesting in this time and place. You're right. It depends on the show. Like, if you're right, if they came back with Golden Girls, I'd freak out.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting timing. You know, it was such a powerful show for women back then, and it's an interesting time right now. So I think it's the perfect time for this one. But like you said, we say that about all of them.
Yeah, it's
We'll
true.
see if it holds up. Some major movie stars are joining social media. Digital producer Raquel Villanueva has a new name.
That's right, Jeff. Just hours ago, a Hollywood A-lister joined Instagram. You can now follow Tom Cruise. But he's not here to post selfies. The action star appears to be promoting his latest action film. Here he is hanging off the side of a helicopter, proving he knows how to humble brag with the best of us online. And Tori, this is just for you. I guess getting Tom Cruise to join social media wasn't a mission impossible. Back to you.
What's his handle, Raquel? Is it just, Tom Cruise is the official?
Tom Cruise.
This is bananas. He has 2 posts and 651,000 followers and 1.
Ever consider exaggerating on your resume? Well, let this next trending story be a lesson to you. 24-year-old Taylor Wayanith was the Deputy Chief of State in the Office of National Drug Control Policy. That's a nice job title. Until a Washington Post investigator discovered that Wayanith had lied on 3 resumes. He claimed to have received a master's degree from Fordham University, which was false. He listed a law firm as previous experience. The law firm confirmed he was employed, but then he got fired because he just didn't show up to work. Wayanith was not fired, but given a lower level position. However, now he has since resigned. But this kind of scares me just because this guy was working with the president. That's how close this person got to the president with a resume that was completely fabricated.
How many other people snuck through the...
That's what begs the question, is how much vetting is going on. This is a big office position for him, so how much else is going on? But I do want to ask you guys if you've ever lied on your resumes.
Well, I'm not in politics or anything like that. I think it's a bigger issue, but as an actor in LA, I lied every time I went for a job application. I mean, you put something on there called special skills, and I mean, could you juggle? Could you ride a rhinoceros?
I said I could
I could do them all.
I said I could unicycle. I was a beginner at unicycling.
But I feel like I could do it if it's for a commercial.
For sure, I could figure that out.
I'm like Monica and Friends. I can't lie. I sit in the front row. I definitely use a thesaurus. Like instead of saying like ice cream scooper, you'd be ice cream aficionado.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's good. Thank you.
Feels more fancy.
No, I'm actually more of an oversharer. I had someone go over my resume and say, we don't need Hooters waitress on there.
She's like Girl Scout.
By the way, everybody needs Hooters waitress on there.
Well, I want people to know that I have a very diverse background. I'm ready for everything.
I would like to see that on a resume. That came out completely weird just because of...
Where are you going with that?
I'm right into a hole, apparently. All right, trending right now, shotgun weddings have always been a thing, and now you can undo your nuptials just as easily. A new website, it's overeasy.com, allows couples to DIY divorces. It was created by a prominent divorce attorney, Laura Wasser. The site is user-friendly and much cheaper than hiring a divorce attorney. I mean, 50% of all marriages end in divorce. Let's make it easy, right? Or wrong?
Well, I want to go to you because I know you've been through something, and it was a pretty unique experience. So tell us, do you like this or not like this idea?
I think that this is a great idea simply because divorces get so expensive, and a lot of times when you're going through the end of a marriage, there's not a lot of money involved or you're very strapped. So I think that it gives people who may not have a lot of resources a better out. My ex and I actually went to the courthouse, and as we were going through the detector, we were behind a couple, and they turned around and they were like, "We're getting married," and we said, "We're getting divorced." So there was that, and then we went and had chicken wings, and as we were leaving the restaurant, yes, this is a true story, a guy was sitting outside the restaurant, and he goes, wow, you guys are a really great-looking couple, and we were like, we're getting divorced.
I wanted to cash in on this business because 50% of marriages, why not?
Right.
So I made myself an app. Check this out.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we have it right
Okay.
here. It's called Saparated. Get it? Separated, Sap, but it's an app. It's getting divorced made simple. I charge half the price as the website, and you communicate with all emojis, so there's no spelling or harsh words
There's
involved.
no words anymore?
No, you got to just communicate through emojis.
That's, you know what I give you? I give you a face palm emoji.
I give you a thumbs down emoji.
Yeah, I don't think this is such a bad idea.
Thanks, Cobb. Guess
give
what?
you the money with wings
Guess
emoji.
what, Cobb? You get a percentage. You guys get nothing.
Oh.
I was just kidding.
Sad face emoji.
Ground floor.
Man, I need to run out of here today. I can't get out of here fast enough. Do you guys love French fries? Well, get excited because a popular fast food chain just added them to their menu. Comedian Al Jackson has a story. It's coming in hot.
As if Taco Bell could do no wrong, they've just done it again. Guys, the wait is over. Taco Bell nacho fries are finally here today. So how about a hand for that? That's right. They're crispy with Mexican seasoning, and they're served over warm nacho cheese. Plus, they're $1. But how do they taste? We put them to the test. Check it out.
Ooh, this is like college.
It doesn't sound right. That's good. It has like a little south of the border feel.
These taste like I hate myself.
Worth it.
Pretty good.
Really good.
Come on. Oh, this is a little hot. It's hot.
Mmm. It's good.
You want to know what I think about them?
Amazing.
Tori, say it ain't so. You know, honestly, this room will clearly eat anything, but let me taste it. They're cold, but they're not that bad. Back to you guys.
I like them.
I regret that face I made at the end. I apologize to all my viewers.
You regret the face.
You want to try it one more time?
But you don't regret shotgunning the nacho cheese?
I regret the whole thing. I regret everything.
Well, we're going to make you do it later. Anyway.
All right, sounds good.
Coming up on Daily Blast Live, besides Tori eating cheese, a hilarious Throwback Thursday.
You got to stick around for retro games from your childhood. A whole lot of twist of fun. You don't want to miss it. Also, Lowe's just made a major announcement and may make you want to switch jobs. All the details next.
Talking to Tori about the cheese segment. No, I keep eating those every segment and they're cold, but I keep eating them. But they are delicious.
What's your favorite food to eat cold?
Pizza.
Like cold pizza the next day? Ice cream. What's a good
I love cold pizza the next day.
Cold pizza is really good. Do you ever do cold Chinese food?
No.
I
can't
do.
that. What?
I kind of want to get in there so fast that I can't microwave it
That
in
sounds
time.
very hungover.
Wait, go to Stu. Stu, come in here. What do you like?
Cold like chow mein.
Yeah.
So just
No
the noodles,
way, dude.
But like no fried rice, no.
You gotta love Chinese food.
I mean, I love it hot too, but like
A nice
you know,
in the morning.
that's it. I'm out.
I've warmed it up. Pizza, okay.
I'm gonna take
What do you
all
like,
this.
Jen?
I like, my mom makes it. She has like really amazing like buttery garlic noodles. And then they kind of get cold on the stove after dinner when I keep
Ooh, I like that.
I would just-
5:30.
Yes. Does it taste like
Go for
childhood?
it.
Separated.
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Did you come up with that?
Yeah, I
Guys,
did.
let
And
us-
the
I own a
too.
microwave.
Can you?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. By the way, that app, I drew it and created it all myself, and the digital team did an amazing job.
They did do an amazing job. It was a
Putting
smart
it-
idea. It is a smart idea.
Well, why'd you get my back on
the
camera?
only thing I didn't love is the emoji thing, but I do get how that's very 2018. But I feel
Well, to be perfectly honest, Jason gave me the emoji thing, and I grabbed it. I'm like, I'm gonna use that. I thought it was funny.
it is good, but divorce is complicated.
By the way, it's fake, Tori. It's not a real app. If someone wants to buy it from me, you could. I'm all ears.
No, but we didn't get to talk about this, but it's interesting to me because people want government to be so hands-off. Like, we don't want anyone to interfere with like your personal lives. Yet you want to go across to your neighbor's house and dictate how they're living their lives. So it's like when people have a problem with like, well, I take issue with a divorce being easy. Well, then don't get one. but it's none of your business if someone else does.
But my refutation to that, honestly, is if it's so easy, more people, young people, might be more incentivized to do it instead of sticking through it. And maybe that's the right choice for them. But when you make it so simple and it's hanging there, it becomes a much easier fruit to grab onto.
Maybe sometimes it's for the best. Like, it's not like you're just going. But I think a lot of times it is, and I think that people get into trouble when they are stuck in situations. That's when people get desperate.
It's a fair point. Fair point.
You're watching Daily Blast Live. We are all about trending topics, and on this Throwback Thursday, keeping it fun because it's time to play What Retro Party Game? I am here with my co-hosts Al Jackson and Erica Cobb, and we are ready to party old school style. Erica's birthday is coming up, so we need some fun ideas. First off, let's take a look at how cute Erica was back in the day.
Cobb.
Now,
Adorable.
Adorable. Our giant 8-ball says the outlook is good to try 3 retro party games everyone will love. So let's get started. First up, we have paddleball.
Yes.
Yes, they will only cost you a couple bucks, but they're addictive and challenging. So let's see who can get the most hits.
Right.
On 3,
I'm gonna beat you
music,
guys.
please. 3. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm winning. I'm winning. I can't get past 1. I'm winning.
Oh, look at
this. I got 3. Okay, you're hitting me now. That's it. 4.
All right, that's it up. All right.
Erica won. Next up. It is the Fab Fad from the 1950s. That's all trending right now. It is what? Hula hoop.
Yes.
Oh my God. We got these sweet rings from our friends at ColoradoHulaHoops.com, so let's give them a whirl. Who can hoop the longest? Music, please. All right, we're doing great. I'm so low. Whoa. This is a workout. Okay, I'm exhausted. Okay. We all won that one. All right, finally, I nominate Erica to be our official spinner lady, and Al and I will duke it out on the floor as we play the one, the only Twister.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Music, please.
All right.
All right.
Right foot, green.
Oh, gosh.
Right foot, red.
This is easy. Much easier than I thought.
Right hand, blue. Oh, boy. Hello, Al.
Hello.
Hello. Left foot, red.
Okay, we're getting closer than ever. We're bonding, people.
Right hand, red.
Right hand, red. I've never been this close to Al in my life. I love it.
Right foot, red.
We're already on it. All right.
Left hand, red.
Oh, my God. It's all red.
I like this.
Are you ready for
And
this?
one more. Right hand, blue.
Al's the winner because he looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Thanks for playing, guys. Now, we want to know and hear from you, DBL Nation. Send us your favorite retro party games, and we'll share them on the show. We are live. Let's go to digital producer Brett Forrest with news at this moment. Brett.
Lowe's just announced they are hiring more than 53,000 workers. They're looking for cashiers, customer service reps, managers, you name it. And full and part-time employees get health and retirement benefits. And if you want to apply, just head over to their website or your local store. Now, Magic 8-Ball. Am I going to win the lottery? Ooh, all signs point to yes. Yay! All right, well, I'm going to get a ticket. See you guys.
Don't go.
Wait, give me that hula hoop.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
What's going on here?
I'm nervous.
I was left out.
Okay, here we go.
I need space.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
I'm scared.
What's
We've
going
gone
on
rogue. Here we go. Yeah!
And wheels. We're still going.
That's so good. Bravo, Jen.
Next, Tori.
Juggling. Today's show's off
Isn't
the
that on your
wheels,
resume?
Eric.
It is.
Jen, just walk right in front of the camera.
I will.
Daily Blast Live loves to spotlight people doing great things for their communities.
A man's GoFundMe campaign has caught fire. The goal, to raise enough money to send kids from Harlem to the new movie Black Panther. Next, in our Extra Shot interview, the inspiration behind his small movement and how Hollywood is responding. And we want to give a DBL shout out to Nolan Sear of Maine.
Yeah.
Nolan is officially, get this, cancer-free. While fighting his own sickness, Nolan created warrior packs so other kids with cancer could have a few comforts of home. From DBL, congratulations, Nolan.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Trending now, Marvel's new movie, Black Panther. It hits theaters next month, and a New York man is determined to help kids see the first black comic book hero come to life.
Marvel's Black Panther is one of the most anticipated movies of the year, featuring the first black superhero on the big screen. And one man is on a mission to make sure kids of color get to see it. Frederick Joseph launched a GoFundMe in early January. His goal was simple: raise enough money to send the 300 kids from the Boys and Girls Club of Harlem to see the movie. In just 2 weeks, the campaign raised twice its goal, and it got the attention of big names like J.J. Abrams, Snoop Dogg, and Chelsea Clinton. Now it's raised $42,000 and still growing. The movement has expanded from one neighborhood to the entire nation.
Well, real-life superhero Frederick Joseph joins us live from New York.
Hey, how's it going?
So let's just jump right into it. I want to know how it became so important to you for children of color to see this movie.
Well, for me, representation's always been extremely important. From the time I was a young child, you know, that was really, it was an emphasis placed on that by my mother and grandmother, that kids not only of color, but young girls, people from various diverse communities see themselves in films, read about themselves in books, so on and so forth, so that they felt as if they can become those characters and do the things that they're seeing other people do, and it becomes normalized.
Tell me, because I really don't know, what is the Black Panther Challenge? I know it's going on nationwide.
So the Black Panther Challenge is basically, after I hit my goal of $10,000, I decided, hey, why don't I challenge the nation to go out there and do the same thing? So now people are creating their own campaigns. We're in now over 30 different cities, 90 campaigns as of this morning, and over $100,000. So kids around the nation are going to have the opportunity to see a film who otherwise might not have seen the film.
And have you heard from the stars or any of the people that are in the movie?
I've had amazing outpour of support from people like Snoop Dogg, Chelsea Clinton, Jamil Hill, even people retweeting and sharing. So, yeah, it's been phenomenal. And as far as meeting anyone from the film, I actually had the privilege of meeting T'Challa himself.
Thank you so much for joining us, Frederick. And please come back and let us know how the kids like it,
Yes.
okay? This movie does premiere February 16th,
sure.
and everyone should go out and see it.
I'll be there.
All right. Have a good one.
Got pop culture guru Tori Shulman with a new trending story coming in hot.
Yeah, I love this idea, Jen. Trending right now, character cruises. They just announced some new cruises, and the internet is going cry, cry. First up, a Marvel adventure for the superhero lovers. Meet your favorite heroes with all-day entertainment and interactions. This adventure goes through the first week of March. May the Force be with you on this ship. Star Wars is hitting the deep blue sea with sail with Wookiees, droids, and stormtroopers, and more. Sail through the beginning of March. Finally, my favorite, a Harry Potter magic cruise. It departs from London and takes you to magical locations where the Harry Potter movies were filmed. It sets sail 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of August. All aboard!
I don't know.
You guys aren't on board with that?
I had a really funny comment, and then you ended with that, and I kind of got distracted.
We can't get back on the train tracks here.
Okay, fine.
On this Throwback Thursday, we're taking you back 5 years.
To the Benjamin Falloy Performing Arts Academy in Maryland. Back then, these honor students called themselves 4.0. Well, guess what? Today, they're all freshmen in college. Real life boys to men. We'll be right back.
Let our rejoicing rise.
All right, you're right. I want to read.
You're almost at the goal line.
All right, you're right. I got to finish with a hard sprint, guys. We talked about what you guys want to watch or eat with that's cold. Chinese food.
Oh, now I wish you didn't. I'm just kidding.
Would you guys ever go on a character cruise?
You know, I was just thinking about that. My nieces would love that because they love Harry Potter. They read the books like a million times. Did you ever go to the Harry Potter at Universal Studios?
No, I never got there.
It
Let
is
me know if you want to go.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. It's like, I'm not even that big of a Harry Potter fan. I do like it, but when you're there, it's like you're in the movie.
So
you go on these rides and
Yeah.
they're insane. They have the butterbeer. It's like so amazing.
So that's what kind of has me. Out of those 3 cruises, even though I'm a big Star Wars fan, I think the Harry Potter one
agree.
seemed the most interesting. But would you want to be stuck on a cruise
with all Harry Potter fans?
With a bunch of like really excited
Yeah, I
Harry
get what
Potter
you
and children. There's gonna be a lot of kids. Like I'm an adult going.
You guys, we have 110 for this.
Yes.
And 1 piece.
Okay.
110 and 1
And I
piece.
have comments.
So, I mean, my nieces would love it. I know that. So I don't know if.
I love the Despicable Me ride at Universal.
Can I say I would do an Agatha Christie murder cruise?
Like you have to figure out.
Is there
stuff.
one?
What's that?
Is there one?
There is one. Sorry, someone's in my ear. Rita was in my ear. I'm sorry. There is one. I've been on one. Someone dies and goes overboard, and then you have to interview the cast to find out who.
I could go like on a 3-day cruise.
They did
7
that.
days too much.
Love it.
7's too much.
A lifetime of standing tall.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Let's take a look back at a fun moment from the past hour.
Give them a whirl. Who can hoop the longest? Music, please. She was the most graceful. I got a great comment about a comeback reboot of a TV show. Daryl Patrick says, bring back Al Bundy.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
I don't know if Married with Children would do better than Modern Family.
That's interesting.
Bring back Al.
What about Jay?
Who? Who?
Yay, Erica! So we all officially bombed today.
You know what? We
Way
do
to
it
go.
together.
At least tomorrow's Friday, everybody. The stories never stop, and we don't either. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, January 25th, and we're the only live show talking about what you're talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Like Oprah! She answers the question, will she or won't she run for president? Plus, The Voice just announced next season's judges, so get excited. Maybe your favorites on the panel. And Helen Mirren makes a big announcement. She's coming back to TV. But the timing has a lot of people talking. Let's get this kicked off with the top 5 trending topics you need to know with my girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. We are live. I'm here with pop culture guru Tori Shulman in for Ebony Steele. Ebony's sick. We hope you feel better, Ebony.
We miss you, Eb.
Everyone's favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker.
What's up, Sammy?
Hey, Al. We're a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Our entire DBL team, check them out. They're in our studio ready to cover news the moment it breaks. And speaking of which, top trending news everybody is speaking about as we speak. Oprah! Yeah! She's on the cover of In Style. Here she is at the photo shoot. Look at her. Oh, she's just glorious. And she addresses if she's running for president in 2020, saying, quote, I've always felt very secure and confident with myself and knowing what I could do and what I could not. And so it's not something that interests me. I don't have the DNA for it. Okay, Miss Washington, D.C., you grew up in it, you know politics.
Yeah.
What do you see here?
Well, it might be because I also am hoping so much that she runs, to be honest. But in D.C., when you're asked if you're going to run, you either dodge the question, you say a straight no, a hard no, or a soft no. This was somewhat to me of a soft no and a dodge. She said she's not interested in it. She said she doesn't have the DNA, but that could always change. She could have said, I will never, ever run and put it to rest. She didn't.
So you're saying there's
a chance.
Okay. But Oprah, of course, still has some humor. Let's see.
I love this coat so much, I just want to say everybody gets a coat. You get a coat. You get a coat. You get a coat.
She pointed at me. I get a coat.
I thought she was pointing at me.
I want a coat.
You have a coat.
That's true.
We are live, and The Voice has some news happening right now. Let's get right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva.
Well, this is trending right now because it was just announced 2 big music stars are coming to this season of The Voice. Singer Shawn Mendes is joining Alicia Keys' team as a celebrity advisor. At 19, he's the youngest music star filling the role. And country superstar Trace Atkins will help Blake Shelton's team prep for the competition as their celebrity advisor. Season 14 of The Voice premieres February 26th. Back to you.
I'm not feeling that. 19 years old.
I don't get it at all.
You're too young to be a judge.
I think so, too. It's like, what are you advising? What's a celebrity advisor anyway? It sounds like a fake role to just get more celebrities on the show, which is fine.
That's exactly what they're doing.
What are you advising somebody on?
Well, if you're a celebrity, obviously there's going to be things that you need to learn and how to pivot and how do you deal with
media training. I mean, there's a lot of mentorships, but at 19, do you know what I was doing? I was writing poems to Indigo Girls.
Yeah,
what was I doing?
But I mean, he's in the business. He got there, obviously, so he knows more than everyone else on the show.
Know.
All right.
Okay, sure.
I didn't know you were his agent.
Got yelled at. I'm just trying to take the other side. It's a rough day to take the other side.
Jeez, I learned that earlier. Also trending right now, the Grammys. Sunday is the 60th annual event, and executives have asked artists to wear white roses in support of the Time's Up movement. I think this is great. I know that social media is saying, okay, enough already, we get it, and why the white rose, but I think anytime that they can push dialogue on the red carpet, I think that's a good thing.
I think it's gimmicky. I think it's gimmicky, and it doesn't really make me think of Time's Up at all. The white is for the suffragette movement. I get it, but I think this is gimmicky in my opinion.
I think they need to come up with a universal like pin or symbol, kind of like the AIDS.
They have a pin.
That Time's Up, or maybe just like a symbol so it doesn't say that, so everyone knows what that means. Kind of like the AIDS ribbon. You know, everyone knows what that means. They need one for something like this so they don't have to change their style. Because a lot of these people tune into these award shows strictly for the style. They don't care about the person.
The white rose is not going to offset their entire style.
Yeah, but it was all black. Now it's roses. Next week it's circus hats.
What do you think?
Right.
Circus hats for Time's Up. It makes no sense.
It's getting crazy.
I mean, this is the first year for it, so right now it kind of stands out. But like, look how many years is the pink ribbon for breast cancer? It takes a while for you to get used to it, and now it's just a part of every time it's breast cancer month. So maybe as the years go on, we'll get used to seeing the white roses, and we'll know what it means.
I love it. All right, Twitter is weighing in, of course. I'm Invisible Tweets. Why can't these award shows just focus on the awards and leave the politics and other shenanigans out? Interesting. Norma Jean tweets, maybe putting their money towards charities to help women would be more appropriate. And I'm I'm sure a lot of them do.
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
of
sure they all do.
celebrities. I mean, look what we've seen in Puerto Rico. The celebrities drove that whole change there. So
and there's $13 million going to the Legal Defense Fund for that new group that Reese Witherspoon started. So they are putting their money, but I do see it as it has to be consistent. If it's black, if it's white rose, it's got to be that pink breast cancer. It's
right. I want to support it, but I don't want to keep chasing the trends.
Exactly.
You know?
I just don't really like calling the Time's Up movement shenanigans. Like that was a little.
Yeah, it's a good point.
I was a little out of line with the clown hat too, so I'll take it back.
And speaking of the Grammys, there's been a ton of speculation. Will Beyonce perform this Sunday at the Grammy Awards? Everyone's wondering, what do we think here at DBL? Let's do a round of applause if we think she's going to perform. And a round of applause if she's not going to perform. I think that's a 50-50 there.
No way. She's definitely not going to perform.
Just because you clap louder.
I did clap louder. I clapped louder.
And more on Beyonce. It's been nearly a year since she posted this pregnancy announcement on Instagram. We all remember it. Where is it with all the flowers? Where's the
announcement?
Green, it's beautiful. Stunning. We're getting it. We got to look at it. There it is. Worth the wait.
We got to look at it.
Well worth the wait. That is everything. Hollywood Life reports Queen Bee has baby fever and wants another baby before 40, leaving her for more years because she's 36 years old. I mean, go Queen Bee. Just don't rent out another floor. She rented out the whole 4th floor in New York at the Lenox Hill Hospital.
Can you rent out a hospital?
When you're Beyonce, you can.
Center?
To be honest, she did it for security, but also because hospitals have a way of leaking information, and they were worried they'd leak about the twins.
Oh, hell no, Tori, because you know what? Beyonce was about to give birth to her twins the same time Miss Sophie, and I didn't know if they were going to give birth at Cedars or not. It still is not confirmed if they did get birth at Cedars the second time around with the twins. What would have happened if she
That's what I'm
rented
saying.
out
Do they kick
the
you,
floor?
like, if you're in labor but you're not famous, do they kick you out like, hey, you got to go?
Like Sam Shocker.
Try and push one more time and then you got to go. Like, it's weird. How does that?
It is weird.
Do that?
I'm not for it.
No.
Why can't we share the ward?
But if there's Cedars-Sinai in Hollywood, there's enough rooms for. I feel like there's celebrity. I know this sounds weird.
There's private rooms.
Yeah.
There's 37. I looked into it for the private rooms. They're $3,700 a night, but you get your own private chef.
I think I know why.
You get your own private chef.
Wow. Oh, I think I know why. Because she doesn't want people like, you know, certain people next to her, you know?
Hey, Beyonce, I just had a baby too.
Twins,
also
cool.
trending right now. It's only 10 days, everybody, until Super Bowl 52, and all the advertisers are coming out with teasers for their big ads, like this one for M&M's.
Super Bowl.
I don't think that's funny.
I don't get it.
I can't unsee that now. That's just in my head.
I kind of liked it. Danny DeVito, I love him.
I know, but you're putting out a $5 million, you said it earlier, Super Bowl
for
commercial.
30 seconds.
So you don't think they can't come up with something better than that?
The one that's really sticks in my mind is that E-Trade where they had the monkey and he says, we've wasted $5 million, don't do this with your money. And I still remember because it was simple. So
there you go. This Doritos versus Mountain Dew teaser has some major heavy hitters, and you're not gonna expect who it is.
Piper picked them peppers.
How much wood? Get it together.
Peter Piper picked them peppers.
Come on, man.
A little bit louder. I need conviction. I need to feel it.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
And Missy Elliott's always involved in the Super Bowl.
I was just thinking that.
Always. Who does she know? I mean, Missy's great. I love her, but she's always involved at the Super Bowl.
Well, she crosses over it like every different age groups, and everybody
check.
loves
That's a
Missy.
good point. Yeah.
And so I think she's a great face for the campaign.
Can you do I don't know how to say the word.
What's happening?
What?
I think Sam ran out of words.
No, lyrics.
Oh, when it goes back up. Yeah. No. Okay.
What is going on?
Stay with us, folks.
Please don't change the channel.
Favorites, like this one. Hey, Jen, can you help us out? Help me out.
Oh. What's that?
Thank you. Do it again. One more time.
The wheels are falling off
coffee today. Huh? Can you do the Missy thing I'm thinking of? Go No. Somebody.
Why don't we prep better? Guys, live TV, please don't turn out. Don't tune out. Thanks.
All right, keep it moving. Daily Blast Live is all about top trending news and entertainment. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
We'll talk about a Throwback Thursday. Murphy Brown is back. Coming up, Candice Bergen's return to television 3 decades after the show premiered. But the big question today is, will you watch? And speaking of power women, Helen Mirren's new role as one of history's greatest leaders, the new challenge she's taking on. And you, the viewer, are our 5th host. Next, we share your comments live on air about a story getting a lot of buzz online.
What's up, DBO Nation? Leo Rydell here with a trending story on Huffington Post. Gal Gadot responded powerfully to the Wonder Woman Oscar snub. She said, and quote, "I was very moved and touched by the feedback of all the people that were disappointed that Wonder Woman wasn't nominated. But we certainly never did the movie for that." She is being so legit, guys. She is saying, we made this movie for one purpose, to release a lot of female superheroes and to put them on the big screen. I mean, can we get a woohoo from Raquel? Woohoo! Yeah, we need more female superheroes on screen, and that's the purpose for this film. So, DBL Nation, let us know. What'd you think of Wonder Woman? Did it need to be snubbed? Brooke, I think you had a story. What you got going on over there?
Yeah, so, you know, Lady Gaga, she's my girl. I'm wearing the shirt today from the concert I went to with Raquel. It was amazing and life-changing. Anyway, if you're a fan too, you probably heard the news. Lady Gaga just released, well, she teased a video for Joanne. It's the song after her late aunt Joanne, who actually passed away from lupus. And she said, she posted this on Twitter saying she would like people, if they can, to make a donation towards fighting lupus. And it's really cool. I mean, she's got her signature hat on. She's in a field of daisies. I mean, it's just a really cool and touching video. It's a tribute to Joanne, basically. So go Lady Gaga, we love you so much. Angelica, what's going on?
Yes, okay, so this story is trending right now on foodandwine.com. Apparently Starbucks has been selling a millennial pink latte this entire time, and people are just finding out about it. But the catch is, it's only in Japan. So let me show you on this Instagram right here. This is the millennial pink latte that's available in Japan, and people are just getting word of it. That's why it's trending. Basically, it's just a hot tea and steamed milk. It's a jasmine tea, which is why the color is pink. But pretty cool. Let us know what you think. Would you try it out? I feel like I would, and I think we need it here. Bye.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live, no matter where you're watching. And we are listening to you. It's time for 5th Host, where your comments are part of the discussion. Take it away, Sam Shocker.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. A tell-all book about Jackie O that is hitting stores this week. Wow, it is trending, revealing details that her mother told Jackie to drop her stockbroker fiance when she found out he was only making $17,000 a year. And that got us thinking, should how much a person makes be a factor in dating or marrying them? We asked you and your take during our YouTube and Facebook Live pre-shows, and, well, you had a lot to say. So let's start with Cynthia Monroe. She emailed us and wrote, money definitely helps, but it's not everything. You can't put a price tag on love. Tori?
Gosh, I'm going to sound like the Grinch here. Sometimes you can. And I hate saying this. I know I'm going to take an awful opinion here, but money can ruin a relationship. It can ruin, it's practical. And if you don't think practical, it's not Romeo and Juliet all the time. It's not, look what happened to Romeo and Juliet. So all I'm saying is it does matter. It does matter.
Okay. Jimmy Stevenson commented, starting out broke, letting love get you through sounds like fun, but I'd rather experience the finer things in life. Al?
Yeah, I agree with this man. Yeah, like, look, let's get together and have fun. Let's not struggle every day together. Like, I kind of like, I think having money in place, we use money every day. Like you said, we have to get rid of the romance and be adults about this. Money is important. We use it every day, and it affects your life. And if your life is not going how you want because you're broke, it's going to affect your relationship.
But many times when you find your love, you know, I found Mark when I was in my early 20s, you are flat broke. You are at your absolute worst. And I think that's, I don't think that if I would have said, oh my God, he's broke or I'm broke, I wouldn't have Sophie's father and my husband today. So I totally disagree.
Okay.
All right, Della Street wrote, if you aren't there for me while I'm hustling check to check, then don't expect a seat on my private jet. Now that is a lyric.
Della!
I love ya. That is a great lyric. What do you think about that?
I'm going to take your side with this one, Sam, because when me and Jordan moved to LA, we didn't have anything. You know what I mean? We had a couple bucks in our pocket. But I remember like our tiny little apartment there. I'll never forget that. That's where Lawson was born, and it's like so love can conquer. And luckily now I'm doing more, a little more successful, and it works. It works. So if your love is strong enough, you can make anything work. And I love that.
Would you still feel the same way if you guys were still in that apartment?
I love that apartment.
We want to thank you, the viewer, for being our 5th host. Be sure to join us before and during the show on Facebook and YouTube Live to share your comments. We love, love, love hearing what you have to say. We are live. Let's go to digital producer Brett Forrest. Brett has news at this moment. Brett.
Panera is calling out its competitors for their so-called eggs. Panera says it uses real eggs while many competitors don't. So now Panera wants the Food and Drug Administration to update its definition of egg to exclude processed egg products used in a lot of our favorite fast food sandwiches. Whether or not the FDA changes anything, a Panera spokesman says they're happy they at least brought attention to the issue. Back to you guys.
Thank you. I think that's important. Good for them.
Can we just tell Panera that we all know they're not real eggs and we're fine with it? Thanks. Breaking news.
Breaking news. We eat McDonald's and we know what chicken nuggets are.
Okay.
Okay.
Daily Plus Live is all about news as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
We are not fine with it, Al. Eggs should not have a snap when you bite it, all right? Ever lie on a resume? Meet the 24-year-old who reportedly fudged his way into the White House. Plus, check out this caught-on-camera fail. Eee! The DBL Nation has a lot to say about Drew Carey going down on The Price is Right. And a candlelight visual like no other. You'll never guess what they're mourning. But comedian Al Jackson will definitely sound off on this next.
Thanks for joining us on the break. I'm here with Jeff and Jeff's pal, Alex Portland. I don't know if you remember Alex was the winner of Amazing Race 2, right?
Season 2.
Wow! Crazy.
We got a celebrity in the house today.
It's like the reality champs here. It's crazy. So Alex is in town for a competition?
Yeah, well, the Inspiration Awards for Outdoor Retail. I'm hosting that event. It's an awesome show. So
very cool.
Yeah, from
very
RER, JanSport, all those cool outdoor brands.
We were just talking about your company, which is
Dream Jobbing, which is it's like the coolest career development platform for students, and we help them connect with mentors. But we also launch like killer once-in-a-lifetime experiences, and that's what maybe we'll do here at Daily Blast Live.
You never know, we might have one coming.
Talking about looking for some city influencers for the DBL Nation all over the country. Some young people who want to send in video messages about all the trending stories. So we're probably going to start a search fairly soon. So keep an eye out for that, and keep an eye out for Alex in the near future. And
Alex is actually the one who gave me my start after my hosting start. After Big Brother, I got a call from Alex, and he's the producer, did season 1 of Around the World.
Oh, right.
So he actually contacted me through a friend of his at CBS, and like, you got to look at this guy, Jeff Schroeder. I didn't know who Alex was. I went back to my telemarketing job. Alex called me, and I was like,
Jeff almost hung the phone up on me.
I was like, hey, this isn't true. This isn't real. I'm like,
get out of here.
Yeah. So I was like, he's like, hey man, you want to travel around the world for free, and we're gonna film it? I was like,
yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah, that sounds okay.
So he's actually the one that gave me my start, and then after that, I did Around the World for free. I think I did Amazing Race before that, or before that.
Can't remember.
We did Big Brother, then I did Amazing Race,
This
and I only
guy's
made
like
it
the
halfway
hardest
around the
working
world.
Well,
and
he's
then
hooked up. Yeah,
he helped me make it all the way around the world.
He seems to hook a lot of people up with some dream jobs, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And if you don't know what Around the World for Free is, it's basically exactly what it sounds. I started in New York City and had to make my way around the globe with no money in my pocket in 100 days. And it was successful.
Amazing.
With the help of the audience.
So meeting people all over the world that were helpful. And
yes. And I mean, completely changed my life, my outlook at life. I talk about it all the time.
You can't go through that experience and not change the human.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
It's made with like real people, from monks in Thailand to whomever in India. I mean,
it was
a crazy
It was the best.
Very cool.
Well, it's good to be here. This is awesome.
Well, thanks,
by the
man.
way.
Yeah, we're so glad you guys swung by, and I'm sure we'll be dream jobbing very soon, and we'll tell you guys more about that later on. Bye.
Cheers.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live daytime show that covers trending stories live as they happen. It's time for Al Sounds Off, when comedian Al Jackson scours the internet for crazy things that he can laugh with Jeff Schroeder about. That's about it. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. That's right. Happy Thursday. It's about to get happier.
I call Thursday almost Friday.
Yeah, I
almost
like it.
Friday.
Well, it's about to get better, Al, because it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Al Sounds Off with everyone's favorite comedian, Mr. Al Jackson.
What's up, man?
All right, Al, let's do this. A Taco Bell in Alabama burned down.
Yeah.
And dozens of patrons gathered for a candlelight vigil. This is real. Enjoy.
Jeff, I love this. A visual at a Taco Bell. It's the fastest way to find out who in your town smokes weed. It's like a funeral for your dignity. I mean, look at this parking lot. There's more zeros out there than Warren Buffett's checking account. Listen, Taco Bell parking lots are used for one thing: fighting rival high schools. Let's go to the next one.
Arnold Schwarzenegger met with the president of Austria about global warming, but it's the handshake that has social media heating up.
All right, first of all, what's up with the chairs? Are they having a musical chairs event after this? Now, this handshake gets really awkward. I just want to tell everybody, this is what happens when black guys aren't involved. They get very awkward. You send us your ambassadors, we send you retired Terminators. Let's go to the third one.
All right, you know what? This next one is near and dear to your heart, isn't
You
it?
know how I feel about this one.
I know you love it.
This is my restaurant right here. All right, let's just run the tape. I love this one. That's right, Jeff.
What's going on here?
Valentine's Day's coming up. Why not give your girl some White Castle? You know? I'm like, you know.
They're now taking orders.
What
reservations?
What better way to show the one that you love that you're going to be living in your car in a year? Usually rose petals lead to the bedroom. These lead to the bathroom. But I will say this, you know, it's a great way if you want to break up with somebody and you're too lazy to cheat. So that's Al Sounds Off for today.
All right, everybody, that's Al Jackson. Good job, buddy. Our countdown to Super Bowl continues. A lot of you have been asking Amazon's Alexa, is she cheering for? Fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom has the story coming in hot.
Let's face it, we ask her a lot of questions, but this week, Newsweek has an article saying Alexa is pretty opinionated about the Super Bowl. We had to ask her some of our own questions. Take a look.
Alexa, what are your Super Bowl predictions?
I'm flying with the Eagles on this one because of their relentless defense and the momentum they've been riding off their underdog status.
Good answer.
What's your favorite Super Bowl food?
My favorite is definitely chicken wings.
Are you going to the Super Bowl?
I'll definitely be watching the game.
Do you have eyes?
I don't have a body.
Who's performing at the Super Bowl?
American singer-songwriter Justin Timberlake will headline the Super Bowl 52 halftime show.
What is the worst team in the NFL?
There are two worst football teams by conference rank, the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns at 16.
Do you know who Jeff Schroeder from Big Brother is?
Jeffrey Kim Jeff Schroeder is an American rock musician.
I'll take it.
Heck, I'd take anything. If she recognized the name Jen, I'd be like, she knows me. So we also had to ask if she likes Tom Brady, but mysteriously, she had no opinion.
Ooh.
Jeff, what do you think about that?
I think she's playing coy. Everybody loves Tom Brady.
I got some breaking news, folks.
Oh, drum roll.
This is actually really interesting. This is live. This just in. Casey Affleck has withdrawn from this year's Oscars ceremony where he was set to present the award for Best Actress. That's a smart move on his part because you know there would have been a lot of backlash on social media with his current those two allegations.
And to be honest, it would have distracted from the winner. It would have. And I don't think it's fair. So he did the right thing in this part. Get yourself out of there.
Or it was self-interest because he didn't want to be talked about.
It's a win-win then. Yeah, exactly.
All right, and it's Throwback Thursday, so let's kick it old school, shall we? And have a great one for you today. We have a great one for you today. Remember Twister? You have to watch Tori and Al battle it out. Don't go anywhere.
That's a really... Can you guess what Taco Bell dropped today? Nacho fries? We put them to the test next.
Promotional consider.
I like it.
What's up?
Thank you.
Tori, go.
Hello again. Let's read what they. So Jeff, we got a lot of comments about your friend Alex.
Right. Okay.
People are saying amazing race winner in the DBL building. Hey Alex, Singing Mary says, hey Alex, how great with your buddy at work. Tammy Gibson, I think I see Lisa there too.
Lisa Hennessy's
Lisa is here
right.
too, and nice to see you, Alex. Says Cheryl O. So amazing race. Alex won.
He won season 2. And oddly enough, you met my buddy Brennan, who came in here. He won season 1 of Amazing Race.
Again, luckiest guy I know.
I'm not lucky. I haven't won
anything.
anything.
Tell me, because I have never seen The Amazing Race. So tell me, when I know that
he would have gone, or the contestants, they go around the world like in a scavenger hunt?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
And then
what happens when you win?
Each week someone gets eliminated. So if you're
How
the
do they
last
get
team,
eliminated?
if you're the last team to the finish line for that leg of the race, you're eliminated. So it
Okay.
starts with maybe 10 teams, I want to say.
And does it involve, is it more strategy, smarts, like?
It's physical, it's smart.
Okay.
So you kind of have a little of everything, you know?
And
so
what do you get when you win?
$1 million. So a team of 2, you get $500,000 for yourself, yeah.
Now, The Amazing Race has gone on for like 18,000 seasons. How long has it gone on?
It's season 104.
Is it really?
No. I don't know what it's on right now. I was on season 16, and that was 8 years,
You were on
7 years ago.
season 16.
Yeah.
Did you
Wait,
wait?
what?
Yeah, I know you didn't know he was on The Amazing Race.
What do you mean cycles?
Well, they do some years.
Me and Jordan were
Oh,
on.
theme.
Yeah.
I changed the DBL.
We made it halfway around the world.
So what happens when you go halfway? Do you get a prize for that?
So we won the first leg of the race. So we won a trip to Vancouver, and then you get a little prize money. Yeah. So we did
Was it
that.
fun?
It was
Great job.
super
Or is it
fun,
is it
but it was
scary?
right when we got out of the Big Brother house, so we were just kind of getting to know each other. So I'm from all like brothers, so I'm like, "What are you doing, stupid? It's this way." And she's like, "Why you call me stupid?" I'm like, "I didn't mean to call you stupid."
DBL likes social media stories that are making us smile today. Here we see model Bella Hadid behind stage, and we're actually getting to see what happens because she's so thin, folks, she can't support her own head. Murphy Brown is coming back. Here we have Candice Bergen with Ally McGraw. What has she been doing for the past 20 years? Well, she's been doodling on very expensive handbags. You've heard of Looney Tunes. Well, these are Louis Tunes. And now it's time for my favorite moment, paparazzi. This dog has a celebrity doppelganger, and I would like for you at home to guess who it is. I'll give you 3 clues. Number 1, she just joined the Star Wars clan as Vice Admiral Holdo. Number 2, she was Ellen DeGeneres' girlfriend on the Coming Out episode. And number 3, she nailed it in Jurassic Park. It's none other than Laura Dern! This is Multi-Poo Kimchi, and he is the Kim Cheese to my bread. This has been DBL Likes. I'm Tori Shulman. Back to you guys.
Yes, Tori, and some happy news to report on our little furry friend that was here yesterday. That's right, yesterday, right here in DBL, we introduced you to Tuffy the puppy. It was Annual Change an Animal's Life Day, and, well, we are happy to share with you that one of our producers, Elise, adopted Tuffy! Wow! And check this out, Tuffy enjoying his first snow.
Oh my
that
goodness.
is beyond precious. Hope this inspires you to adopt an animal of your own.
Oh.
Elise, where are you?
Elise, where are you?
Yes. As you can see, he's doing well, but I'm missing his first puppy snow steps. So, but he's having fun with his cousins. And my sister at home today. So,
wow.
But he slept all through the night too. He's the best. Sorry,
What are
I
you
got
gonna
him before everyone else.
Do you have any names, Elise, that you're thinking?
Yes. I like Miles. I like Davis. Oddly, not together. And I don't know. He really liked Al. Maybe I should just name him after Al.
DBL Nation, let us know. Do you like Miles, DBL
What do you
Nation?
guys
Do you
think?
like Davis, or do you like Al?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
Great job, Elise.
I wanted to adopt Tuffy.
Everybody was just thinking like, yeah.
I know. Can
You
I?
gotta name them like
DBL
Blast or
Nation, do you think
something.
it should be Miles? Well, she wants Miles, Davis, or Al. So those are her choices.
She's
Her dog.
She also
guess
said
you're right.
he's from Texas, the dog, and I said Tex is cute.
But she wants
No,
Miles,
you're right. You're right.
Davis, or Al.
Yeah, Al. Al the
That
dog.
would be pretty cool.
Al the dog. I do like it when they name pets regular names, like this is my cat Steve. Like I like when they do that, right? Like Gary the dog.
Yeah, just a good dog named
Al
Chris.
came really close to adopting Tuffy
I was
also.
really, really, really close. I'm missing my dog Layla. She's in LA, and I'm dying without her. Like,
We have a 100% record here.
yeah. So
That's hard, Al. You can always snuggle my dog Baby, or Tori's got 2 dogs.
I've got Josie Rose and Barnaby, but there is something about coming home after a long day of work, and Al has this great apartment, but then not having this furry friend. I think we go Al, adopt,
Al, adopt.
I didn't go as well as we know. No, I mean, I'm really thinking about it. Tuffy like definitely inch me way closer. So I don't know. I'm on the. We need one more cute dog that's gonna push me over the edge.
What kind of dog would you most want to adopt? Are you a big dog person, a little dog person?
Little dog that doesn't bark that much.
Okay.
I don't like barking dogs. I don't like yapping.
But you like little dogs. Interesting.
Yeah, not like teacup dogs, but just kind of 25 pounds, 30 pounds.
Nice mutt.
Right.
How big is Layla? That's true.
Layla's like 36, 32, 36, 38.
Remember, guys, if you rescue a dog, they will rescue you right back. And I include this with cats and bunnies and pigs and whatever you have. They will rescue you right back. It is the most grateful thing to go through to see them. So
bye, guys. Nice to meet you.
See you later.
That's Alex and Lisa, winners of Amazing Race. Bye, guys. Nice meeting you. Yeah. What is this?
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios where our team is busy tracking trending topics and breaking news. Let's get right to Tori Schulman, Al Jackson, Jeff Schroeder, and Sam Shocker with all of your top trending stories.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. Trending right now, HBO is adding even more star power to its arsenal. Dame Helen Mirren, that's right, has signed on to play Catherine the Great in a 4-part miniseries. Dame Mirren is no stranger to playing Monarch. If you remember, she won an Oscar for her role in The Queen. And this news comes on the heels, we talked about this yesterday, of the announcement that Meryl Streep will join the cast of HBO's Big Little Lies.
I mean, are there two bigger names in the business?
But that's what we're seeing here. You remember a decade ago where it was stigmatized for a TV actor. They were very separate, right? You got the TV actors over here, the film actors over here. You would never see a Meryl Streep be on a TV show. And now it's with Netflix and HBO, and it's completely blurred lines.
I remember when Glenn Close joined Damages, and I was like, what is she doing? And I was like, this show is great. Yeah, TV's in its golden age, and I think more people are watching than streaming than going to the movies.
Right. Well, I think when you look at these TV shows, I mean, they're able to tell a complete story. In a movie, you have at the most 2.5 hours to tell a story. With a TV show, not only do you, even if it's like an 8-part series and it's over after that, you really have 8 hours to tell the story and get into the characters. And I think people are drawn to that. Like, look how you guys talk about Big Little Lies. Like, you guys are into those characters.
And I like doing it on your own time, too, right? Like a little hour here, a little hour there.
Or if it's Peaky Blinders for you, 10,000 hours in a row.
I wish. As a new mom, I can't binge watch anymore, Tori. I got to do 1 hour a night.
Oh.
I know. Even more TV news is trending right now. It's looking like another hit show from the 90s. Tori's very excited about this. Well, this show's getting a reboot. CBS just made the big announcement. They are bringing back Murphy Brown. Yay! The network says the hit show will return in the fall with 13 episodes. And yes, Candice Bergen will return in the title role, and the show's creator, Diane English, will be back as writer and executive producer.
I hope they're bringing back those shoulder pads. Wow, it looked like they're playing in the Super Bowl this weekend.
And just to give you guys a little indication of a huge Murphy Brown fan Tori is. Tori, what did you have hanging in your bedroom, Mom?
A little poster of Murphy.
Yeah,
that's great.
Well, to me, it's the idea in my family of having a strong woman leading her way. And back in the 80s, this was huge. I mean, a lot of millennials, you guys are watching What's the Big Deal? This was a big deal. She was a single mother on that show, and Dan Quayle, the vice president at the time, got involved. Can you imagine that happening? So there you see.
They called it out.
They called it out. So pop culture and entertainment goes way back, but she's an inspiring character, much like Mary Tyler Moore for me.
Yep, and if she called it out then, you better believe they're going to call it out
and
now.
what an interesting time for this show to come back.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Good call.
Perfect. We are live. Let's get right to digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
Well, this tweet is trending high right now. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is reaching out to a deputy shot while on duty. Here's what he had to say.
Setbacks are just a setup for an even bigger comeback. I'm sure in your line of work you've heard a lot of those. So anyway, I just want to share that with you, man, and have a great recovery.
Jeff Pelly is recovering from a shooting in Colorado on New Year's Eve. A fellow deputy was killed and several others injured. Pelly says the video message made his day, and The Rock says he's excited to meet the deputy one day. Back to you.
Wow. The Rock.
I love The Rock, man.
Me too.
Just take a little time out of his day to change someone's life. You know what I mean?
Someone else who's a hero.
I know.
Right,
Yeah,
remember
it's
he
so
did that
great.
for that kid maybe about a month and a half ago? The kid that he brought to the movie set? What a great guy.
Find me one person that dislikes The Rock.
Yes,
I can't.
don't
You
trust
can't.
him. That's like somebody not liking pizza.
Agreed.
Weird.
Tyrese.
And that's a good one.
Ever considered
And let's move on.
exaggerating on your resume? Well, let this next trending story be a lesson to you. 24-year-old Taylor Wayaneth was the Deputy Chief of Staff in the Office of National Drug Control Policy until a Washington Post investigation discovered that Wayaneth had lied on 3 resumes. He claimed to have received a master's degree from Fordham University, which was false. He listed a law firm as previous experience. Well, the firm confirmed he was employed by them, but fired because, quote, he just didn't show up.
Getting fired is an experience.
Wayneth was not fired, but given a lower level position. Interesting. However, he has since given his resignation, so he's no longer there.
This scares me a little bit. You know what I mean?
It should.
Yeah, because
it should.
How are people getting, I mean, he's shaking hands with the president there. How are people getting this close in our government circle?
Based
and
on
they're
lies.
lying. Yeah, they're lying on their resume.
And it doesn't seem like it was like this intricate lie. It seems like you could just call the law firm and be like, oh, the guy that wouldn't show up. Like, it's you could have found that out.
Ford and be like, did this guy really graduate here? Like, how, you didn't even do your due diligence when you're hiring someone that's going to be around the president every day?
Too. It's to say that you've had that much education when you didn't.
Yeah, I think people always said that Sarah Palin was never vetted enough, and that's sort of the word that became more of a...
McCain said it himself.
McCain said it himself. So that's sort of what you're hearing is vetting. The government, and you think especially the White House getting so close, like Jeff said, if they can get this sloppy with vetting, what else are they being sloppy about? That's what worries me.
All right, and trending right now, shotgun weddings have always been a thing, and now you can undo your nuptials just as easily. Interesting. A new website, it's overeasy.com, allows couples to DIY divorce. It was created by a prominent divorce attorney, Laura Wasser. The site is user-friendly and much cheaper than hiring a divorce attorney. Well, you know what? I know social media, a lot of people are saying, you know, it's making divorce too easy, and it shouldn't be. We should
What's wrong with things being easy?
Well,
you can do your taxes online.
Cater to the public. You know what I mean? 50% of marriages end in divorce. So why do you have to go through this long?
Let's not bankrupt them in the process.
However, the government wants marriages to last. It's better for the whole nation. It's better for having babies and child mortality. I mean, it's better. So to make it so easy isn't really in the government's best interest. They want to make it difficult because they don't want so many people divorcing.
It is for this website.
It is. I'm just saying I don't necessarily love this website. I think it's making it very, very quick and easy, and it's something that should be taken much more seriously.
I think it's great because I can't imagine if you're stuck in a marriage and you do not have the money to go through a divorce or to hire a divorce attorney, then that means you have to be stuck. Perhaps it's an abusive marriage. To give people without the resources another way to handle their divorce and perhaps separate from a very toxic situation, I think it's a positive.
But what if there are kids involved? I mean, divorce is complicated.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a good way to drop a hint, too. You just put it under your favorites.
Yep. And trending everywhere, The Price is Right is notorious for its enthusiastic contestants. We all know that. Well, one contestant was a little too excited. And host Drew Carey, well, just take a look.
Everybody.
Oh, see, that just makes him even more endearing.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why? Because he's from Cleveland. He's a great guy. Oh. Representing Drew Carey.
Aww.
With some, there I am with Drew. Yeah,
that's great. Did you win?
No, we didn't win. So
Look at you.
I was playing with a woman, and luckily we got to go up on stage. So we picked the right thing to go up on stage. But then she didn't make it to the showcase showdown.
Oh, bummer. So that was you touching the wheel. You actually didn't get to pull the wheel.
Yeah, well, I mean, I used to work there, so not there, but in the same building, so I'd spin it all the time and bring my friends in there.
Sam, and just a note.
Dude, that's the best.
When Jeff was on the show and I was sitting in the audience, come to me first. I can't follow his story with you. I
You were
sat
just
there.
in the audience?
Oh, excuse me, I didn't get called up. I tried.
Did you keep your name?
I did. I got my tag.
All right.
Oh, there he is.
That's me. We all spelled out Drew.
What did it say?
It says Drew.
Oh,
Drew Carey.
kiss.
Yeah. And the really cool story with the guy that's the W in that, he's from the Dominican Republic, and he taught himself how to speak English by watching The Price is Right.
That is really cool.
And so when he moved to this country, he's like, I have to go. So we all got together and did that.
See, you did beat my story.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He did, actually.
Shout out to
all right.
ladies.
I'm the one who said it first. Let's relax.
Do you guys love French fries? We all love French fries, right?
Yeah.
Who loves French fries? Well, get excited because a popular fast food chain just added them to their menu. Let's get right to fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom. She has a story, and it's coming in hot.
Oh.
Jen, are you okay?
Oh, my gosh.
Hi, everybody.
Yay!
That one got me. The wait is over. Taco Bell's nacho fries are finally here today. Yeah, we've been waiting for this, guys. They are crispy with Mexican seasoning, served with a side of warm nacho cheese. Plus, they're just $1. But how do they taste? Well, we had to put them to the test here at DBL. Check it out.
Ooh, this is like college. It doesn't sound right. That's good. It has like a little south of the border feel.
These taste like I hate myself.
Worth it.
Pretty good.
Really good. Come on!
Oh, this is a little hot.
It's hot. Mmm! It's good.
You want to know what I think about them?
Amazing! Mmm. Leo, that was very Yoda of you. Honestly, this room will eat anything. They're actually not so bad, huh? Back to you guys. What do you think?
They're really good. I like how crunchy they are.
I like them.